यार जेन्युइनली थॉट 1:30 से चालू है स्ट्रीम्स। मैंने गलत टाइम पोस्ट कर दी 3:30। मैं बेसिकली मैच के आधी घंटे पहले चालू करने वाला था, बट आई हैव अप। वेलकम वेलकम वेलकम। व्हाट इज अप गाइस? बहुत नींद आ रही थी भाई, बहुत नींद आ रही थी। अरे व्हाट्सअप वेलोरम, वेलकम। मैं ठीक हूँ यार। बहुत नींद आ रही थी, मैंने देखा मैच 4:30 से, मैं सोचा 1 घंटे और सो जाता हूँ। हाय देवांशु, वेलकम। फुल कैम प्लीज। फुल कैम ही है भाई, ये इतना काफी है। व्हाट्सअप व्हाट्सअप। हाय दिव्यांश, हाय नितिन। साइन एक्स। सर आई एम गुड, हाउ आर यू गाइस? Adyan Idris. Hi, hi. How's health? I'm good, 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 good. फैंसी तो ऐसा लग रहा है 2-0 कर देगी 5-5 को। क्या जीत सकते हैं? हाँ बिल्कुल जीत सकते हैं डार्कॉन। बढ़िया बढ़िया। क्या चल रहा है साइनेक्स? देखा मैंने, स्विफ्ट प्ले तो हुआ नहीं है। हाँ हाय सायक, वेलकम। हाय दक्षिण। देखा मैंने, देखा देखा साइनेक्स। ब्लैक स्क्रीन है, हाँ मेरा कैम और ब्लैक स्क्रीन है ना। अभी गेम नहीं दिखा रहा हूँ, अभी विल जस्ट ऐसे ही टॉक थोड़ी देर के लिए, 5-10 मिनट, एंड देन विल मूव टू नो सर्टिफिकेट। नहीं, मैं एनएसबी का कोच नहीं हूँ। फ्राइडे को ऑनलाइन मैच है 12 o'clock। ऑल द बेस्ट, ऑल द बेस्ट। टीएनसी विल बी इन सऊदी। आई मीन डेजिग्नेटेड प्लेस इज रियाद, बट जैसे कि ईडब्ल्यूसी का था रियाद था, फिर पेरिस हो गया, वी डू नॉट नो क्या होगा। शायद जियो ब्लास्ट इवेंट। आपकी स्ट्रीम को इतना मिस किया, माय बैड। एक्चुअली मैं एलसीक्यू स्ट्रीम ही नहीं करना चाहता, वॉच पार्टी नहीं करना चाहता। आई डिडंट वांट टू वॉच पार्टी एनएसपी के गेम्स, बिकॉज मैं बस चुपचाप देखना चाहता था ऑनेस्टली। बट लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ, लाइक नॉट अ लॉट, 5-6 लोगों ने मेरे को बोला एंड मैंने बोल दिया। सेंट मैंगो लस्सी फॉर 2 जूल्स, इसका मतलब क्या है मेरे को, ये क्या है? हेलो। वेल टीम एंड बिगर पोस्ट ऑफ कोर्स कॉन्ग्स देयर। इट्स नॉट अबाउट पोस्ट। मैं, ये क्या थंबनेल है बजाज साहब? नजर ना लगे भाई हमारी टीम को, नजर ना लगे इसलिए हंसता हुआ प्याज डाला है मैंने। नाइस प्याज। हाय ओवोसी, हाय ओवोसी मेंट, व्हाट्सअप। भाई देखो थंबनेल बड़ा ही प्यारा है। इट्स टू रिमूव ऑल नजर बेसिकली, यू नो, to remove all nazar. If it is in Saudi and need any help, remember me, I have an office in Riyadh. क्या बात है भाई, क्या बात है। Prediction, I think it's going to go to all 3 maps. I don't know the prediction honestly, because personally I like Yijing as well. मेरे को Yijing भी बहुत पसंद है। I feel like कल भी they should have won. It's just unfortunate. So we'll see. Please let me know what does mango lassi just do. I have, इसका मतलब क्या है? ओके, आशीष ठाकुर हैज सेंड समथिंग, थैंक यू गाइस, बट आई पर्सनली डू नॉट नो व्हाट दिस मींस। आई who will win? Hopefully NSP, man. Hopefully NSP. It's going to be a tight game again. We are into game dev, one of the biggest studio. Oh, क्या बात है दक्षिण, congrats man, T1 प्लेस को हराया, NSP got a win. Hopefully वीटो देख के टेंशन आ गया, NSP हो जाएगा। बहुत सामने, नमस्ते नमस्ते अमन। और NSP लगा रहा हूँ भाई, हाइप You know, betting is no. I do not condone betting. हाय ब्रावो, क्या हाल है? खाना दे रहे हैं तुमको, ये क्या है? ये सिस्टम क्या है? कोई मेरे को कुछ बताएगा ये क्या है? मैं ब्रदर, आई एम अ यूट्यूब नूब, मेरे को ऐसा समझ लो. आई हैवंट स्ट्रीम्ड इन इयर्स. मैंने लास्ट ईयर स्ट्रीम किया था. पैसा लगता है खरीदने में ये गिफ्ट, तो आपको भी पैसा मिलता है मैंगो लस्सी की जगह. ओके. या वी डोंट कंडोन बेटिंग गाइस, वी डोंट कंडोन बेटिंग. ठीक है. मेरे लिए जोमेटो कर रहे हैं, क्या बात है. गाइस ओनली स्विगी, नो जोमेटो. ओके, आई ओनली यूज स्विगी, नो जोमेटो. Sent gold coin for 10 jewels. Gold coin for 10 jewels. My question, I don't know. पैसा लगता है. अच्छा, तेरा क्वेश्चन है भाई. मेरा भी क्वेश्चन, आई आल्सो डोंट नो. जेक्सरन आंक्यू ऑल आर एट होम ना. न्यू फीचर है ज्यूल्स करके, जस्ट लाइक सुपर चैट एंड ऑल. बस में वाईटी डजंट टेक कमीशन, 100% रेवेन्यू गोज टू यू. ओके, थैंक यू गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर द ज्यूल्स. मुझे ज्यूल्स नहीं पता, मेरे को बिट्स पता है जो दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म पे होता है. ज्यूल सेल्स करने के पता. बट थैंक्स अ लॉट, थैंक्स अ लॉट. I get a very good offer in Zomato, so Zomato for me. Okay, so I understand. Sent GG easy for 20 jewels. Better use of this, instead of sending mango lassi and all, send GG easy every time we win a round. Every time we win a round. ये मैच तो खत्म होने वाला है. It's 10-7 in Fancy's favor and they are absolutely like the better team on this map right now, personally. दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म का नाम बताओ ना. ट्विच भाई, इसमें क्या है? अपने डरते हैं क्या? हमारा कौन सा डील है? मैं 2 साल में एक बार स्ट्रीम करता हूँ. बट जोमेटो सपोर्ट है. या ब्रो, गुड लक. क्या बात है. अबे ये तो एनिमेशन बन गया. क्या बात है, मिमोसा का एनिमेशन बन गया. I miss that dude, bro. I miss that dude. But I also don't know. Somebody sent fortune cookie. Yeah, fortune cookie. I mean, fortune cookie को मैं mimosas बोलता था. For 380 jewels, guys. If it is a lot of money, think before doing all this. Okay, just saying. Is Venka training good or retirement hangover? I mean, he's playing a little bit, but he's also enjoying. It's just day off, like it's just time off. अभी जुलाई में कुछ करने को नहीं है. I don't see any jewels in my YT. I also don't know Flail. Arno was dropping the roster. RNT भी लग रहा है प्रेड लीग में ये साल एक्चुअल ऑफ रहेंगे. Let's see. वो सीमेंट Kai Sinat, is that you? We get 50 free. Oh, we get 50 free. So say spend 50. होग्स भाई से मिला जियो ब्लास्ट में, बोलते स्विफ्ट प्ले का, स्विफ्ट प्ले खेलने आया. Any off season use you have? Personally, no. Personally, I think July is just for taking a month off. July is my month off. We'll see from August, depending on whatever we do, whatever we have. Jewels is on mobile only, PC पर नहीं है. Okay, only for Android users. क्या बात है? Only for Android you? Brother, come on. Jewels in the gift section. What is a gift section? Fan funding. अच्छा, fan funding में जाता है क्या? Sent mango सी 20 jewels, 380 jewels. दिवांशु भाई, आप के पास बहुत jewels है. Hello Abhik, welcome. Let's quickly remember, स्विट्जरलैंड वर्सेस कोलंबिया खत्म हो गया भाई. स्विट्जरलैंड वन. हाय, हेलो. स्विट्जरलैंड वन. आज फ्रांस मोरक्को है. आई हैव अ वेरी स्नीकी फीलिंग मोरक्को इज गोइंग टू क्वालिफाई. पर्सनली, does Sinex has any potential? Yeah, man. I have always maintained. Do you believe Sayo is underperforming? It's not more underperforming. It's just it was the first match, and it's not like, I won't say underperforming, because I think he's playing also his role. He's trying. Once they fell back like into a deficit, he was like a little bit more desperate to take it back. Send star. Hi, Mimosa. Say he was having land nerves. I won't say nerves. It's just like once they fell into a deficit, he was trying too hard to recover that deficit. He was trying to play a different game. Match start कितने बजे? थोड़ी देर में. They will recover. He's playing his role perfectly. Yep. So I won't say underperformance. See, you guys have to understand, nothing is underperformance. Anytime, obviously, तुम लोग को लगता है underperform. It's not like they are underperforming. You know, it's the other team. You have to understand. 555 is mechanically like a tank. Mechanically, 555 is like a tank with five firing holes. You know, कहीं भी कोई भी एंगल में फायर कर सकते, 360 फायर कर सकते हैं. वो एक ऐसी टैंक है जो 360 फायर कर सकती है. Whatever 555 lacks in terms of tactical ability and fundamentals, they make up for in sheer brute firepower. You know. What's up, Sorik? Thank you, Divanshu, for being such a fan. July month, Mega Chameleon grind. Mega Chameleon खेलेंगे. Yep. Fancy has most energy. This squad playing for. See, fans, that's what happens when you give a roster time, when you give a core time. You know, you don't dismantle rosters. That's what happens. That's the potential. ये क्या thumbnail है? This is just for नजर पड़ने का. Hopefully हमारी टीम को नजर न लगे. But that's what happens when you give. Old what you said. Who said this? Hi, Faizan Safi. Confirm Hele has less firepower compared to 555 players. Yes, there's no shame in admitting it. There's no shame in admitting it, bro. There's no shame in admitting someone else has more firepower at this point than you, but you can be a better player than them. You know, this is playing like a prime T2 PRX, bro. 555 is going to have a bleed type of run this tournament. I feel like. If you remember Bleed in Split 1 when I was there, they also fell into the low bracket but then won. I think that's what's going to happen with Fancy and 5-5. 5-5 is going to lose here but then going to just outright win. Last VLT should have stuck together and a new one. I still believe this year. Yeah. Minimize is just trolling. He's a sweetheart. He's just trolling. And I don't think you guys should take his comments or anyone's comments too seriously. As long as you are secure in your own ability, nothing can faze you. I don't mind whatever he said. I know it's troll, even if he wants to, like, even if someone else said it and they said it seriously, kabhi bhi, I wouldn't really mind it because it's their, like, voice, basically. I don't really mind. Oh! Okay. Koi bhi jeete, they will struggle in stage 2 for sure. No, I don't think 555 will struggle. I think out of these 4 teams, the highest ceiling in terms of stage 2 performance going into planes would be 555 just because of how mechanical strong they are, you know. Minimize is the Australian game. Oh shit. मिनिमाइज कहाँ से आ जाता है भाई? वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया का फाइनल बॉस है. हमारे यहाँ रॉसी फाइनल बॉस है, वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया का फाइनल बॉस है. You can't run or hide from minimize, you know. इंडिया में कौन सी टीम थी मैकेनिकली? आई फील लास्ट ईयर्स R&D रोस्टर मैकेनिकली वाज probably the most premium roster we've seen, you know. There's no weakness, you know, in terms of mechanical prowess, very little weakness, you know. stream इंडिया में कौन सी टीम थी मैकेनिकली? ऑस्ट्रेलिया का ओजी गेटकीपर. हाँ यार. Fancy has like 2 setups and one pistol. They don't system, which is the problem. Once they get anti, they have no way to adapt. Yeah, but also the thing is, they rely on rehearsing stuff. You know, they don't like doing new stuff. They like rehearsed stuffs. If you see a lot of their retakes and everything, they are more polished and everything. They just like, not they, but like the coach likes more polished stuff. This IND is also mechanically good except Helef. Helef is mechanically good. What do you mean? ENC mein Helef played so brilliantly. He was mechanically very good. And I'll tell you, trust me, Helef can be mechanically very good. You guys are forgetting Helef was one of the most consistent players in the nation. Not even one of the, probably the most consistent player in the nation when he was in VLT. He was the most consistent player in India. by far. What happened to team last map winnable tha? It's okay. I still sticking to building a team from scratch or something. Faizan, we don't know yet. It's just this month is just for recuperating. Right, killing one each round. Indian team is very make though. Love the micros we did. Hmm. They have a lot of reps. Then the gaming style they play is annoying to play against. It's not gimmick. It's just I don't know if I should say what I want to say, but it's okay. I will refrain. Helef gets the full sense PTSD on Heaven 93. Helef on Harvard and Breeze is like what? They didn't watch the ENC matches. I guess Helef and Hooks anchored a lot of rounds. Yep. That's how were you surprised NSP won against SCDL? No. Honestly, no. I always felt NSP were better. Like NSP, like honestly, we didn't feel like NSP is going to win mainly because of the issues they had. Otherwise, their roster is very strong. If they came to India, very strong. We knew in fact, we knew they had a chance of even upsetting SATL in the first match itself. We knew before the match started, and they almost did upset them, and we knew it would be a tall order for us or SATL. In fact, the match between us and SATL, it came down to literally a couple of rounds, 1 or 2 rounds. They managed to win those rounds. Kudos to them. They qualified over us, like SATL, to the grand finals. But it could have been us, and then you would have still seen NSP come to the grand finals. That is something I'll maintain forever, because I think they were just playing well. They had the hunger. They were given a platform by Anna. Anna is just the goat. Who do you think best? यो बजा सर 25 मिनट में आता हूँ. ओके छोटी मछली, बाकी सब भंगार. क्या बात है. So was killing everybody in Pune. I hope he gets back to his usual self. Fancy win. Yep. This is what we didn't want. Now we have to go through 555 again. जब एलिफ की बारी फिर से फ्रेंचाइज में जाने की आई तो इंडिया भी हट गया. People don't remember the LF Guardian meta. Can we see anti other than coaching panel with you for ENC? I do not know, Hamza. Personally, I'll tell you one thing for sure. I already know one guy who's going to be there in my coaching staff, and we need more knowledge or expertise. Knowledge, I think we also have. I also have. The players also have. But we need more inside knowledge and expertise in terms of Europe and American nations and the players that are going to come. So one guy that I know, and other thing is we are consciously keeping it very Indian. So we are not taking anyone outside our thing. So I know one guy who's going to be there for sure, and there'll be one more guy that can be anything. No, Chapa was coach for DXE, not for Asterisk. He was an analyst for DXE. He's an analyst for the team now. Could have won this and qualify. Man, it's an if, buts, and maybes. As you know, the famous football saying, we don't deal in ifs, buts, and maybes. We deal in absolutes. The fact is, VLT is not here this year, sadly. That VLT, maybe not. We don't even know. The fact is, last year VLT did beat the SEA teams and the Japanese team. So whatever is. Malav is enjoying life, man. Malav is enjoying life. How to tag people? I do not know. Personally, I do not know. Mushkil hai, I think 5-5 and Fancy rematch at finals. See, if Fancy would have lost, I would have still said there is a chance for us or whoever wins today, or hopefully us, to go to the grand finals. But 5-5 coming to the lowers is just makes it harder, just makes it very hard. Yeah, I know, OCE, man. You were working for God's Rain for a few days as well, I remember. Wish to see Venkat defending the duelist war all and off. That's how I felt last year that we have improved as a region. Yep, Flell. I mean, even the match against 5-5 yesterday, don't discount the boys. NSP played well. They were a few rounds away from actually qualifying, They had a slow start. Otherwise, on Lotus also they came back. They just had a slow start. 318 high, 0 deaths. Hi Sarthak, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up? Quickly, guys, everybody who's here, I would appreciate it if you guys haven't subscribed to please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, just help, just help increase the numbers and like the stream. The more you like, the more people it's going to reach. I'm going to say this only before the matches start, not during the matches. I just feel DC and Amara playing. ये थ्रिफ्टीज नहीं हारते तो यार थ्रिफ्टीज तुम लोग ऐसा सोचते हो कि थ्रिफ्टीज हार गए हम थ्रिफ्टीज हारते तो हम कुछ अनएक्सपेक्टेड राउंड्स जीतते भी हैं इट इज ऑलवेज थोड़ा बैलेंस थोड़ा स्क्यूड रहता है बट इट इज ऑलवेज बैलेंस तुम ऐसा नहीं सोच सकते कि अरे हम थ्रिफ्टीज हार गए अगर हम थ्रिफ्टीज हारे वी ऑल्सो वॉन अ लॉट ऑफ अनएक्सपेक्टेडली लाइक मतलब अनएक्सपेक्टेड राउंड्स व्हिच वी शुडंट हैव वन तो हमेशा ऐसा रहता है गो टास्किंग सब्सक्राइबर्स almost time for an NSP game 10 minutes 10-15 minutes अगर हम NSP से जीत जाते NSP क्वालिफाई नहीं होती टॉप 4 में now they are playing good so I'm happy I mean who knows maybe you guys could have won as well Sign was also playing well you never know you are happy for NSP that's a good thing but I think you should be sadder for yourself personally मैं भी ऐसा हूँ I'm definitely rooting for NSP but I'm not happy I'm not going to fake my emotions just and say that I'm happy. No, I'm not happy. We lost, and I'm not going to blame it or anyone or say that it's a thing. The players played their hearts out. They played 6 maps in a row, OTs coming back from 111. I think the players gave it their all. I don't have any qualms or regrets for how for whatever they played. We lost a few rounds. We won a few rounds as well. Like. It's always going to be balanced. It's ultimately whoever makes the fewer mistakes. People look at it that way, so they want to perfect the gameplay, but it's not always who makes the fewer mistakes. It's the one who's braver, who's bolder. Sent Array yaar for 5. Thank you, Bandit. Whoever is going to be bolder and braver is going to literally win. It's not about making fewer mistakes. The more you get fixated on making fewer mistakes, the worse your brevity becomes. Brevity literally defines your game on a LAN. At a LAN, brevity literally is the primary determinant of what you're going to do or how you're going to perform, what the result is going to be. Brevity and composure. Brevity and composure, time and time again. Brevity and composure will make you win. Brevity and composure will make you lose. Ultimately, mistakes, you guys look at mistakes, but you don't look at why that is happening. It's happening because of a lack of brevity and because of a lack of composure. Hi P1, what's up? Hi Rohan, welcome to followers. Welcome back. Is it like हमें chances कम मिलते तो हमारी टीम थोड़ा ज्यादा डर के नहीं हमारी टीम्स डर के नहीं खेलती हम बोल रहे हैं कि हम इतना फिक्सेटेड रहते हैं कि हमको मिस्टेक्स कम करनी है मैच के दौरान कि क्या होता है कि हम ये भूल जाते हैं कि मिस्टेक्स तो होंगी इफ यू वांट टू प्ले द lavish brand of Valorant that we want to play that is so lucrative so exciting जैसे तुम लोग पेपर एक्स सबको देख के एक्साइटेड फील करते हो अगर तुमको वैसे ही ब्रांड ऑफ Valorant चाहिए you also have to accept mistakes from your players. I'm talking from a fan perspective. या भाई बहुत जल्दी स्ट्रीम चालू कर दिया I'm sure someone will get a chance in VCT there coaches players any definitely let's see last chance qualifiers में winning reward कितना है the one team that goes to the plains will get $75,000 सबसे फर्स्ट चॉइस की थी मैंने फ्लावर प्राइस क्या बात है so it's a fan perspective if you want our players to play like western players you have to also admit that initially they will make mistakes hello Ingoch hi Akhil what's up हाँ कल सायु थोड़ा उस मेंटालिटी का लग रहा था नॉट लाइक थोड़ा डरा था प्लेस बनाने में आई फेल्ट Sir, ENC land event होगा क्या? Yeah, ENC is going to be a land event. Hopefully in Riyadh. We don't know where, if it gets rescheduled. जैसे EWC पहले रियाद में होना था, पेरिस में हुआ. We don't know. मेरा वेलकम नहीं किया, मैं चुपने लगा हूँ. Shit. यार. मेरा चाचा EMEA टीम कोच. We don't know. We don't know, bruh. We don't know. Isn't it DC's first time in land? Bahar, yes. But I swear team that make the bullet. नो नो चोक सेंस ऐसा नहीं है. सबका वीजा क्लियर हो जाएगा. रियाद का तो इजी है. सर डू यू यूज एआई इन योर वर्क मेकिंग भालू ओपी? Personally, hi, first of all, welcome to the channel. Second of all, I do not use AI a lot, but I use a software, and softwares do use AI sometimes, DC player Pred League outside India, no? I mean, Pred League Malaysia wala, it's his first time in the sense that first like ascension or anything. You are correct actually. APL उसने मलेशिया वाला खेला था. दूसरा वाला इंडिया में था. I forgot कि वो मलेशिया वाला भी हुआ था. मिनिमाइज एनएससी की मौज ले रहा था. लेने दो. ENC के लिए लाइनअप सेम ही रहेगी ना. नो चेंजेस प्लेयर्स, नो चेंजेस ऑन प्लेयर्स. तन में व्हाट शुड ENC जीतना है प्लीज. ब्रदर स्ट्रॉबेरी. Even qualifying was a big, and make no mistake, me, the players, everyone will want to win, but you guys have to understand, you guys can't keep shifting goalposts, अरे क्या बात है जशन. You guys can't keep shifting goalposts. पहले तुम लोग बोल रहे थे क्वालिफाई ही नहीं होंगे, अब क्वालिफाई हो गया तो अब बोल रहे हो जीत. ऑब्वियसली सबको जीतना है, बट these players will benefit from the entire experience, क्रूसर भाई यहाँ से यहाँ आ गए. नहीं अभी होक्स चालू करेगा, होक्स में वापस आएगा. जस्ट कीप यापिंग भैया. क्या बात है. चलो टॉप 16. नहीं, we all want to go all the way, but I'm saying support them. If they lose a match or two there, don't stop supporting them. And मैं बोल रहा हूँ, if you want to see our players flourish more, support them instead of nitpick. मैं देखता हूँ, हम वॉच पार्टीज थोड़ा बहुत मैंने अभी देखा है स्प्लिट 1 और स्प्लिट 2 में. वॉच पार्टीज में अरे ये गलती कर रहे हैं, वो गलती कर रहे हैं. वी ओनली फिक्सेट ऑन द मिस्टेक्स. और कि अरे ये लोग टीम प्ले कितना अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. If you want players to become better individual players, they will make mistakes, but you have to allow them to make mistakes in order to be better. तुमको क्या लगता है जो प्लेयर्स ऊपर तक पहुंचे हैं, अभी ये तुम ये 555 को बोलते हो, 555 के प्लेयर्स कितनी गलतियां करते हैं. मैं तुम्हें अगर एक मैच दिखा दूं ये 555 वर्सेस फैंसी का, तुम्हें इतनी मिस्टेक्स दिखा दूंगा तुम पागल हो जाओगे. नेक्स्ट जी को देखो दिस ईयर. ओके डार्क ऑन. No, I didn't think it was to qualify. China, Korea, Japan, it up. That's true. I love India. सही बात बोला आपने. स्क्रीन लव इंडिया. क्या बात है. प्लीज क्रॉस को हटा दिया जी से. इस पे कुछ टिप्पणी. साकेत, आई हैव नो टिप्पणी. इट्स बिटवीन देम. बिग फैन ब्रो. थैंक यू कृत. आज तो अलर्ट्स बिल्कुल शांत हो गए. पता नहीं क्या हो गया. हाउ डिड यू कम अप विद द नेम गॉडस्पीड? वाज इट फ्रॉम द मूवीज? नो फ्लेल. It was from comic books. Flash ka comic book. If you see, Godspeed is a character. He's the fastest speedster in the multiverse. And also, I just added XD because बहुत जन Godspeed नाम रखते थे. And Godspeed also is something you say who's going to go on a journey. So I felt like it kind of felt like a good name. नहीं तो इसके पहले मेरे नाम कुछ नहीं रहते थे. मैं small s लिखता था, The Assassin लिखता था, कुछ भी लिख देता था. The Assassin because of Assassin's Creed. Personally, जॉब में स्लैक ऑफ कर रहा हूँ. ऐप को हरा दिया और हम 5 से हारे. ऋषि तो आपके दोस्त होंगे यार. आई एम श्योर यू कैन गेट देयर. अगर मेरे दोस्त ऋषि, you guys don't understand stuff. First of all, G does not hire because of friendships. Second of all, how will I be friends with a little owner of an org? I respect him. Maybe he respects me or not. I don't know. I respect him, and I don't know if like any time he would consider me or anything. Any team. I'm not saying G or anyone. Any team. Like first of all, right now, obviously, ऐसा कोई बात नहीं है. But if someone considers me worthy enough, I will prove to them that I am. Hello, Godspeed. Hello, CHF Pixu. My name was okay, rational intellect. Okay, सीधा नेपो पे भी बोल दिया बराज आपको. भाई सभी यही बोलते हैं भाई, नेपो पे भी. एंड द हिलेरियस पार्ट इज, मेरे को आज तक एक जगह भी काम नहीं मिला बिकॉज ऑफ माय रिलेशनशिप्स. दैट्स द होल थिंग. इंडिया में मेरे को कभी काम नहीं मिला। जब बिफोर आई वेंट आउटसाइड आई वर्क एंड फिर बाद में ब्लीड में मिला, फिर ब्लीड से इंडिया आया, फिर मेरे को काम मिलने लगा। मेरे को कभी भी काम मेरे रिलेशनशिप्स की वजह से नहीं मिला, यू नो। वर्षित भाई अगर आपको वैलो में कुछ डाउट हो तो पूछ लेना, हेल्प कर दूंगा। थैंक यू वोटेक्स। बिल्कुल, मैं आज रात को ही मैसेज करता हूँ। क्या लग रहा है आज कौन जीतेगा? होपफुली एनएसपी ब्रो। कोचिंग ब्रीडर्स इन द कॉन्टेस्ट इन एक्सपीरियंस। I don't know what to say here. Do you think after the ability in her aim matters heavily? Aim has always mattered. Obviously, right now it's just a bad meta. By personally, I don't like this meta. Double duelist, just run it down meta. है obviously, we have to play whatever Valorant gives us, but my opinion is it's just not a good meta. It's not a meta that reflects true ability in Valorant. You know, मेरे तो रिलेशन वाले स्लॉट ले गए थे। Just won't take me. Just team minimize their mistakes. फास्ट चल रहा है बस। आप ये को मिले हो नई मेकिंग वालो, मैं ये को नहीं मिला हूँ। आपने मैक्स एक दिन में वैलो कितना खेला है अपने पीक पे? आई डिड प्ले 15 मैप्स, 15 लाइक व्हाट डू यू से 15 रैंक्ड। प्लीज चेंज माय माइंड बट नियॉन मेटा वाज द किलर ऑफ द गेम। क्रूजर आई वुड से नियॉन मेटा वाजंट द ट्रू किलर बिकॉज नियॉन उसके पहले ही स्टार्ट हो गया था यूज होना। I would say Neon Meta just opened everyone's eyes to how good Neon was. Personally, I think the killer of the entire meta is the cooldown increase, of all abilities. The cooldown increase is just sad. It has been 11-5 since any weight nothing has beaten a third team. Damn, bhai. Neon Meta plus Euro now was my last day at Valo. Damn. Teho Meta was NS fraud run through Neon, of course. New word review video cup. Hopefully after EWC, I'll put something. Using a tweet देगा GodspeedxD related. नहीं, पर यहाँ पे किसी ने बोला ही इज जस्ट अ ट्रोल, मिनिमाइज इज जस्ट ट्रोलिंग एंड इट्स ओके। जो भी उसने लिखा है आई डोंट रियली केयर बिकॉज आई नो ही इज ट्रोलिंग। ए बी इवन इफ समवन सेज इट सीरियसली आई डोंट रियली माइंड, even the people who are responding to it or मेरे को कुछ भी बोल रहे होंगे। सी सिंगल ब्रेन सेल जब काम पे लगता है ना तो उसको काम पे लगे रहना देना चाहिए, उसको डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहिए। आई विल नॉट गो and disturb someone's only brain cell work at work, तो उनको काम करने दो, हम अपना काम करते हैं। समिट कॉम्स बताओ आज नहीं, we'll do a summit breakdown after LCQ, okay? we'll do a full map breakdown of summit, कल के वर्ल्ड कप के मैच के बारे में कुछ थॉट्स? ऑनेस्टली ब्रो, स्विट्जरलैंड कोलंबिया वाज जस्ट so sad to watch, भाई, so sad to watch. Argentina, bro, they're honestly hats off. Cabo Verde and then this, it just feels like they're refusing to give up, but I fear they've used their luck. They've used all their luck. 2 बार ऐसा हो गया, तीसरी बार I think Switzerland is going to punish them for it. If someone will give you 10 lakh a year और बोले Valo CS नहीं खेलना, कभी ना कोच करना, 10 lakh a year. 10 lakh a year is too less, bro. 10 lakh a month, I will do it for a year. 10 lakh a year, bro. Best agent selection for summit. As I said, we'll do a full summit breakdown. Switzerland versus Argentina. I have a sneaky feeling Switzerland is going to punish Argentina if they play the same way. What's your opinion on today's game? NSP or Yijing? Personally, NSP. Hopefully, brother, Spain will eat Argentina if they played like. Yep, Spain. I think Spain is winning this World Cup now. Personally, I think today France might lose. 10 lakh per month. Obviously, 10 lakhs per annum. See, 10 lakhs per year, you guys are saying it, but if you break it down, it's literally around about 60K per month, It's not like 10 LPA is nothing, देख के लग रहा हम फोर्थ आएंगे। फैंसी वाइब में देख के कैसे लगा तुम फोर्थ आएंगे जबकि यीजिंग के साथ हमारा मैच है? तो बोले रहते बनावे लेता, वियतनाम चले गया वापस से। डैम भाई, for France to lose will take a miracle from Morocco, not Tanish, might as well be a miracle, bro. the first miracle has happened. If you see the whole referee lineup, everyone is from Argentina. I think the first miracle has happened. The second miracle would be France getting a red card today. I have a sneaky feeling. Hope he was चोरी कर रहे हैं. Sorry भाई. मैं ऑनेस्टली LCQ स्ट्रीम ही नहीं करना चाहता. मैंने कल भी नहीं किया था. मेरे को 5-6 DM है. मैंने बोल दिया कि हाँ मैं करूंगा, इसलिए मैं करूंगा. No, 10 lakh a year is not 80k plus month if you consider taxes. TDS कटेगा and all. Plus ये रैंडम अगर मिसलिनियस इनकम है तो 30% भी कट सकता है, तो और कम हो जाएंगे. That's why I said around about 60k per month. That is FIFA. Also, it's tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, it's tomorrow. Money to not do a thing, you know. Yeah, I mean, you can do job, will get 10. जिनके कोच ने क्या बोला था, क्या बात है. So भाई मैंने 11th में अकाउंट लेने का सोचा था, 3 क्लास में बैठ के ड्रॉप कर दिया. क्या बात है. सीए फॉर अ रीजन बेबी. आई मीन सीए तो हूँ. कम ऑन गाइस, टाइम हो गया. अपने पॉम पॉम्स लेके आ जाओ, टाइम हो गया. वो कितना मस्त मस्त थंबनेल बनाया है भाई. मैंने क्लर्च का थंबनेल देखा, क्या मस्त थंबनेल है. अब मैं इधर क्या थंबनेल लेके बैठा हूँ. आप कोच के साथ सीए वर्क कर लेते हो? नहीं, मैं सीए का काम नहीं करता हूँ. आई एम जस्ट
example, I love seeing him pilot on the neon. And look, you know, the boys are on our screen right now. It's a similar sort of thing. There is no sort of
करके mainstream लगाओ, लगा दिया भाई मैंने.
Right? You know, we've had a team that obviously has shown up to essentially
no salary को भेज दो जल्दी. नहीं भाई,
you know, players that
मैच
we're
dope,
right
तो
now, minimize, you know, split one winner with motive.
पॉम तो आप क्या बात है रैशनल. कहाँ देख रहे हैं भाई, पहले से कितना पतला हो गया हूँ मैं. ये सब मत बोलो. ये कदीरी मार का ही जैसा क्यों लग रहा है. कदीरी मार का ही जैसा लगता है. क्या बात. ये मिनिमाइज को देखते हैं.
A very, very solid lineup, a hell of a lot of potential. But the question always kind of is when there's limited opportunity left,
मिनी माफिया बॉस लगता है ये.
Motivated are you, right? These players, the similar mix always seems to kind of make it out of
पहले हल्ट कर रहे हैं.
but then when you get there, it's whether or not you're actually able to push it. And really, I suppose, you know, minimize
था ना GDR में. नहीं minimize GDR में नहीं था.
He's always been the captain at the helm, and the fact that
Conky and Komodo
to keep relevant this
favorite
year,
casting duo भाई
between
currently.
two
Honestly,
regions entirely is insane to me.
they are very good. Do you guys like Conky and Komodo? I think they are very good.
It all happens. Of course, we've seen some signings and stuff come out from that team right now, so great for them. But for Paul Mini, he's had to bring back out the baseball bat and go
Guys,
swinging again. So we'll
take your pom poms out.
what they're going to be able to do in this.
I'm gonna join a tier 3 team. I'm immortal. Just rank grind करते रहो, radiant पहुंचो, just play with friends, show up, show off,
Today is not going to be
and then you'll get teams, you know. Pom poms out. अरे pom poms मतलब cheers. Can't take them. Like that elfish guy. कैसे चल रही है आपकी डायनामिक? अच्छी चल रही है भाई साइनेक्स. See, पहले से तो ठीक ही लग रहा हूँ मैं. क्या चल रहा है VC LCQ long time. Hi hater, क्या हाल है?
Seem fired up, right? They did so much yesterday. They have a hell of a lot to prove here. They've managed to make that low run.
Hello sir, big fan. You're the best Valorant coach. Thank you, Saket.
So
I don't intend to be the best Valorant coach of India.
That video and see what maps we're going to be playing.
But thank you.
Alright, welcome guys. Let's do Vito real quick for Team NSP and
Let's do Vito.
Okay, gonna be Team B, gonna be NSP and Yijing can ban first map.
Okay.
दही पूरी खा गया है मुंबई. क्या बात है.
And NSP.
Talent predictions 1 out of 6. सारे talent predictions.
Okay, and Yijing first pick.
Good ban.
Pearl for the first map. And
Obviously
NSP,
he'll pick
attack or
Pearl.
defend on Pearl.
Fades is भाई.
We attack on Pearl.
Attack on Pearl. Okay, and NSP second map.
We pick Heaven.
क्या बात है.
Second map. Okay.
Let's go in India. सारे iron do अब.
Attack or defend.
Passport issue. Why is Android smiling like that?
Second ban for YG.
How do you even become viable coach? I don't know, bro.
Okay. And NSP. Second ban.
If you know, let me know, okay? If you get to know, मेरे को भी बताना.
And spread.
How do you become a valor coach?
Lotus for the cider map. And
Passport issues for Indonesia? There's no way.
45.
What are NSP strong maps?
Start attack on Lotus. Okay.
I think
First map,
Pearl is a
what
good
it
map
gonna
for
be?
NSP.
Pearl,
They don't play a lot
attack,
of
and
Pearl.
second map
Hey,
gonna be
Russ,
have
what's
an
up?
Olympic attack, and the
Vamos, vamos NSP, bro. Vamos.
attack should be correct.
Yep.
Okay, good. This one.
Best idea in the
Okay,
Commodore
Pearl,
Nicola
Haven
Hospital.
and Lotus
West
is
Wing,
going
India.
to be
Yep,
the
true,
battleground here
Vortex.
for this lower first bracket game, elimination game. I remind
Guys,
you all
Russ
here,
is an
watching along at
entrepreneur,
home,
okay?
and supporting obviously the sub-regions.
I'm sure he'll
Two very
get back to
extremes, right?
playing
All of Oceania,
someday, but he's an
Lotus,
entrepreneur as well.
you know, is
I want to become
broad
analyst,
range
I'd
of
like to analyze, but
representation
someone
here
told
in
me,
this
yeah, we'll do it. Those guys got a strong...
absolutely.
Yeah,
You
man,
know,
Russ.
like, with the time
Like,
zone,
it's like
like,
last year. Hi,
for
Siebert.
sure.
It's like last year. They have a
There
strong
could be
squad.
a lot of eyes on this one to see the support rallied up behind these teams. As
They have a
well,
strong
but
squad,
push comes to shove,
like last
is
year, you know.
what we need to see in the server. And with that video
How's your
coming
vlog going?
up,
Bro, he's a
just
vlogger, he's an entrepreneur.
notes and the stats and everything right now through it.
अब तक rotate क्यों नहीं?
Pearl
Pearl,
and
the feelings
Haven
on Pearl. Nah.
Kind of
Pearl,
feels that's a
like,
good victory here for
even though they
Eugene.
don't play Pearl a lot, I always
Alright,
feel like
so
they are a good
there's
Pearl team.
some really
क्या
good
बात है
decisions
Envy?
to
Thank you for the
come
one
for,
Godspeed membership
no
gift.
salary peak, and they're going to be able to catch them off guard. That'll be
Pixu
great.
को मिल गया भाई, क्या
Now,
बात है?
I say
Minus
that,
LF plus and this
I
tourney was
have
easy.
a bit of a
Sarkari hater.
Eugene
Russ is
against
resting.
Australian teams.
Russ is working. Let him work. When he decides to come back,
Nah,
he'll
100%.
obviously
And-
first
and
of
the
all
thing is,
prefer
like, for what
other
it always
regions
seems to come
as
down
well,
to
na?
me in games like this, just
Bunks
in
Army
general,
represent.
is
Let's
who
go.
wants
I'll
to
come play
win.
again in
I feel
September.
like partially
Love
we
you,
got to
Godspeed
see
sir.
that
Thank you,
in
Envy.
the earlier
People
seasons
hate too
from
much on LF.
Fantasy,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
It seemed like, you know, they had those moments where they kind of really did fall away, but they,
Who's
they
going to go? I love
want
it.
this thing.
We all love
They
it. We
wanted
all
to be
love
able
it,
to
bro.
make it there. They were super locked in. They were focused, and you know that's
भाई
what really
hello
helped
आपके
them cross the
secret
line.
reveal
So
कर दिए
I think
Godspeed
no
ने
salary
हाँ
peak,
सही
you
बात
know, they,
is it
they've
worth
got-
playing in
they've
India
got
next
here.
year
They
I
managed to make their
honestly
way to
yeah
the
Russ
they're fired
there are
up,
3 slots
and they're gonna
basically
really
every
decide
cup
to do
like
it.
every
So,
major tournament
look,
we have
I'm
3
sure
slots
everyone
ice cream
watching
giveaway
along
yeah
is probably going to understand our prediction. Now,
hello will shut everyone
if
what is
anyone has
up
ever
with this game
been
today
an
he
Australian
doesn't have to
Valorant
that's the
fan,
thing
it's hard
even if it
because
doesn't
we
it
get
doesn't
to these
mean you guys should
competitions,
ridicule
we
him
get to know
he
how
doesn't
good
have
the
to
team is, that we get to watch them
he doesn't have
win
to
all these
that's the
exciting,
thing
crazy
that's
rounds
what
and
you
then
don't
lose every
realize
single gun round on the planet.
he is
So,
doing his job
take our predictions
3
with a
slots
little
how
bit of a
basically
grain of
हर एक
salt.
cup का
There
एक
is
एक
no
slot है
bias in the sense of
हर एक
the
cup में
eye
एक एक
test
slot है so
shows
we have
us
3 chances
Eugene
जो
is
इस
the
बार हुआ
strong team.
basically
Got
the
the
same
experience,
format
got
as
the
this
players behind
this
them
one
at the helm,
like
the
this
international
year's
experience
but
of
we have
someone
3
like as
chances
well.
instead of 1 chance
It is all
और भाई मुझे अपने साथ रख लो
that Eugene is a
आपको
strong
वाटर
team
ब्रेक याद
here,
दिला
but
तो क्या
we
बात है
very well know just as much as anyone else that no salary
एक
peak
छोटी सी
is-
अच्छी सी poem
they
सुना
stepped
दो
up so strong
What is cup?
yesterday against
Will
555.
you guys
They,
don't
you
know
really
like
did the
there are
damage
going
there.
to be
They took
cups
down
instead of
Tony in that
VCL
first
full
half.
fledged VCL
Oh, sorry, not in
more
OCE,
tournaments
but
and
VCL
yeah
they
more
were on
tournaments
the other
third
side.
party tournaments are also
They managed to really fight it
will
towards
call
the time of that last
the
map,
where does
only
it
losing right at the
जशन
tail end.
तुझे
So,
तुझे मेरे को
no
कोच
salary
करना
peak
चाहिए
will
भाई
not
मेरे
be
को
taken for
बॉडी
granted in
तो
any
देख
single
पहले से पतला हो रहा हूँ लीन हो रहा हूँ अब तेरे से बॉडी बिल्डिंग टिप्स लूंगा मैं yeah third party tournaments are also going to be there a lot you know cup is something to pour milk or water true Gambo knows hi Anubhav VCLSA yeah unlike VCLSA it's like going to be VCC if you guys remember the VCC era hello what's video hello Ved ऐसे region तो लेकिन included ही नहीं है right नहीं we'll get an LCQ slot body ding ding who you supporting for World Cup bro I was supporting Japan Russ not going to lie but now I feel like I want to support England because I have always been supporting England but I feel Spain is going to win the World Cup but you can't help but root for you know a team like Norway they're just so unorthodox England vamos yeah I've always been an England supporter but hi Siebert thank you for becoming a supporter
it just fall apart, right? Like it just seemed like the second a little bit of activation started to happen, some confidence from Fancy. It was just like Eugene couldn't push it back. So,
yeah
that's
Geoblast is yeah Geoblast is a collaborative effort
sheer dominance.
Norway Morocco yeah but where is Simu bhai is home yeah Norway Loki playing good yep
I think it's going to be electric.
but like I've always been an England supporter it's just I've been so disappointed by the team time and time again every year that I'm careful you know but honestly the vibes look good in the England camp it looks a lot better coming down to this Pearl first map I feel like I think Yijing very strong on Pearl but I think they're underestimating NSP's Pearl Simway watch party is vibe no cap. Yep. Hello cutie. Hi Harsh. G versus VLT Classic VCC finals. That agent. Yep. So VCC, you can consider this like 3 VCCs a year. You know, we'll have 3 VCCs a year. Hi Manav Panchal. Argentina. I think Argentina is losing. Will our first images the new coach being a bit. Yeah. Ross. Honestly, less about the playing. I think he has simplified everything. He's not picking players just because of their talent or big names or anything. He's picking players because he needs them in his system. Just like Noni Madweke and all. Watch party access कैसे मिलता है इसका? LCQ का you just have to fill up a form. DCA clutch must था कल.
And watch this series as preparation as well.
Just like ऐसे LCQ. Yup.
How do they want their
ऐसे will get an LCQ spot. Katya and Kanwal.
No, 100%.
So we'll play Australian wildcard then?
Myself, like from previously, right?
Not necessarily.
ENC, that was
We'll
probably
get an
the last
LCQ
event
slot,
I think
just
New
like
Zealand,
we got here.
but Australia did not, and it was a very.
I think Australia will also get an LCQ slot, and ऐसा कुछ रहेगा. There's not a lot of clarity, and it's not fixed as well yet. This is just like potential. What's going to happen? This is tentative. It's not confirmed. Every time before the wingers played like shit. Yup. Actually, I don't like Saka and Foden on the wings. Even now, whenever he plays Saka, his influence is very minimalized. You know, I don't like Saka on the wing at all. I don't like Saka in this England setup at all. Madueke much better. Gordon much better. Rashford much better. We need pace on the wings. We need people who can go at the opponents.
They usually will come in dominating, and then they'll lose like right.
IND has no idea, bro. We play second and third as
similar,
not Tanish. It's not going to be exactly same. That's the thing. So it's tentative. Everything is tentative. Hopefully, they'll change if we perform better in ENC and here. We can convince them to change it. All this talk only to be canned by margin bull. It is. Send pani puri for 2 jewels, bro. What? Thank you for the pani puri. Bellingham running for 90, bro. Bellingham is just showing time and again what actual true class is. He's just relentless. Before the Mexico-England game, I actually said England is going to come out heavy. England is going to score in the first half. Bellingham is going to score in the first half because I just knew Bellingham is that big game player you need. Send samosa for 2 jewels. Thank you. Like, he is the big game player you need every time.
I think that level of confidence we did see just on the cams and everything like that, like attitude. Obviously, it's a land environment right over in Jakarta. There was definitely some excitement from Yijing yesterday up against Fancy, but as Fancy started to pick back up, there was bodies being shot, there was BM thrown back. So I definitely feel like, because of that, and not ego is not the right word for it, but that level of confidence and excitement that comes through at the start, it can also be your downfall if you can't keep up to that standard throughout the whole thing. So I feel like that's definitely what.
Let's have samosa party. Let's go.
I guess, back onto the other side.
Waiting for VCT Mumbai. Yep.
It just needs to come down.
Coming next year again, India. So according to VCT new rules.
4 of these teams in this competition.
1 second, guys.
Did not have 5 players.
I hope it's better now.
On day 1, it was a completely different beast.
Bro, this also came to this, bro.
Good things. Obviously, I think DC had some really good moments yesterday, but at the end of the day, it was mainly lightning fast. It was Damara. They were looking good.
Samosa have NSP win. Okay, for sure. Does gooning affect? Bro, I don't know.
For example, to really sort of step up.
I want to VCT, retain final, then shoot them. Honestly, up to them. After they won Golu and the boys called me, they were so happy. Nice, man.
As well at the same time, so it's just that consistency piece.
Ab usko milega.
Anyone, Swirl.
We don't know Zolty.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Where's Swirl? Where you at, my homie? No, I'm kidding.
Golu's clutch was, yeah, man. That 1v4, bro.
He was our soul down for like a
Honestly,
little bit, right?
they were the better side. They deserved to win. Honestly, I feel like all three teams played like well. It was a matter of few rounds. So SATL also played really well. Kudos. I think this season all 3 teams were very close in terms of performance in the final playoffs.
signed is coaching EDG.
And I think even
also
Asterisk
sort
were
of,
good in the group
yeah,
stage. They
played
just,
because they
I
had
don't know,
injury,
it's
and he was leading the team
inexperience
very nicely.
or
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
blood.
There was always
They
that
just
talent, and that's
came
the
up
thing,
short in the
being
playoffs both
starved of
times.
opportunity, and I guess
SL
that's
when they still
where,
haunt me on split
you know,
goal was too good. Yup.
franchising might change things in future.
Lotus
where
भी
there's
जीत
a lot
जाते
more
हैं.
clear lines of opportunity for orgs and investment. And
मैच कब स्टार्ट होगा? बस अभी स्टार्ट होने वाला
I
है.
guess, yeah, just in regions where there's like less humans, simply in general,
Not
you
very
find your
SD
talent,
coming
you
out.
find your stars, but
Golu was cracked. Yeah.
you know, they're not always going to come up.
See,
with
that's the
massive
thing with Golu.
play.
You know what you're going
And
to
the
get.
exact same thing can be
He's
said when
just
you're in a region with, you know,
that
billions
good.
of people.
You
It
know,
can be really hard to
whatever
stay at the
happens,
same time.
whatever
Actually,
is happening
vice
around him,
versa.
you know, that's what you're
Anyway,
going to
this is
get. But
classic,
also
guys.
credit to
We're
the
waiting
entire
for
team
whilst we're waiting for the players to get
because
into the game, into the server right now. We're just waiting for
Golu made that
Rotation
1v4,
evens
but the
be
entire
split.
team also
Someone
playing with
got
the
out of
conditions
window,
that they
got
had
the
under
game
the
done,
pressure
and
that
it's
they had. Like,
I'm just
not
in the
pressure,
mode
I'd
of
say
producing
under
this
the
content right now.
conditions that they
Thank you for your
played in
patience, ladies
was
and
they
gentlemen.
just
I am very, very
yeah,
excited to get
it's
this
impressive.
series underway, as I'm sure all you are
Nile bhai
now.
में
So
Dhotiam was such a great
on
help.
your
Yep.
screen, it is
Last
going
year
to
की
be
G Academy
Yijing versus
team
No Salary Peak,
बस
South
उनको
Asia
थोड़ा और डेवलप करो.
versus Oceania, the minor
Nav Surya
regions
Prasad
that have made
noted.
their way through their
You should
own
say that to
qualifiers
G.
to come up against
Milton
two
Courage of
Southeast
NSP
Asia's
here.
greatest.
What are the chances of
And,
NSP winning
Komodo,
today? Good.
walk me
Yeah,
through
Anna
this
always,
game.
man. Anna always comes
Yeah, I'm dotting
clutch.
my eyes and I'm crossing my
See,
T's
that's why,
because it's live here for us and usually
let's say there were
it's
some
not
more
really
team
us when I'm
issues.
ready and I seem
Yeah.
and I actually am because
Bro,
I'm
I've been
really
playing
good.
Orgless from the beginning. It's not that hard.
NSP,
Yeah, that's why
they
you
are
don't
back.
win,
I
Rational.
believe the Vitality
You don't even
Council
qualify.
is still the same comp that
Let
they
alone
had
winning,
last
brother.
time, if I'm not
You don't even
mistaken.
qualify for VCT.
Yes, it is. So I am going to be very scrutinous.
You didn't even qualify for the Swift play.
As a
Come
carry.
on.
That is my thing. I cannot undo that from my brain. It is wired for the robot.
Love from Pakistan when you find in
It
shooter.
is their same comp that they ran yesterday.
Thank you, Idris.
Always interesting when you've got, you know, changes, for example, Kadiri and Dragon, right? Sage on this map, but then you go to the next map and Kadiri's on
Okay, the
Sage, and
comp.
vice versa.
Honestly,
Dragon,
we
so
know what
the
the comps are.
petty
It's just
uniqueness
the honesty
there.
of this match.
Also
Personally, I think it's
a
going to be
take on
difficult for NSP because Yijing has a lot of individuals personally, and
that one change with the same four other agents,
they are not afraid to make plays. You know, that's Yijing's biggest quality. They are going to make mistakes. They are going to make mistakes, but they are not bogged down by it. Aussies, you know, they're just full of brevity. You know, they're just full of brevity and they're just bold people.
Absolutely. Yijing versus No Salary
I told Roshi, you told to
Peak,
wait for they
Oceania
have some plans.
against South
Nice, nice.
Asia.
Now Surya Prasad.
Winner
Sign
makes
Esports.
their way up to
Missed
fight
on round of
against
wins.
555
You
on
I
Thailand's best.
grind a lot of swift plays. And yet you weren't there, brother.
Leave Jakarta empty-handed.
Yet you weren't there. Damaru Bimara, it's okay, bro.
But let's wait and see. We don't want
Come
that
back next
for
year.
anybody.
Tell him to come back.
Is a close game a good game, or is a clean game a good game? Damara, you're dead.
That's quite
They're
the
the
setup.
Asians as usual.
Three
Even
members
YJ is like
poised,
PRX.
postured, waiting.
Not PRX. YJ is Aussie.
As well. It's
The
actually
Sage is
gonna be a
pretty
wander
good
down
pick.
yonder
Normally I've
into
played with that
game off the
before.
back of it. Lightning
Yeah,
fast.
bro. I think in this current meta,
Just
Sage
by
is a very
Kadiri,
good pick on a lot of
actually
maps.
find some pretty good damage off the back of it too.
You'll
So
have to watch
it's gonna be
fight
taken a
tomorrow
little bit low
again.
here as they now start to walk their
Hi,
way down
Rishit.
lane. They've actually bailed out. That is smart
That's
from
true,
Yijing
bro.
here. No Salary Peak should be able
Damru
to find
Esports
control
mocks
of this
everyone.
site.
Bada cute lag raha. Thank you,
He'll
Rishit.
be
Bhai.
coming
Thank
through
you.
to Kadiri as well.
Oh,
And he's even going to find the kill on Asayus. This is
Again,
really
the correct
good from
move.
them. You understand why NSP wants to go looking for a kill or two before going for the plant. They managed to
Again,
find one.
good.
Which is where they need to start to get their sights set on
Ooh.
the target.
All good.
Just saved by the rendezvous there. The swirl obviously taken down.
That
relatively
trap
low
is
here
going to be
in the
very
process, so the
influential.
advantage will go the way of Yijing purely
You know, that trap
in
can win
willpower.
them the round for
Players in
NSP.
the server.
Peeking just on the trap, I think.
Post-plant setup.
Oh, but he had
Headhunter
to
here for
win that
DC,
fight
but
before.
Headhunted by Kadiri and Dragon also marching on in. So have to be lightning fast.
Oh,
But they still
Golu
apply. Oh my
almost.
God! That was almost the grandeur to come out from
Golu
Lightning Fast. We
almost.
talked about him. Which version will we
Shiraz
gonna
heard you
get?
coming back. Can we get
And Floga.
Mote
going
game
towards the
volume?
round.
Okay.
The good one, it would appear for Lightning Fast. 4 kills to come through. Looked like he was already on half HP.
Whoa,
before the
Golu.
first battle did start to come
Almost,
through,
Golu.
but maybe he wasn't. There you go, take down 70. Still healthy, 15. And then traded. Took 4 of them to remove him. Before the 5th got it, but they got it.
But that trap was good.
Yijing
DC
will
just
get a
had to
pistol
survive.
with the plant,
I think
mind you. NSP
I didn't say
not
motive.
really forcing anything up, so they'll have a pretty strong buy in the next one.
The start would have been so good.
Lightning
Not
Fast has
1v5
almost sent
per
me into
se.
the
He
abyss
got
there, my word.
we got a kill when it was 3v5 and then the rest.
Seen
जी
him
के कोने की
do
खुश
some
खबरी
pretty
का
exciting things
सरकारी
over the
hater
years.
भाई, please don't hate.
It's all about stepping up to the play consistently
This
here
is
now as well. We'll
literally
do exactly that.
what
Does have a
happens
regen shield.
every Pearl
The
anti-eco,
judge will
right?
be able to put down a couple inside
Teams
mid
want
as
to
they
go
try
to
clear
door
the doors. Now
every
Minimize showing
time.
up to the party as well.
Every anti-eco teams go
Little
to
bit of
door. Why?
disrespect early here from the
Soul
Australian
looks like
side
Chad
as
Helif.
well.
आप थोड़े पीछे हो Godspeed भाई. Bro चलेगा, लोग forward करके देख रहे हैं, मेरे को forward नहीं करना.
Player pronunciation.
Bro, every yeah,
They say floater.
every
The Australian enemy
I
is
mean,
just wanting to say
kudos
floater.
to them, I guess. Don't you feel like NSP never use a double duelist meta that often, bro?
In fact, it
It's
might
a
even
it's a
be,
shit
who
meta.
knows,
Okay, let's
probably.
please don't talk
Some
about the
players
double duelist
might
meta.
like their names
I am
before.
also
Oh,
playing
man,
the
don't
double
even get me
duelist meta
started.
out of
I'll still never
necessity.
forget
I don't like the double
finding
duelist
out
meta.
that
I think it's a
Sephiroth
shit
changed his
meta.
name.
It's a very poor
Oh, yeah,
meta.
they changed
It's
it back.
probably the worst
Yep.
meta in the history of
Now
Valorant,
playing
and we have
on
had chamber
Blackpool
metas.
roster,
We've had
substituted
overpowered
Damar.
neon metas,
Yeah.
and this is literally the worst meta
Great
it
rip
has
there
been.
from Damara
There has
there.
been, you know.
Swell will be punished, and that should
Bro.
be a round for Minimize.
नहीं हो रही
Three
ध्यान से तो
secured.
आपको
GG
पता
will be able
नहीं
to find their
पूरा
second.
बोलो.
Pretty happy
Thank you
with the bonus
कार्तिक.
here as well.
पूरे मैच यही चलेगा
Got
हमारे
plenty of weaponry to
one
sort
round
of
per
kick back
person
with
मरेंगे.
here. Good start
Same
there
old
for
story.
Swirl.
No
They
Storm,
almost
it's an
got
it's
a
an
little bit
eco,
hot under the
guys.
collar
It's
there.
an
Damara
eco.
certainly
Chill.
made Swirl sweat.
Chill, pill, bro.
It's going to be a-okay for the time being as we now
Chill.
move on into this third round.
It's a
First
buy
buy
round.
to have a
They
little
don't
look
have guns. We'll
into
win this
no
round
salary pick.
easily.
And as I said, it would be a pretty strong
And
one
they're
for
going
Red.
B.
Went
We'll
down
win
in
this
the
round
pistol,
anyway.
Holding on to it with Lightning Fast getting the 4 kills. He's now one away from the Cosmic Divide.
Yeah, he played for Motive the entire season. He lost there and then he came.
The assistant
Bro,
as well.
Minimize is
So we'll see.
inevitable.
Shockey's
He
out.
will be there in
It'll be a little
Ascension.
bit premature not to hit the Sova immediately if they were rushing for the drone.
Whoever
So it will
else
be an
is there,
exchanging of the hours.
Doesn't matter. Minimize will be there.
And who will spot who first? 3 members on this B side for Yijing.
Okay, good. Good stun.
Little clear in. Quickly taken down by Swirl. He's stuck in the back line and no salary peak, just not kind of really putting anything in there. They
Best
really
duel,
kind
best
of given that
English,
round up to
best
Yijing.
team India कौन है?
Finding
जो
Swirl,
ENC
sure,
की
but
team
not
है.
really setting themselves up for trades in any
Better
way.
late than never.
This
Eleven
is
reached
seeing his
the
back actually. It was just what, the
reached
slow
the
one that
level
kind
of
of
a
kept
good
him at bay
man.
for a second.
Proof
It's a very
he's always
interesting
been one.
decision
They went
to
through
make
that
salary
smoke,
pick
yeah.
as well when you're playing a double initiator comp to not be having the
Gene
dart
कुछ नहीं
slash
achievement unlock किया, I
the
don't know.
blade to go
Okay,
clear
they're now
holes properly. Because if someone
yeah,
destroys
do
that,
they
that's
have
in and
ult?
of itself,
They
and you've
don't
got to
even have.
assume that it might even be the
They
shotgun.
don't have
Given
neon
the fact
ult.
that you
3
saw
orbs
in the
left.
last round from Swirl. These are the things that you know,
But
leave no stone
only KJ is
unturned,
playing
for
there,
example,
so
in a
they might
competition
luck
that
out.
generally plays in its strength
Good initial
in the
control.
mid-rounding.
Will they execute? Oh, they're
information
going
there.
for a split. I don't know if split is the best idea here.
Mara really looking for something now. But they are going to try
Split
and
just
take
gives
point
KJ more
straight to
time,
the
you know,
Nebula
here.
early. And a little bit of a wraparound as well.
Oh,
Swirl's gotta
good,
be careful
good
in for
kill.
a little bit
That's
of
a
a
good
rude
kill.
awakening. That's a great opening here
Oh.
from Lightning Fast as well. A second from DC. This is what we mean. This is where it all can start to fall apart. Minimize does some damage. Damara's going to be all
Let's
up
go.
his grill though. Straight
Bro.
in there as the fragment will be able to take him down. So who's left
Bro,
here?
what a kill.
Warrior and Dragon.
Golu and
I
DC
don't
just
know
converted
exactly
that
how
round.
keen they are. Like, sure,
That
they've
kill-
got money to go back into this with, but I think they
Bhai,
might just be
mera
happy to give this one
monitor,
up.
bro.
Classic to the pistols after the bonus round for
I think after
the
this,
Aussies.
they
We'll
should
see
add.
if
They
are
should
gonna be able to find
like at least
potentially
condition them towards A more.
this one back would be
Damru sick.
massive.
Yeah. It's okay.
Going for it. So clearly they want to try and find this here. They're all going to be moving through the nebula. They actually leave it up for a second, but the Owl Drone's obviously getting a hell of a lot of that information. The Nova Pulse will make it a bit more awkward.
Oh no.
Okay. Broken wall.
Okay, thank
Surely
God.
no time. Lightning
They can
Fast.
still lose this map and
He's made
Demonial
3.
3 on
And
Phantom.
that will be
Plus, I
a
love
very,
you.
very clean response round.
I'm
from
part of
No
the chat
Salary
now.
Pete there. Nicely done from Lightning Fast and Damar.
अब भाई अभी से जीजी मत लिखो.
Esports.
Nah, but I think they should
Behind me,
condition A a
up on
little
top
more
of
often. I
mid
think
lane,
it will
we
benefit them a
saw
lot.
of
Let's go.
waves of players standing
Ari
up
went
on
back
there
to bootcamp.
for
I don't know.
Yijing. I wonder if that is going to be in the back minds of NSP. To
Currently,
clear
the
that
season is
properly
over. We
as
don't
well.
have any bootcamp to go back right now. You know, like
There's something for me.
DC
that I
में तो सबसे
noticed.
weird build लगता है can't predict
When they're on an
anything
island
from
by
America.
themselves, they're playing
Really,
up
it's
on the
okay.
ledge.
Will the DC best
Little
sentinel
Hunt
ऐसे
Fury coming from Mini.
Why
No
not?
point to deny. Dragon finds DC.
I think
over
he's
at
not a
B.
pure
Now you've got
Sentinel,
all this
personally
A-lane
speaking.
control as Yi
He's
Jing.
more like,
Do you
he's a
feel
very
it's gonna
like-for-like
end over
replacement.
on
Can you
Bravo
change the
side, or
direction
do
of
you
face
feel
cam?
like it's all
Where
a
do I
bit
put
of a
it?
ruse and Swirl goes
I
too
thought
far
it was the
forward towards
perfect
mine?
position.
It's good to see that they'll think better of
It
it.
makes a good
given
coach.
he's
I
the
don't know, bro.
judge.
I just know he's a
He's
good
pretty
guy.
powerful at his stance.
I've talked to him
Come
a
on,
few
boys, gonna be
times.
happy
I
to
think he's
see
a good
this
guy.
Sage operator.
I think this is a
Making his way
perfect place for
closer to
a
that
face cam,
res.
bro. Why these guys don't use fade? It got nerfed or what?
So,
Nah, I
taking
think these guys just
point.
prefer
Swirl is in a
Sova.
very, very bold position with
Obviously,
that
with
judge
this
here.
comp, fade
Also, the concern
is a little bit
really,
better.
having Floga that close up for
Middle,
a trade.
but middle you
Minimize
lose this,
watching a
na?
little bit further back. They do find one,
Okay,
which means
I'll
they will not
reposition
clear.
it.
They have no
I know where to
idea.
reposition it.
And they are still just
Oh.
so separated, aren't they? Hell F and Seu, but hang on. What is that overstep? Yi
Okay.
Jing kind of giving up this round a little bit to Hell F. The captain, as he mentioned, the one making the calls. Will he get any information with that 0 point? No. Now just has to walk in. Has the null command, has the fragment, a flash drive to boot. And now it's just going to be on to Dragon.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's very
Oh, no.
timing Dragon, lucky to hit
Bro, I
Seu.
thought we got the
Gonna have to be
timing.
to try and find this
Let's
round.
go.
Now walking straight into it.
Let's
Hell
go,
F
Hell
is
F.
massacring,
Ace clutch.
Murdering,
No.
looking to do it all, but Kadiri gets the catch.
It's okay,
but that is
Sagnik,
damage to
it's
the
okay.
economy of Yi
It's
Jing.
okay.
Gotta say, it's another 4K
Need the
for
goal.
NSP, where it gets super down to the wire and someone bails them out on the side of Yi Jing.
Oh, let's go, let's
Team
go.
effort currently for the
Let's
Aussies
go.
and for the
It's okay, it's
Southeast
okay.
side. Maybe a
It's
little
good
bit
to
too
have-
individual at
it's
the
good to have
moment,
these
and the
rounds, you know.
grouping needs to come together
Good
as
timeout, good
a
timeout, good
unit.
timeout. We have KO ult. We have the Mara's ult coming in
Timeout
one.
from them
We
as
don't need to
well.
buy. Maybe, you
Trying to
know,
recollect the
maximum
thought.
I feel like Golu can buy. DC can, you know,
Now
just
you
play
wanna
on
navigate
his
this
sheriff.
attacking
जो
side now.
बोलते हैं.
It's a little bit of a
Come on, we
throwback
Bengalis,
as
we
well
conquer the
to
world.
the
Anti get
final
diamond
that they
even
did
always.
play
I don't know, I think they're nervous.
of June, so you call it, you know, a week and a half ago on that Sunday evening.
Yep.
This map of Pearl was the opener.
I think
Well,
Helef
it's been a
shouldn't
little
buy.
bit
I
since
think
they've played it,
Sagnik
right?
should buy.
In its
Helef should drop a
specifics, where
gun.
for Yi Jing,
Yup.
they played
Yup.
it yesterday. They can recognize their own weaknesses and their own strengths.
Tamara is one away
And
from
yes,
ult.
homework
I
is
don't
all well
think
and good for
he
NSP
should be
if they're
given a
ready for
gun
that.
there. Or he can
Always
drop it
remember
back
your own
after he
application.
gets his ult. Yeah, not doing basic
So
checks.
this is a good
And
time
al-
out for them to try
and
and
also
figure
I just
things
feel
out
like,
right now from what they're seeing in the
like the pistol round, I feel like they were in a good position. It's just their post plan, they didn't talk or they didn't
Timeout
plan
formation.
well. That's the entire thing.
What
You know?
do NSP
But भैया,
do
how's
here?
the thing
There's been a
coming around with
couple
the
of
NC?
players
अभी तो
that
कुछ भी नहीं है. High
have
game
yet to
plan.
sort of really
They
activate,
should
and it's
explore
been
art more.
individual
You're
brilliance
saying
so
that just
far
because they
that's kind of
haven't
got them
explored
over
art
the
more
line.
and the one round they did, they won. But
Multi
you have to
kills for
understand
lightning fast and
that
Hell F.
round is enough, and also they might not feel comfortable
Have that
going for art
Explosion on the
because
A,
of
which would be
usually how
only
Yi
round
Jing
of
plays.
success so far.
Yi Jing actually likes to
Well, it
keep
was
connector
kind of
control a
round
lot.
that
So art might
had
be a
no business
difficult
in winning.
area for them, especially, you know.
they do. It was a
Classic.
And I think it's very important to condition
very
extremes
hospitable
against
Associated
Yi
players who
Jing.
like to give
So it's
rounds
not
up.
like they're playing poorly. Okay, they've taken connector control this
is
round.
very risky
They,
for Floga as
I think
well
they've
right now.
recognized
Vandal
the
in
fact that they are
Nebula.
not
You are
keeping connector control
literally
like
by
they usually
yourself,
do.
and you got to skedaddle a little bit early, given the distance that you have to trek on back.
Okay, they've cleared the entire.
And as NSP
Bro, we have so
gather
much
a lot of
control.
this mid-connector
Look at-
control,
at-
what do they want
but
to
look
do
at
with
this.
it? You can see that Mini's repositioned already. You can swing out.
Look at
together,
Sword. He has the
shoot
entire
on the
line.
A site if you need
Ashta
to.
can just watch
Dragon,
this.
it feels like it's a
Sova
little
drone,
bit
he
of a
knows that's
roughie
clear.
though for
I
him.
think he can come in time for the A,
Very, very tough.
for the A hit.
Right, a little.
Line to be
Oh,
traded,
crucial
line
kill,
to get
bro.
the resurrection out.
We
So
win
that's
this round.
a
Come on.
massive pick from Damara. Nakadiri is stuck in a hell of a lot of this utility as well. I don't think the relay bolt's actually going to connect onto him, so he'll be okay
Good
for a little bit
plant.
longer, but
Good
minimized.
one,
It's gone
Damara.
straight into the hands of Damara here.
Good
I think
plant.
it's actually the Null command that's
फर्स्ट
going
प्ले
to be
वालों को
popped as
ग्राइंड
well.
कैसे करूं घर वाले तो
Everything
तोड़
falling
देते
apart here for Yi Jing.
Good.
There is members here, and it's
Oh.
got to be Kadiri. Okay, finding one onto Damara. But,
But
it's
I think
only one.
this round is
Hell F.
secure, you know. They have a
Watching
good
from the
plan.
connector, there's a couple
They
of
have good
members back
vision.
up.
Oh.
There's even a rotation
What?
potentially coming around here. So this is an
But can they
awkward
see
one.
the
Doesn't
spike? I
like
think they can
going
see this
down
half the
Floga.
spike. I think they can see half the spike.
Be able to get this one down to half. They are going to try rely
Yeah,
on this one.
they can see-
as
they can
best
see
as
the spike,
possible. Half
actually.
is good, but how much more time? Floga will go down to it. Swirl looking for some further damage, but it's Seu, and it looks like it should very well be the round done. It's only Kadiri left, and with that shock bolt going out, I don't think there's going to be enough time.
Who do you think
Hell
might be the prime
will
contenders for
catch it
champs this
with the
year?
bandit.
They improved
Oh,
a lot, is
and,
but not seeking so bad. It's
That's an
okay.
awesome round from
तुम्हारा
No salary peak
से
there.
मिलके
Good
छोले भटूरे खिला
response.
दूंगा उसे, सही
So
बात
get
है।
the 2
बॉन्कर्स
OD
तो
picks
सोचे
there
कि
from
बहुत जोर
Damara,
से याद
doing
आ
what
रही
Neon
है।
needs to do.
I wonder if there was a little bit of miscommunication for Floga in that moment in time as well with where the spike is planted.
नहीं
because
नहीं
he
वो
has
वो
cut
बोल
the
रहा था
spike in
ऊपर
half and it isn't
Vortex
enough
बोल रहा
apply.
था
You don't get
हाँ
half,
good भाई
and your friend doesn't get half.
they didn't expect this
You
plan
want all of
no
it
I
in
think
that
the ult
moment
was
in time.
very
Unlucky.
personally
Great round for NSP as you say.
bro
though. Surviving
the
the
ult was
round
very
at
good
the
for
end,
us
they'll be balancing
because we
out
could
their
see
own
half the
heat
spike
with
if we
two
couldn't
shots
see
that
the spike
Yijing
it would
has
have been
available.
absolutely
Can't say the same
horrendous for us
Yijing.
but I think
Saracen
they
and
screwed up with
Marshall
their ult
for Dragon,
we could
that
see the spike
resurrection.
who's the other guy with anti his name is
Advantage.
Chapa
Could Kadiri die and have access to a lockdown?
no
It
his
could
name
be
is Chapa
pretty
अरे
powerful
इसमें
as
good
well.
है जी अच्छी बात है ना भाई what is the favorite meta
Massive opener.
very hard to say but I think
Tour de force. Removed
any meta I
from the
think
server.
double controller meta
This
is
is the
also
thing about
not something
Yijing,
I
you know,
personally
when
prefer I
there's
think
less
double
pressure,
initiator
right?
meta
You know, when
was the best meta
Less
ever
weaponry in tow.
had the best
Right,
team
in-
play
And look,
Lines.
conditioning
full
everything you
disclosure,
know
right?
double
This is
ini
not just
always
restricted to this title.
I'm very
has
biased
been
personally
happening.
towards double innings
The oceanic teams in
Let's go.
bloody every single title.
क्या
for
मार्शल
the
से मरे
last
जा रहे हैं अरे नहीं
couple of
भाई
years.
एक थोड़ा
Oh, yeah.
देखो
But anyway,
दो जन
the
मरे
round
दो
is
जन मार दिए ना
far
Yeah, this
What
is
team
done
was he
in
on
time,
before
by the way,
DXC?
that Dragon goes and gets an upgrade, and if Kadiri wants, he could have grabbed the orb for the ulti, but they're playing on the back of the
ये ना दो
silent
जन अभी
stream at the
देखो
moment.
the thing
They're
is
together as well.
look at Yijing
Actually,
look
looking
at their
Dragon,
activity their
he's not
activity is
changed
so
weapons
good
yet from
but it might harm them here
Oh, he's falling for
Marshall.
guns.
because they've lost
It's
control
like-
of site we have a chance if we
He's just
plant and
pinged.
somehow take CT obviously they can't see
And
the
they've gone
radar
all the way
There was
around, so I
music
think
to
it
my
looks like
ears.
Dragon's
Thank
actually
you,
trying
Malav.
to what? Go for that res
What's up,
potentially
Malav?
to maybe secure the
What
round.
about double
Yeah,
sentry,
okay,
double
so
smokes?
that spike's going to go down. Dragon's going to go get a weapon.
you
He's
asked
gonna
what
get
my
the resurrection.
preference is I love double
They
innings
need to be
Gonna
quick.
try
oh they've
and
taken
push
CD
himself
control
to the side. Yeah,
beautiful
exactly. Look
oh
at this.
no
Logan finds
no
Goliath.
no
Damage
no
dealt, but
no
he's still alive.
no
No Hunter's Fury available for Sayu either. Two shock darts, and it is planted in a
Okay, good.
and
They know
good
everybody's coming from here.
position. He can
Oh,
shoot them from
what a
heaven
nade.
from
Yeah, where does he want to go?
the bridge.
What a nade.
held
What a
them.
crossfire.
But for how
Let's
long?
go.
Falcon's
Oh
gonna
no.
go out, go get
Spotted.
some information.
Come on.
But
One
Sayu,
kill.
it's your
Two
time to
kills.
step up,
Three
my
kills.
friend, on towards
Four.
the line. 1, 2,
Five.
looking for the ace, and it will have
No.
to be exactly that, but it's going to be Dragon. And
Don't like how they play
minimize
this
to
one.
get
Yeah.
the clear.
I
They've
know.
got
The
time
plan
for
was
the
good.
defusal.
Taking CT was good.
Unfortunately, for no salary peak, it just comes down to that,
That-
things where
Who's your
the
second in coaching?
individuals are really
Nobody is
stepping
my
up. They're
second
getting
right now.
kills, they're getting multis, but the trade game is what
देखो, I'm
really,
hyping
really
my
letting
team
them
up,
down
bro.
in these moments.
I'm hyping them
This
up.
Dragon is
इनको हो
just
गए
special with
अरे
the
भाई
Marshall
हो
that
ही
rolls
सकते हैं
better
ना
than
भाई
Vandal potentially in these moments because they're both
Using
super
5
low,
rounds on a
and
die is very good
Marshall
against the other.
does seal the deal in the end for the defuse. You get a thrifty, no we
Personally
get a
I
thrifty.
think
Yijing answer
Personally, I
back
think
in this pitter-patter
even
of
4 is
rounds,
good.
come out with a
it's
full
just
weapon
they have
advantage
to
in
win
this
pistol
first round
4 or
as well,
5
by
whatever
the way.
why are we
Very
picking one by one into an
standard
eco
fare for no salary peak. 5 different
Rishikesh.
weapons across the board.
it's okay
All raging,
they make mistakes
ranging,
they'll
rather.
recover it as well you have to bank on them to recover as well
With
obviously they made mistakes but they're going to recover
I'm gonna
Floga.
say
See?
maybe raging here if you're Floga getting taken down by the gun fingers
now
of the
tell me
Mars.
why is he peeking one by one
Really, really.
Why is
crucial
Floga peeking
opening
one
here
by
again.
one?
Minimize is actually going to try and get the cross.
why
but
is
does
he
get
not
the
trading guys
Mara also in a bit of an awkward
Why is
position
Floga
here.
not
Now the
trading?
Hunter Fury is
Huh?
starting to come on through. It isn't going to connect onto anyone inside Con.
God,
though.
God, God, dude, hi,
They're going to
Mitra.
start to try and
Why
make
is he
their
not
way out.
trading?
Looks like they're going to try and put
So-
the pace
so
down
bad,
here
right?
bit further.
we don't say that right
Honest
Today
Fury
Demon
not
is
available
from
for
me and all drone
Sayu,
only
used early, so the lockdown is free
this
of
Defcon,
charge. Everyone's gonna
you
have to
want
get out of
Yijing
dodge,
to
and
take
unfortunately,
B-Min.
can't
Yijing
back
never
this
takes
up with
B-Min.
a
With this
Floga
comp, I
ult
think
for the
the
Cosmic
best
Divide
is just to
either, right?
condition
So
with the
now is
Astra.
the time to
Arre,
fight.
my monitor, bro.
Now as that utility starts to go down onto
No.
the spike, minimized with the opening. He
Somebody
has to
save
try
the
and hold
sword
this
for KJ.
from the lane here. Swirl jumps up high and
Not
dry.
needed,
Needs to
not
hit the
needed.
additional shot, but it's just going to be
Not
onto
needed.
Dragon to try and stick this one. And will he be successful? The answer is yes. The combination of Kadiri and Dragon. The
We're talking about
barrier
Yijing.
up from
Yijing
the
doesn't
stage
usually take
is going to
B-Min.
be the saving grace
The
here
way
for
they play
Yijing.
is, if you remember,
Scrappy and
how
cowardly rounds between
early
these two
how
teams
early
with a
Neon players
reset
used
of the
to
aim
like
from
just show
Kadiri.
conditioning.
He
If you
can
want to
close
do a
out the round,
fast
and
B-main
those two
take,
right
just you
now
just
doing it
smoke
all.
here,
Actually,
another
that's
orb here,
looking at
and
the
you
field
just
now.
slide in and take
Everyone
it.
for Yijing
And you
stepping
take
up.
back one orb.
It very
If
well
nothing
looks like
happens.
the body of Dragon was ever so
took
slightly
it as a
peeking out to the
risk,
right
yeah.
side. So the fact that Kadira
GG's
goes for a
LCQ.
bit of that wide
Bro,
swing
it's
as well,
okay. It's okay. It's a
taking
good
the
wall.
extra bullets
They
needed.
played well.
At least from
The
the
other
POV
team
when I was
played
looking
well.
back on it,
That's a
it
good
looked
wall, guys.
really well
He's the other one.
coordinated
Yeah, I know.
for Yijing.
I know a little
Because
bit,
the thing
man.
is, you know, these
We
players
should have saved
individually
that, but it is what
loosely
it is.
played
I mean, we
together
can't.
many times over the years, so
Ah,
they all should
good job,
understand
BC. Come
how
on.
each other
Okay,
operates
that's a
despite
that's a
some
good.
small roster
That's a
variations.
good walk. That's a good walk. Can he create more pressure? Can he create more pressure?
Leaving in a bit of
He
an
needs this
insert here
fight.
for
No.
Damara, as DC is bested for the opening death again. Can't help but feel like he doesn't really
They
get to play Valorant
they
at the
planted
moment
Dam
in Perth.
there, but he doesn't have a gun. He has.
Hasn't really had a chance, has he?
It's all right, guys. We can still come back. Yep, we can still come back. Sage is completely ruining us. I told you. Yijing will be a tough fight for us.
Drive unfortunately
Bro.
doesn't connect, and that's the thing about Swirl. He's also happy for another. Will be a
Just
third,
do that.
not
Now we
quite.
just need some
Dragon's
more
gonna be able
cuss.
to look to find that, and yeah, look, I
Chances
mean,
are
it was
playing
an
Breach on
eco,
Raven.
but a JBL Quantum Flawless comes through for Yijing. They are
I don't think they're
marching
playing
through
Breach.
Pearl
I
right
don't
now.
know. I don't know
That was one of
personally.
those ones that it felt a little bit readable. when
Even
you
if they
know
play
that
Breach,
the
they
long
played
position
well.
was
Like
vulnerable.
that's
You can see
the
at this
quintessential
point in time,
comp.
There was a
Welcome
ping
to Mumbai
on top,
server.
and then there was a dart from Minimize that was.
No, it's not
destroyed
done.
too.
7-2.
Mind you, so
Wait,
we knew exactly
they'll
where
win
Damara
4
was.
rounds. 4 rounds is
Eugene
enough
are
here,
looking
guys.
eyes, looking
Honestly,
tees
Breach is automatic lose. How did they win VCL SA? Sarkari hater.
on their map
They won
is
while
where I
playing
will
Breach,
add the
literally.
caveat.
Look, I guess this is the
क्या
thing, though,
बताऊं?
right? You know,
कहाँ
this
लिखा है
one was
तूने?
really, really
ये
close.
नोवा का सोल्ड है ना? हाँ, ये नोवा का सोल्ड है.
It would potentially mean that Yijing have got a really
Okay.
tough battle up against 555, but they come in this dominant after no salary peak.
Got the read.
Pretty solid.
Yijing
up
has the
against
read here
555,
for this
only
round.
losing in that third map in overtime.
They looked very solid.
They look very, very good.
I think we haven't
Lead the
actually
individuals
used Helef's
all
ult,
stepping
right?
up for
So far.
NSP.
They should do well on defense, but let's see how.
Carry
Yeah,
away
exactly.
into
They
the
need 4
LCQ.
rounds. I'm telling you, they need 4 rounds. It's enough.
Divide available for NSP on this fire round as well.
Let's go.
Forwards, misses the shot with the op.
Let's go, Helef. Nice ult.
For
Let's
Kadiri
go.
now, doesn't it?
Let's go.
Completely solo now.
Convert
But
this round.
what
Use
utility can come out
use
with
Golu's
the
ult as
win?
well.
Doesn't seem like a hell of
Use
a lot
Golu's
here
ult
right
as well
now.
later on.
Information will be gathered further. Been able to
Plant and use Golu's ult.
Kadiri
Let's go.
again in a very, very uncomfortable position. Just go. One is going to be connecting on at all. Look how
Yup.
close they are. They're
Good job.
basically
Good
ready to
job.
rock
Let's go.
and
We
roll.
won. We
It's
won
gonna
this
be the
round.
cosmic divide that goes down. Damara actually will fall.
We won this
though
round.
before
Let's
it
go.
does peak up. And now they all want to go through together. Lightning fast drops minimize. That's a great response here. LF again.
Ole
looking to
baba
do damage,
le,
but now
bapre
Floga
bap.
having to find the clutch in the
Pain.
1 versus 4.
He
And he
don't
will be
even
able
know
to
how to
find
play
2 of
ND
them
game.
already. Now it's going to be DC moving up close and personal. Doesn't know that he's still on it. And it'll be Floga. The 1v3 with the 4K. A little kiss to the camera. The man steps up when his team needs him most in the toe-to-that clutch.
That is sensational as well. Very patient in that moment. I was having my eyes on his camera as well when he goes for that half defuse rendezvous. There's only a certain amount of positions that he could potentially go.
करते हैं पहले मैच
And he
देखते हैं
hears
उसके
the
बाद बात
drop.
करते हैं.
He's very focused at that moment because the onus is on DC to go for the swing. And your
Stick to
chamber
ults.
member
We needed that
that is
round.
not getting kills is not doing much, unfortunately. Confidence in taking that fight. 8-2 now on this defensive side for Yijing.
Oh, man. It was really... Look, it's early days,
The
right?
best team
Pearl,
बनाई
as
हो
we sort of
किसी
said,
भी import
caveat,
Indian
map
को
pick
pick कर
of
सकते
Yijing.
हो. Import Indian.
Said the veto looked good for them.
Import Indian क्या होता है?
But so far,
What does CU even do?
I
Bro,
was really expecting a little bit more from No Salary Peak at the beginning of this map. And they've shown signs, but
okay, again.
there's that level of disconnect.
They're just leaving mid
DC,
for these
again, has
people.
gone down
Yeah.
first. Swirl takes him down.
We are finally
It was
doing a good
Sava
job
puts
of
the net
taking
down
it,
mid,
you know.
though.
They're giving the
And
space,
that's
we
a
are taking it.
whistle
But I think
past Swirl
Sova
in that
knows.
one.
I think Sova knows. Yeah, he's
Taking the
marked
lane
it.
space now.
Sova knows.
Mini, he's missed the timing, but they're aware of it with the ping, at least.
Yep,
So
they
they
pinged
know
it,
what
they know.
positions that they've given up.
Astra.
Floga is going to keep the waters in check of Lightning Fast. How long does he stay here, though? That's the thing for me.
Oh, come on. Come on,
Lightning Fast
Golu.
finds him,
Come
though,
on,
and then
Sayu.
Sayu taking down Kadiri, so Dragon is going to have a very, very tall task here. Needs 2 for the res. He's actually going to leave the site. He's going to wait for the teammates to rotate around. It still is a 3
Side.
versus 3 here as the spike
Do
goes
we
down.
fall back or do we
Flash
face?
for Halef. It's
Good
gonna go for
job,
Poppy,
Sayu.
and Dragon falls.
Great stuff there. Awesome.
Good
flash
job,
from the KO
Sagnik.
LF as he gets another kill as well. It's all going to be left on to minimize. Fast lane will go down. Sayu is trapped in a very awkward line.
Yeah,
He's looking
minimize.
towards
Check the whole
flowers, but
CT. Go,
Minimize
go,
doesn't
go.
have a
Check
date to
the
give
whole
him to.
CT.
He's
Check the whole
walking his
CT.
way
huh?
through. Shock bolt over the top, but he's got his back turned. Sayu will be able to find it.
ठीक है?
Just
What
as
does
I
Sayu
said,
even do?
Just as DC walks into a solo kill again, NSP show what they
LF.
got for us here in round of 11.
Yeah, that's what we were waiting
Okay,
for.
we need
in
4
this
rounds. I'm
fight.
telling you, we need one more
I'd love
round.
to see the
Let's
replay
go.
in
Okay, Max.
which, there you go, lightning fast.
Finally, say you. Yup.
Maybe blinking or looking at the radar.
Okay,
because as
what
a
does
match
Seyu
player,
even
be
do?
aware of all your
This is what
utility
he
as well,
does.
right? Sometimes it can
Let's
betray
fucking
you
go,
for you
guys.
being the one to watch a very
Let's freaking
crucial
go.
position.
Damara and DC will come online on defense. Trust me, they'll come online on defense. We just need to convert this round. And they have the right plan. They're taking aim in fast.
On this weapon, he is charged with holding the B site.
Good
Similarly,
job.
Kadiri
They've planted DC there on the line.
resisting
Neon
where
will come
required
for
with
the
that
line.
util.
Neon is going to die.
Man, this is
Neon,
just the
come,
thing
die.
Shoulder.
we're talking about
Neon,
earlier, right?
come, die.
On the
Let's
line
go.
First, we'll leave that. There
Yup.
we go. DC.
Sova is droning.
A
Sova is going to
very
fall back to
well
Art.
needed opener.
Okay, let's go.
I
He's
was just
taking
gonna
him
quickly
in.
touch on, right? You know, Helef was
He
one
took
of
the
the
off.
players that was really sort of underperforming yesterday,
Bro,
and now he's
Mini,
top fragging.
you want to hold it. Hold
Sort
it.
of
DC
begging
over
for the rest
to
of his team to kind of step up
YJ.
and join him.
Yep.
Minimize,
Yeah.
making
दो
the
बार
additional
याद आ गया
investment to
डिस्क
go on towards this line.
My
though.
boy
DC
DC will start
certainly seems to
chambering
be
soon.
aware of
अपना
it.
कोपियम कहाँ से लाते हो?
Kind of
बस
thing,
भाई
though, that it's
करना
a
पड़ता है
problem
भाई.
for no salary peak if Helef is the one fragging, right? He's the one that's supposed to be maneuvering people and setting them up
Actually,
for
Mini,
success.
great job,
On a
bro.
KO,
I didn't expect this from him.
Mini should be dead
Great
to
job.
rights. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Another position caught
Thank
out
you.
with util.
Look, his confidence doesn't drop
Wow.
even if he messes up.
That angle
Because
that
that's
DC
his
holds
job.
and finds, this
His
is
confidence
looking
shouldn't
little
drop.
by
Even if
little
it might drop,
to
he
a
has
good
to
closing
fake that
round for
confidence. It's
half
his
for no
job.
salary peak.
That's literally his
Great
job.
points down too, so going to catch off the
Good
rotation
fake
from
by
Logan
Seyu
very,
so
very
far.
quickly. And even Seyu's done
He's
very
completely
well
sold
to keep
it.
them occupied over
We've
towards
got
the
an
side
empty
of
side
B. It's
here.
all the ruse, it's all an ace site. It's going to be
Floga
a
will
next
catch
to
him.
impossible
Can
take
Seyu
here,
kill
unless
him?
we can see Floga
Let's
maybe
go.
find Seyu.
We
No.
got 4 rounds.
A
We
2
needed 4
versus
rounds.
5
We
on the
got
cards
4
for
rounds.
Kadiri and Dragon.
Trust me, no,
Didn't have a
bhai.
big round previously, but I think this one might be a little bit too big for them to fit their boots.
But
A little
Dragon
bit.
cannot kill. If Dragon kills, but who
Holding
will
a
he
deeper
res? Who will
angle
he
in
res
towards
here?
A main
Nah,
for Mini,
this round
trying
is
to use
over.
the dart. Now
This round is
Dragon
over.
with Operator, dead
Go,
to
go, go,
rights.
go, go, go,
DC
go.
doubling kills.
Let's go. South Asia, Godspeed.
No salary peak
Jinx.
find the fourth crucial round that they need to potentially get a pistol.
नहीं नहीं नहीं
suspended.
हारेंगे नहीं
A
हारेंगे.
little
Let's
bit
go.
closer on
4-8
the
4-8.
path.
Guess that's the
Bro,
sort of
considering
show of a
their
sign of
comp,
vulnerability, right? You know, some of these rounds that are being
like,
lost.
I think
by Yi
very
Jing
doable.
don't
Very
look
doable
solid.
half.
You know,
Very
they've
doable
got
half.
The streak, the hot
Very
run of
doable
rounds,
half,
they look like
honestly.
they just can take on the world, but
1 minute,
these
1
ones
minute
that
pause.
allow
Calm
them to
yourself
feel a
down.
little
Are you
bit
looking
vulnerable.
forward to Valorant scenario? I'm
No
not
salary
looking.
peak might be able to get their
I
way
hope
back
it
into this one.
comes.
It's
I
still a
hope
pretty big
people
uphill battle.
get more chances. The post plant is so
8-4 half.
strong. Very, very,
4
very
round
doable.
leaders are tired. They'll have
We
to
need to.
walk through
Dude, you gained
pistol
8 kilo
first
and
as
lost 4
well.
kilo. Is that a W? I lost more than 20 kilos.
Be a big
My
one
guy.
though, right? You don't want to feel massively confident that you are in front 8-4 and you feel like you got this map in the
Import या
bag,
फिर इंडियन
switching
किसी को भी
sides.
पिक
You
कर
gotta see
सकते
how your
हो
opponents are gonna
तो
differ in
किसको
their play
रखोगे
and how
टीम
you're gonna
में
be
I
successful in
would
your own play as
personally
well.
always I've said
Challenges that
I would
potentially come
prefer
out as Eugene
I
goes
would
to the
want to
attacking
work with
side.
an all 5 Indian lineup but it's okay like
I always
that time
wonder
is
what
past.
the
I think he
score's
was
gonna
talking
be.
about the half score
Writing
line
down
by the way,
this
not your gate.
Drawing pictures of cats or something, I don't know.
You know what, Malav, you're
I'm
right.
sure there are people that would agree with you on that one.
Depending on the day you get in.
It's the little victories that count, you
Shooting
know.
the halves. And that pistol.
Right, how is
incredibly
LFI
important
getting
for
side?
both sides.
Does he like to micro a lot? Did you lose it? Yep. Thank you for asking. Thank you, making Bhalu OP for sending jewels. I still don't know what it does, but thanks a lot, guys,
Crucial
whoever sending
pistol
jewels.
rounds.
Also, be
Lightning
careful,
fast,
don't
tried
spend a
his
lot of your money,
damnedest
guys.
in the beginning of the match
If you want to
to
spend your
find
money,
four.
buy memberships.
No
That is a
salary
better way to
peak.
spend your money.
And they
Oh,
get it
I don't
first
know what
time
jewels
on.
does. If you guys know, then it's okay. Let's go, DC.
Great opening.
Okay.
DC will be able to find one.
Okay,
they
but
quickly traded
we
by
know
Dragon,
they've
so it's a
taken fast
stalemate at this
start.
point in time.
Helif's
They've already
position
found
is
some
a
pace in towards
little
Art.
dicey, but he's
Will it be a work of
repositioning
it?
well. And
Wrap
we are
that way around
crunching
mid. I
them.
am not sure if
Okay,
they're ready
they
for
know.
this. No, they
Let's
are.
go.
Dragon having a little bit of a look.
Let's
but
go.
Tamara slides on in.
No.
Looking good here
No.
inside the Art position.
No.
Looking to take
No.
a third with a second reset of that slide as well. Nicely done. Tamara holding
Come
on to the
on.
strike, leaving it all on to minimize. Even a dink as well, making it
Come
impossible.
on.
4K. Oh man,
भाई
a massive start on the pistol here for the
This
Neon
one
of Damara. That will be the start
No
of
new
their
clothing
journey
drops, हाँ भाई.
towards a level of success on this map.
Daddy
of
are
Pearl.
making the riches of what
You
happened
see
to
the way
Robin
that
and
he
story.
navigates around that single
Let's
box as well.
go.
He's got
How is
teammates
LF
around him
yelling
when
style?
needed,
Does
but
he
he's the
like to
one to
macro a
skip
lot?
out those shots. Very nicely
See,
done. Puts him on the
LF
pistol,
is a
Yijing on the
complete
pistol,
like
so
overall
finding
overview
all through the
IGL.
singular
He
chokes.
gives a lot of freedom as well to people,
They
but
pay
I
that
don't want to
price.
say a lot about what he
The
does.
knee coming in
Love
towards
from
the
Bangladesh. Thank you,
second
Invader
half,
Gaming,
where
bhai.
the weapons
Don't
of
invade
NSP
Bengal,
playing the
please.
distance game at the B side.
My boy woke up from sleep.
Hume would,
Sun
wreck
was
them,
blunt.
but maybe they
Bro,
are
let's
not
go.
already.
Let's go.
Been hurt.
Okay, we convert this round. We are back.
About paying the iron price.
We are back. We are so back.
Okay.
Hopefully, we are back.
For now.
I pray we are back.
Further damage dealt. Minimize might want to look to
Come
actually
on.
give that weapon over, but he's trying to push forward, take point.
Okay,
Actually
good
gonna
nade, good
potentially
nade.
try and
Damara
carry
needs to
it
do
here. It's an
something.
awkward line. There's so many
Okay,
angles to watch.
the
LF
other
lightning
people did
fast.
something.
Be able to get the
The
damage done.
Damara
Now
did
it's
something. Let's
impossible.
go.
Damara straight in, and this is exactly what I'm sure that Yijing will be fearing. A very
I'll be there,
aggressive
man.
Neon running all up
कोई
in their
बात नहीं.
faces.
We back होंगे. We are back,
Sixth round
guys.
for NSP means that they'll go
We
into
are
the
so
bonus
back.
with 4 weapons.
We are
Yijing
so back.
slowly
Now we
starting
just have to
to
convert the
lose
bonus
control
round,
of
and
the
we
ship.
are absolutely back. Television fast friends, no flash. Yup. Yup, Malav. See, their whole idea is to block one area and fight on the other area, literally. And in post plans, I'll tell you, in eco rounds, what they do, like they did here, this time they went B. Otherwise, they like going A a lot. In the eco rounds, they just block off the whole art area and smoke off these close areas and just basically divide the whole site into a small half site, you know, and just play close, very close, near the wall and near the smokes.
So much damage already dealt early, right? This is the thing.
Come on.
A couple of rounds in a
It's
row
a good,
where we've
this is a
been
good
down
bonus
before
round. We
they've
can do
taken
it.
any
They
space.
converted their bonus. We can convert our bonus.
Fast. LF is
Okay.
here. Doesn't have the
Okay.
best weapon for it either, though. That Stinger, lightning fast.
Still
doesn't
doable.
take it, but
We are
LF
there.
is
Come
gonna
on,
be awesome
Sagnik.
positioning from
Let's
him
go.
if he can find the
Let's go,
timing. He's got
Sagnik.
two. He's still alive, and the ghost
Ooh.
comes out, and so does the fear into the eyes. But they trade, and it's okay for now. There was a
It's okay.
serious moment in
Still
time
okay.
where LF was going to
Still okay.
unleash
Good
his
damage. One more
name.
kill.
Now
No, it's
Seu
okay. They have to
knows they're
rebuy.
low on
They have to
HP,
rebuy.
but it is
They have to
going be
rebuy.
A very tall order there. Yijing.
Bro,
Lucky is the
we
key
had such
word
good
there,
positioning
but it was
there.
Not more than a
Oh
bonus.
my
and
God.
that Stinger
we had such
didn't
good
have more of a
positioning
barb
there,
and
man.
would be more of the form of a scorpion.
Logan on the lurk as well, contributing to that one. Definitely a winnable
It's all right,
save
it's all
save,
right.
by the way, with how low.
It's all right. I
the
think they're
Yijing
just
fellas were.
going to brute force. They're just going for brute force
Time is
now.
on your side,
Could have
knowing
won
where
these
the
damn. Yeah,
last
nice.
little
Almost
flank
हो गया था,
of
yep.
comes in.
LF day today, bro. Every day is LF day, okay?
As DC
They're just
brings
going
out
for
the
brute
operator
force.
on this defensive side as the chamber. It is point and click simulator.
Bro, don't fall for it. Good, good. He spotted you.
gathered
He spotted
already.
you, but that's good. Show
Similar
them.
sort
Show
of
them you're there.
approach.
So they go
This
back.
time they're happy to just let the utility go down
Let's go.
as they posture their way back over towards mid
Oh
here.
no, we are
The problem for
rotating
me
towards
right now
B.
is you've used that drone early. If you're minimizing,
Honestly,
don't dart
someone
off
drones
long
there.
through this operator line,
There's no.
you
The
are
smoke is
very
gone. You
vulnerable to
can
the
just try to take
situation.
the line back with
Smoke
our
in
Sova.
towards the arch
Our
ramp
Sova
mark,
doesn't
you
have a
can
drone.
try and sneak on by and
Maybe
be
maybe with the
better
recon, you
avenue
just try
of
to
approach
take the
right
line
now,
back.
get
I think that's
into
the ideal way
cover
there.
as well as LF. Well,
Instead
gonna have
of
to
just
wrap around the
rotating as a
score
back,
side
but
of things
it's not
and
their fault. The
poor
way
old DC
YG is playing, you have to think like that. They've been brute
He could
forcing
have so much
all the
impact on
rounds
this position,
so
right?
far.
You know, minimize
Although
the
it's just
position,
early,
trying to
you have
keep
to
him
also
in
consider
place.
the fact that
Well
that's how they are
tagged
going to
up.
react.
First shot, there's the rendezvous out. And he's actually alive, so they must have popped
Uh-huh,
that
you
back
can't
down
plant,
to
you
give
can't
him some
plant.
space to get out.
You'll get spammed.
And now
You'll
the
get
scrap starts to
spammed.
happen.
You
Sayun finding
can't
that
plant.
opening. Spike still dropped. No opportunity just yet. The shotbot won't quite connect on it either. Lightning fast, still alive. Dropping down Swirl. They are falling apart here. Yijing, they're not able to find any space. They're not able to deal with any of this utility. They're dealing with just a wall. It's paper
Oh.
thin. And I'm not talking the caster. Waiting
No,
for time.
no.
Minimize. Floga lines them up. Oh my God, Minimize. What is happening in this round? No one's seen anyone.
know he's there.
Shots are flying left, right, and center, and somehow they win a 2 versus 4. I don't know what's going on anymore.
And you know that they've all just stood up and they've said something along the lines of, how do you lose that? You need to shoot us.
Yeah, making Balu,
Guardian
there are,
is-
but it's illegal.
What are you doing? There you go. That's what they're saying. The Guardian is the GOAT gun for a reason. Very, very patient.
Oh, dude, it's just like Kennedy's round from the previous,
Yeah,
right?
honestly,
The ace with the
yeah.
Guardian from Boat Shed, and then Minimize somehow does
Stuff,
that.
good stuff. We didn't let them
Oh,
plan
man,
in the
this
beginning.
game, it never ceases to amuse me, right? And you know, you don't have this in
Almost,
other regions,
almost, guys,
right? And you
almost.
just-
We didn't let them plan.
everything
तीन
gets
kill,
thrown out the
तीन kill
window.
मिले हमको spam
There's
करके.
indecision.
हमको 3 kill मिले spam करके, guys.
And it leads to the finest, right? Like they couldn't get the site. They lose 3 blind to a brick wall,
Yeah.
and then they win a 2 versus 5.
Like,
We are
the meme where
playing.
you're talking to the brick wall.
Decent. Playing good.
Brick wall
Decent.
fights back.
We're
Yeah,
hoping right now
literally.
very hard. Oh.
Just the guy standing behind it with his arms up, cinema.
Oh, it's not
Okay,
curtains on this
it's
one, though,
okay.
that's for sure.
It's okay,
Timeout
it's
for
okay.
NSP. They've gone
It's okay.
backstage to
Okay,
remake up.
we have ults. We have the Mara's ult. You know,
This
we can
is
still
like
convert this
good
round.
confidence
If
here,
we
what
manage to
Damara
whittle them
potentially
down,
do with an itchy trigger finger.
whittle the clock down to
Yeah,
let's say
drive.
40-30 seconds. तब तक अगर हम even situation रखें या one man down भी रहें इस round में, we can flood based on the Mara's ult. We can pop the Mara's ult, and we can still make some nuisance or at least try to win the round here. We just have to contain them in the beginning, not lose our lives in the first 30-40 seconds in this round. Only in this round. Let's go, DC. Keep the line. Good job. Good knife. Let's go.
Vape Within was mentioned. Shout out Achilles
Let's go.
for the one time.
Bro, it's doable.
But there's the
5v4,
opener.
we have the Mara's
They've
ult.
been
It's
chasing,
very doable.
right? DC
Okay?
finding
They
a-
know.
a real big one.
This,
And
look
this is
at
the thing.
DC's
This is a
rotation.
round
He's
that
already
Eugene
rotated to the
are
top.
so susceptible to losing
Very good,
here.
very safe
Pistols only
positions. Honestly, very doable.
And
They're
just
playing slow.
slight
At least 50
indecisions,
seconds, 40
going
seconds के
solo,
आसपास hit
looking
आएगा
for
अगर आएगा तो.
taking the duel.
Yeah, bro.
Well,
Bro, DC
potentially
is just
overheating there, but weapon won't be
it's good.
recovered. It's still
बहुत
a
सोच
doable
समझ के
round.
बोल
Get
रहे हैं
the rest,
हंसी
though,
भी
that's
लो.
the big thing. Because
Yeah,
they
but
can think about it. Name a bloody more iconic than OCE losing.
It's okay, yeah, Night Hawk, that's what.
100%.
So
And also winning
imagine the
echoes, though.
potential.
Yeah,
We
this-
can win here. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, there
Little
there
from column A,
there
a
is.
little from column
It's
B,
okay,
there's
45
the
seconds,
Rez,
the hit is
the
coming.
thing I'm scared
We can
about
do
is
this.
Damara's gonna be coming
Come on,
over.
let's go. Again.
Oh, a couple of
कितनी
missed
बार
shots,
revive
but
करेगा
one
भाई?
does connect. DC able to find it. Now he's 2
Bro,
away from
Damara's
the
ult.
to force.
Come on.
Swirl's going to be looking to get
Oh,
that
they've
plant.
slowed
Still
it.
4 bullets in the chamber here. They do manage to get the spike down, but there's the fast lane. Back and
Let's
forth.
go, Damara.
Overdrive to come out from Damara. Exactly who I was talking about here. It has to be
Oh.
Floater again. He's connected onto 3, and he's looking for 4, and he will find it. The man is snapping necks and cashing checks all around the block.
He's done it again, mate.
Good
From a
casting, bro.
4K with
Actually,
that
good casting, you
sinister
know.
crispy dot crosshair
Good
aim.
casting.
Previously behind the sage wall at the A side.
Good
but
casting,
the
actually.
defuse against DC. This time,
Cashing
stuck between a
checks.
rock and a
Good
hard
casting.
place,
I can't
tapping them up,
good play.
and standing up again.
Yeah, man. Good casting.
They're all up and about. This is
Yep.
what wins.
Let's just
games,
ignore the
though,
fact that we
right?
lost this round.
It's
This
that
is good
momentum,
casting,
It's that
you know.
attitude. It's
Every round
what
someone
we
goes hero
saw
mode.
between Bonkers and D plus
Bro,
Kia.
Bonky
right?
and Komodo,
When you've got
favorite
that
pair right
momentum,
now. I'm
not
telling
to
you.
throw
Bro,
into the
Floga-
face of your enemies.
Should have seen the
Who
atmosphere
was
in
I
that
saying
game,
this
though.
to? I think Kohli or
Oh, yeah,
someone
that
yesterday.
was the craziest.
Floga and Kadiri are two of the
wild.
best mechanical players
One of
right
my
now
core
in
memories
OCE.
for a long, long
Personally,
time.
Floga isn't as flashy
But
because of the role he's
Conquer
playing.
things, though, as
You
everybody
don't see him
knows,
get a lot
but
of kills and
approach
stuff
towards the alpha
usually.
site right now,
But
a
bro,
little bit more
mechanically
backed
he's
up for
very
NSP
sound.
as Hunter's Fury starts to lay in for Minimize.
It's
Down,
okay.
classic
It's
Adam.
okay. It's their map
What is
pick.
happening?
It's their map pick.
Straight on in with the finger
They're
guns,
supposed to
but
win
he's
their map pick
overcooked a little bit
anyways,
there.
right?
Damara
You're going
finds
to win
one.
Haven, guys.
Minimize with the
And we
big
still can
fight
come
here.
back
They've
here.
got to be very, very
Let's go,
careful because
Damara. Let's go.
has
Let's go,
connected
Stanley.
with the relay bolt, and
Bro.
it's going to make it really, really damaging here. Hellef finds another, and this is the thing. Yijing want to lose themselves some rounds, as we will see another line come up, but it's the slow that gives time.
Let's
I
go.
don't think they're actually fully
Don't
aware
go
of
me wrong.
exactly where Minimize
Really
was, or
not.
are they? Apparently they
No,
are,
it's their
and
map.
Damara's going to find 3
Bro.
in the round for no
Bro,
salary pay.
Damara is so clutch.
Okay, that's how.
Bro, you have to understand, guys. You're
FYI, they scam.
you are saying I'm
Okay,
saying these
yeah,
to cope,
they
but
scam him. Unfortunate though, when you've got
this
that
is
wall
what we
down,
have
you
to
think
do
the
in our
other side
own
is
minds.
also blocked
I'm
off
telling you
and
what
forget
players go
about
through.
it.
Even
No,
players,
very stuck
they can't
in
think
the
like,
middle
oh,
on
it's
the side
over.
there.
You know, they
He's
can't
got a
think like it's
swivel
over.
approach for
If
the
players
wall
think like
drag
that,
and can't
it's
get the
like
job
it's the worst thing to
done,
happen.
right?
So Players cope in real time. You know, players also cope in real time. They're coping all the time. They know they're fucked up. You think you are mad because they're fucked up? No, they are mad at themselves. You think they are not mad that they lost that round? Obviously, they're mad at themselves.
We've seen this in the sense of the overheat, right? And it usually
You
comes
guys have
down
to
the
understand.
individual level and what is super important for
Players
someone
cope in
like
real
Minimize
time.
to
You
actually
see how
really knuckle down.
hard it is to
It's
cope.
that first pick, you know, you've got
Players do
Swirl,
that in
you
real
just do the
time. That is
classic
why
bang, run straight
you
into
have
the
to
Mara, you know,
you
and then
have
heating
to
up, and then all of a
respect
sudden
players.
you've got
They're
Dragon
doing that in
on
real
one
time
by
while
himself,
playing,
you've got
while
Minimize
making
on this
mistakes,
deep
while
lane.
realizing that they
Minimize is a
fucked up,
very good macro player.
and
We
still
understand that.
recover
He's played
and do
in
these
some
things.
seriously
They're
good
still not
teams.
out. It's
He's had that
11-7.
international run. He's
We
won
need
split
2
runs
rounds.
this
We need
year,
two
in
good buy
Southeast
rounds,
Asia,
and
but
we're
it's
we're
about
back.
being able to
We're
keep
back.
the chains on the rest of the team and not letting them
We came back from
run
111.
amok, right? And
Thank
they
you
have
for the
to
gift,
close this
Stone
game
Pelter.
fast.
Hi, Mercy.
Otherwise,
We
it
came
might
back
end up in
from
overtime and no Southern
111
might take 'em down. So,
against NSP on a
as you said,
send.
it ain't done until the
Do
slightly
you know
less
how
heavy Conky sings.
hard it is for
but-
players to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. They're making it hard for
It's
themselves.
incredibly hard.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
you know that Damara's
but
stuck and you've got
they
Minimize
do it.
coming from behind.
So we
just
respect
pinch all
them.
together.
Respect the
Anyways,
players.
Recognizing that Halef is here, do they know that?
Do they have anything they can win
plans
this
as
round?
well,
Okay, if they
and they've
plan, they have
selected
KJ
the
ult.
SOK.
I don't think
No
they should
flank.
use the KJ.
So
They will
just
use
have
the
to play
KJ
this
ult
one
here.
together, and it was a 2-on-5
Personally,
to
I think they'll
start
just try
with
to
only
get 1 or 2
I
kills
really
and
don't
maybe
wanna see
then
them
use the
this
KJ ult
lockdown
if possible.
anyways as well.
That's
Because
why
Dragon
DC
gets
is
dropped, you know,
playing very well,
Flames
Avi.
gets back potentially
He
with
doesn't
the
need to
vital
go
just
forward. He needs his team to
numbers.
go forward. The drone is
Say that,
absolutely
though.
brilliant.
There's always a chance
So much
here
free
to get
space,
one
free
maybe
area for them to
Minimize.
take.
I
Now
think
they
he's
can
gonna
come
be
out.
spotted by that Al drone. So
Oh,
he
he
has to try and
missed.
reposition here.
Oh,
Does
no.
get some
He
information
does
onto
miss.
DC. Will connect on the shot too. So he does make it a little bit more
Okay.
uncomfortable for them. Kadiri moves
Okay.
in, but
We
that
don't-
has
we
to be
don't-
minimized. 2 bullets in the chamber. He's hit one and he's run. Oh no! Yeah,
Okay,
not
let's
quite.
go.
No bullets.
We
Sayu
don't
with the
we don't
4K.
think about damage.
But you
We
all
don't think
know
about
why
damage.
I
We
was
won
up
the
and
round. We
about for
converted
just
the
a
round.
split
That's
second.
important. We
Bit of
invested
red to hit.
ults.
Warriors, Crispy
We
takes
converted the
shots,
round.
opting
You
not
know.
to go for the reload when the fast lane was brought on out. You
What's
can
the
always
way I
understand
roll?
why. Wasn't able to get a
What's it?
weapon
Yeah, I
in
think.
possession.
F.
Wasn't able to finish off DC immediately. Just
Oh, F was that?
of the Tour de Force.
Ah, no. F me. Wow,
We've
I
seen
don't
the
know.
bonk before.
Think about winning.
That's
Yes, we
why.
think
That's
about
the
winning the
problem.
rounds.
It's not
Just
the
converting the
ball,
rounds,
it's the
guys.
pain.
Yeah, but I've seen
There's a-
the
oh,
run
yeah,
out of
yeah.
bullets lead to the knife kill
I swear to
before.
God, whatever. It's okay, guys. Keep believing. See, मैच के वक्त हमारा काम सपोर्ट करना
Yeah,
है.
that's a
We should
real
support.
close one to come through as NSP do get the job done.
Good double pick, one
Reaching
jumping, good
now.
fundamentals.
Remember, they
मस्त
took
खेल रही है
that
NSP तो
time
जीत
out.
सकते हैं. Obviously, भाई.
Love this proactivity
जीत सकते हैं
behind
भाई.
Nebula, the pop flash on out and the slide on through.
Okay.
Turret down. Surprising that Yijing want to speed up the pace towards the
That's
side
all.
now.
But do they fight them there?
Really
Bro, I
awkward
think this
now.
round is won. They have nowhere to go.
A little bit
They
of
are
extra
crunched.
time. They wouldn't be
A-main
able
and
to
ये
find their
दोनों.
way in
They
towards the
needed
side
to
here.
have one player
No
from A-main
detainees off the back of that
coming
either, so just
faster.
looking for
The
some
Sova
further
that's
damage
coming,
here.
they
Swirl
needed
looks
for
forward,
him to come
traded,
fast.
but
Oh,
Kadiri
no.
gets one, and it's
Okay, let's
Flutter
go.
again, but he's taken down as well.
Bro.
It has to be Kadiri and minimize once more.
Oh, he
but that
doesn't
fight
know the
has not
Sova is
been
coming,
planted.
or
It is
he.
in such
Oh,
a
actually, he
despicable
guesses the
location
Sova is
for
coming
both
from here.
players.
Let's go.
And Lightning
Let's
Fast
convert
is
this.
looking to try and
Holu.
slip the net. They need
Let's
to
go.
break this one
We
together,
won
but
this round.
Lightning Fast will be able to put the foot down and put his foot to the pedal even more.
Yes.
The right click of the
Face
classic.
cam is lagging.
Nicely done. 9
Face cam
now
is lagging.
on the board.
Bro,
11 for Yijing.
why?
They're slowly but
Are you
surely
sure face
closing
cam is
that gap
lagging?
here.
Yeah, you can just see as well that they're aware of Minimizer's flank yet again. It's not even really the flank,
Classic,
it's on the
let's go.
attacker's side, but just not an angle
Bro.
that Kadiri and him can try
Stream
and
lagging?
pinpoint on towards.
Bro, I
Lightning
think it's the
Fast
OBS,
together.
bro.
They don't know where
Yeah,
the
because I
other
have
member
0
of
drop
the
frames.
NSP
It's either
side
YouTube
is,
or the OBS.
unfortunately.
We have
I mean,
0
there's a
drop
world in
frames
which they do
on
decide to
OBS,
try and
you know?
Disregard that he could be Flowers or Secret and just go for the Lightning Fast kill.
Not like.
A different story. Now NSP.
Okay.
Able to
Good try, good
find
try, DC.
Number 10 on the board here, you'd
They're
assume.
clearly targeting A right now. And I feel like if they target A, it's even better for us. This is their usual habit. This is what they resort to. I told you guys before also. This is their basic game plan. YJ loves going A,
Trademark.
especially because of the
Slowing,
Sage
he'll have
comp.
to find the first on the swirl. So doing some further information. Dragon, though, can't quite connect onto the shot. He had the aim. The crosshair was in the right place.
Okay,
Now
let's go.
Minimize marches
Okay, no,
forward.
Kadiri.
Sayu gets the
Let's
trade,
not.
but Kadiri again
They
hits
can
the
rotate.
shot.
It's a
And
2v3.
now they take that spike.
Just let them
Hightail
plant.
straight over towards the B
Bolu is
location.
playing absolutely
I
fine.
don't
Let
think
them
they're gonna
plant.
be
Go
actually trying
if they
to
want to
slow
go B,
that
go
one
B.
down either. There won't
They have
be
no
any
ults
weapons
coming
recovered.
anyway.
There is
They
no
can't even
ultimate
recover the
utility
guns.
that's gonna be
It's
able
even
to
better
drag
for
them
them.
through in this round.
They
It's just
don't
gonna be
even
pure
recover the
grit.
guns. The only thing we have to
The
be
only
careful
thing
about
is,
is
with that spike
coming
going down
out
now,
of
they
the
might be able
choke
to afford themselves
because
some serious time
we
to
have
set up a good
we have a
post plan.
judge
I gotta say, Kadiri,
against us.
that
R&D
turret
is
that you've
Russian
left the
season.
top mid, unless you're
Yes,
going
use
back there to
Phantom
help
easy
you
for
out,
Alex.
should have recalled that in this
Bro,
post-plant scenario.
we
Does
just
look
have
like
to
it's
be
gonna get back
mindful
into
of
its
the
range
judge.
now.
And
I
even
like this,
then,
though. I
we don't
really
have to
like
be that
this.
mindful
They've obviously both played
because
the line. They've gambled on
of
the
the
fact that everyone will
position
be
the
coming to
plant is
defend
in
side
and
sport,
where
and that's
he is
exactly
playing. I think
what
it's
has happened.
easily tackleable. We have to
Rover's
first
got all of his
break
utility
the
down.
mollies.
Alarmbot's gonna be able to get
No,
some
the
information.
mollies.
They've got the nanos.
I
They've
don't
got the
think they are
time.
aware.
They just
I
need
don't
to
think
wait
they're
for that
aware.
tick. Both of them can make their way through.
I
at
don't
their
think they're aware.
discretion, at their
I don't
leisure.
think they are
There's
aware.
some damage. It's been done to one. They did not get it to half. A second for Kadiri, and now it makes it really, really awkward. Lightning Fast has to go for the shot. He's trying to bait and switch. They're moving through. What is happening? There was no time. I don't even care. It's up
One
in the
guy
air,
had to
and that's a
watch
round for Yijing.
Link. They just weren't
I
aware of
cannot
Link.
see which way this one's going, even despite the scoreline.
What
I mean,
whatever
that's
we
a
win
50.
NCQ,
That's
then
an
it was
eco. What we were
direct
talking
SS
about a
squad.
little bit earlier on. It's the
See, the
ecos that we either are so good
2027
against or
circuit
so
is
bad
currently
from a
just
position, by the
tentative.
way,
If
that
we
we
perform
had
well here
deficits
and in
upon
NENC, I
deficits.
think
So
we can
2
convince
versus
them
3
to
in the
give us
end.
something
A
better.
judge and a
But even
dream.
then, the
They win that one.
like the opportunity is much better than what it is this year.
Points to try and
Definitely.
seal the deal on the map
But this
pick
year
of
also we have a
their own.
fantastic opportunity.
Dragon
If
with
you
a
imagine
resurrection
Ascension,
available, a mini one away from
Ascension
the
we
Hunters,
had
Fury
like
and Kadiri.
2 franchise
Just
slots,
another
but
digit
10
for
teams.
the
We played so
lockdown.
many matches. We won so many matches. It didn't.
You
Here
flip your eyes
we
to the
just
other
have to win
side,
like
and there's not
3 games.
much weaponry
We have to
for
win 3
NSP
games and you
in
are
this
in
one.
VCT basically. You know.
What I'm saying, man, when
I think it's an
Yijing lock
insane
in,
opportunity,
right, they're
this
at a
LCQ.
disadvantage. They're at
It's
a
an
50,
insane
backs up
opportunity.
against the wall, and then they
Um,
use the enemy Cosmic Divide to their advantage. Now they sit here with a sight take on map point here to try and make it all happen. Hunter's Fury to go out for minimize. They're in the backs of the site. DC up close, not with the best weapon.
So
for it, but
5v5,
they're already going to start
retake.
the sweat here as the
Do
barrier
we have
will be
anything?
destroyed.
We have.
Low orb
We
position
have
to give
Damara's
themselves
ult,
some extra time,
but they have
it's gonna
slow.
actually be
Do
Dragon
they have one
caught
slow
by that.
remaining?
Now Damara making his way in. Swirl goes down. Dragon lucky to be alive here. Nebula's going to make it tough. Going to have to try and hold on for dear life here. Every single member of Yijing is playing the post plan. They don't have the utility to knock it down. Damara a second. They just need to trap them, lock them out of this position. Hell F with another. Kadiri looking to try and find it. They've got a split second to try and deny the defuse.
Let's
but
go.
they will not
Let's
be
go.
able to. Hell
This
F
was so
gets
much
the
better
damage
this
done.
year.
Sayu
Yeah.
to lock down the spike. And
So
NSP,
imagine.
they will find double
Big
digits
started
as
with a
well.
number
2 to
member
go
on world
if we want to
against
deal
us.
with another overtime this evening.
Yeah.
Definitely reminds me
I
of
don't
the
think,
previous series
like,
though, when you've got this
we
scrappy
started
post plan, 5 versus
without
5
knowing, but
retakes.
once
At
we
that point
did
in
it,
time, the
and
weaponry
once we saw the blind
disadvantage
spot, I
of
think it
NSP
was
doesn't
obvious
really matter, does it?
there could be
Yijing
just 2
just
places,
aren't
you
in
know.
situations of
Either
any
Link or,
advantage,
you know,
even though
Walls.
they're the ones with the spike
They
down.
had to, one guy had to watch
Probably
Walls, one
get
guy had to
dumped to
watch
get on
Link,
in
but it's
very
okay. It's
quickly.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. 2 more
Numbers
rounds.
for NSP get
You know,
the job
2 more
done for the
rounds.
singular
2 more
angle
rounds.
that Yijing
And
holds
we are in
from.
OT. 2 more rounds.
I'm out now invested
Believe,
of theirs.
believe,
The
believe.
money in the bin.
We have Seiyu's ult. We have one or
This
we are
should
1
go
orb
to
away from Hell F
24.
ult. He'll go B if it does this round after time up. Okay, it should
Keyword
Thank you.
always should.
If they go B
Couple of sheriffs.
and we win the round,
Lockdown. You never
thank
know.
you. Astro ult would have been a little inside.
I kind of want this
See,
one to go the distance.
could have,
at this
would have,
point in
should have.
time, right?
You know,
Yijing have called the pause,
एक round बस
having
ये
the
तो उनका
conversation,
save है.
trying to work out what is
Bro,
going on in the
Don't
team
discount
dynamic.
their save rounds, okay?
Overheating
They have
is just
They have Kadiri's ult. They have Flogga's ult coming in 1 orb. They'll give Flogga the orb. They'll give Flogga the orb or the plant, and then they can just ult basically. They'll use the Flogga ult in the beginning, and then they'll use the KJ ult later. Bro, they'll probably keep the Dragon ult for the next round or this round if they get some good stuff. But there is a chance. There is a win condition here. Words
That
का post
dart
आया.
probably doesn't scan
क्या
anyone
hate का ही
on
post
the
होगा.
route
It's okay, bro. Thank you. I don't care at this point.
Has already found his way
Okay.
to his great.
Okay, let's
VC
go.
gets 2 with the outlaw.
Win conditions गए. Floga
Different
बचा है.
here.
फ्लोगा का ult आ गया अगले round के लिए. Next round they have 3 ults. We have to be careful of an A split next round.
Round completion.
This is what they do basically. I think we just have to remember they'll do an A split most likely. We just have to be mindful of it.
Damara will make sure we find our way to round 24. All of regulation required in this map that was not exactly close either.
Let's go.
Yeah, that first half, those rounds that
First act, I think they'll go for an A split.
and they won them, it could have been done. You know, the pistol difference as well from that 8-4
Oh, they're going for B.
would have been 9-4
we won.
instead of the 8-6 that
We have
eventually
DC there
saw.
on B. Let's
These
go.
Attacking rounds a little scattered.
DC,
They definitely
one
need
kill,
this
bro.
one, and,
One kill.
I mean, what
Come
do
on.
you go check for check in this?
Come on, DC. One
I'll
kill.
try and get the null command.
One kill.
Fury available for
Not
Sayu on
much.
the other side
Just
of the
one
map.
kill,
He's
bro.
inching a bit closer.
Let's go.
Deploy this
One
one
kill.
down. That's a
मिल गया.
Sharpie
And
on a
he
Kadiri
actually
in a
killed the
lockdown. You
KJ.
know you wanna
अब
get
KJ
him
ult
back
नहीं हो
up.
सकता.
Been such
Oh,
a
he'll
good
res it.
Return to form from DC here, though, right? You know, he was basically dying first for the entirety of the first half, and
Doable, still doable. They will definitely.
this time Damara, who's had
They'll
the
go
impact
for the
goes
KJ.
down.
Yep.
And now the
Oh,
lockdown will engage.
what is this,
but
though?
it's all an elaborate ruse here. It's going to keep
It's a
them
fake?
occupied, interested. As the Hunter's Fury will be ripped as well, Komodo, but it's going to be a scary one.
Oh, but
Sayu might be able to
Sayu,
get some impact
Sayu,
here from this
Sayu
mid
can hear
connection.
it.
But they've walled it
So
up.
you can hear
Yeah,
them.
and the drone, I don't know if it actually
Good
spotted
job,
or
DC.
not,
Good
but
job.
it's in a pretty decent position.
There's info. DC, he's done so much, hasn't he, already in this round? He's found 4. He's looking for more, but now it's going to be minimized. Who is in the clutch position alongside Floga. 5 points of HP. Has done
Golu.
the damage again, but
Come on,
look at
Golu.
lightning fast. How quickly he wants to move in towards position. They will give some time with that Nebula. But it's
Golu.
only the Nova Pulse, but he misses the shot lightning fast. That was so important to try and connect onto. But now they just have to play the game together in unison. It's just this round that Yijing need. If they can find this kill onto lightning fast, they will take themselves into map number 2 with the advantage. If not, they'll have to play for overtime. But Floga makes the wrong call. Thinks they're potentially off the spike here. And how long is that going to last? Minimize thinks he's got him off. Thinks he's got him off. He's connected with one bullet, but lightning
Yes.
fast
Bye.
holds it down. Pros don't fake.
Switching sides.
Oh, that is a very interesting decision for Yijing to not double spray onto it quickly and then get off for Floga to try and run it down.
So
and
you are
get
saying
caught off.
YJ can't do this against good teams?
That
They
is a
literally
big
did it
clutch
against
to
Pearl.
come through for
They
Lightning
did.
Fast,
They didn't
but
even go to
after
OT.
what
They won
DC
in
did,
regulation time. Okay,
I mean,
we've
you'd
got
think
them to
that
OT.
That would have been the round in and of itself, right?
I'm telling you guys, it's possible.
4K.
It's doable. It's
Out of
doable.
6 players due to the resurrection.
You are the gym, okay?
And now
Bro,
we go into
no,
overtime
it's
yet
not
again this
DC. It's
evening.
Sayu. I'm telling you, DC
With
shot,
the fresh
but
air
it's
for
Sayu.
no
He gave
salary
the
peak,
info,
you'd
and DC
surely
adjusted
say
his
at
thing.
this current
If
moment.
Sayu is not in that position in connector and he doesn't give that info, if he rotates from CT because he knows that B is going to happen because of the KJ ult, it's not going to.
Difficult
It's not going to
deal
give us
with
any
here
value,
for
and
Yijing.
DC probably dies there.
We literally
It's
called it,
Sayu's
what,
info
6
that
or
gives
so
us
rounds
that
ago.
gives DC that
This
chance.
game was
Obviously,
far
DC
from
plays
over.
well, but
Now
Sayu's info gives
looking down
DC
the
that
barrel
chance. You have
of
to
this
realize
overtime.
these role players
Happened
are doing
again.
their job.
Up against 555 and Fancy in map number 1. Wasn't needed in the second. But look at DC. Oversteps this time. Swell's going to be able to find a very impactful opener here.
Talked about it a little bit earlier, right? This ledge position is something that Yijing played last night time and time again. And a position that you got to not overlook as no salary peak. Meanwhile, losing DC and now Sayu.
I glazed you so much,
Yijing
bro.
formulate a good round on
Glazed
this
you so much for the
defensive
last
side.
round. Come on.
Just need to pull away
This is
now.
how you do me?
3 versus 5, all the control. Middle of the map's been given to NSP,
Come
but
on,
that's all
Zee.
they deserve.
Still doable, guys. It's
For
still doable.
Happen.
B पे सिर्फ 2 ही जन हैं.
Minimize has a little
It's
bit
a
of a look up,
3v2
kills
at
away.
B.
They
It's a
are gonna be
3v2 at
in
B. If
and
we
it is a
just go a
3
little
versus
bit
2 from that
quicker,
perspective.
okay. Doesn't matter when we go because they cannot come back in time.
What do you choose to do?
But Sova यार,
know that it
Sova
is
अच्छी
this
पोजी ले
big
लिया.
side as well. It's a good
Astra
position
spot
to
कर लेगा. अब ये लोग
remain
crossfire पे खेलेंगे. It's very
True.
difficult.
There's
Yep.
info. Minimize is going to be able to hold
थोड़ा
that
सा
line.
जल्दी जाना था,
Perfectly
guys.
positioned
थोड़ा
over
सा जल्दी.
long and,
थोड़ा सा जल्दी जाना था. I'm telling
you
you.
really couldn't read about it.
उसने
The
जो
script,
reposition कर लिया,
sometimes they
actually
give it to
great
us,
job
and it
minimize
certainly
भाई.
didn't have
क्या
a
बोलूं?
flawless in the first round
Great
of
job.
overtime. But it is in front of us
Yeah,
right
Helef
now.
का flash also,
Heads up
but
the
Helef
way
का flash के
with
पहले
a
DC
lot of
gets
control
one
to come
fight,
out on that defensive
and
side.
that is literally say use. But उसके बाद Helif का flash comes into play. But भाई,
losing so much momentum on the back end of the previous half.
nah, bro, it's a good repositioning. It's good repositioning from Minimind. That was clutch. That repositioning and Astra going there, that plan that they made, Astra will spot and then they'll keep the crossfire. I think that was W for them.
They really don't need to drop that time out yet. As Yijing on this attacking side going to be taking out the trade market.
Fundamentally, both teams are solid. Both teams are going to play well.
While simultaneously stalling NSP's information gathering ability.
That's the mistake we make, thinking fundamentals are bad. Just because we make some mistakes, people think, oh, fundamentally this team is bad or the region is bad. No, fundamentally everybody knows how to play. It's just that mistakes happen, bro.
A game of trades for Yijing.
Very good idea, man.
Control. It looks like they're posturing back over towards the side of A with Kadiri.
Honestly,
happy with his mid position.
In this season, in this last, let's say 12 months, he's also upped his firepower and his impact, like individual impact, bro. He's probably one of the best IGLs right now in this region, in the whole Pacific region, in tier 2, because of his overall impact, like his individual ability to impact the rounds plus his calling. Like, honestly, good.
One, but it's an important one here, and it's Sayu to go down alongside Lightning Fast. This is Yijing's opportunity to try and close the map now. Kadiri has so much power.
Bro, but the thing is,
the connector,
OCE
but they have to
close.
Also it's something that they have not
habitual
been successful in
a little bit, you know.
Yijing,
they lose out a few rounds, they also get under pressure very quickly, and they also choke a little bit, you know, towards the end. They don't know how to close things out properly. That's been the problem with them. Even yesterday against Fancy, that was the problem in a few rounds. So I think we have a very good chance. We have a very good chance. Even though we might lose this map, we have a very good chance, honestly, guys. This is their map pick. We took them to OT. This is a map NSP doesn't play. This is a map literally NSP doesn't play much at all. Wait for Heaven. I hope we repay. I hope we repay. We take our map pick just like they took theirs, you know.
Another map or two around the bend. It will be Yijing to find the opening.
And that one you can see on the cameras.
I'm not coping here. I'm just telling you. मेरा cope सिर्फ map के दौरान रहता है. Once I realize the map is over, I'm back to neutral. I'm back to my neutral self. During the map, I was hyped, but map के बाद I'm very much back to a neutral self. Honestly, you have to realize you can see how close we are to winning here. You know, you can see how close we are to winning here.
Both teams, with that said, but no,
they're just
really,
you know,
amazing. That's the main thing. You know,
we did well.
Heavily
the only things I would say we have to improve upon is on attack. I think we just have to. I think take area, execute. Very basic stuff, I know, but it works against these guys, you know. Take area, execute, because there is a chance, like if you get your read right, there is a very good chance there's just one guy. Just get info while you're conditioning or you're taking the early area, and if you see nothing, if you know or if you get the read that there's not a lot of people there, just execute immediately. Damara thrives in such situations. It's going to be better for us, especially on a map like Haven, a 3-site map like Haven. Yeah, very close but not enough.
First kills to lose 12 to 14 is not what you want to be seeing.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know actually of all those.
क्या सायनदास क्या लिख रहे हैं? कौन है सायनदास? कहाँ है? DC show shit. Okay, one map he kills less people and he's so shit. Okay.
Take it with a grain of
salt.
Maybe they should have won this.
I mean, I expected this coming from someone like you, because I understand with your name it's hard to grasp. नहीं बैन नहीं करेंगे, क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है? अबे ऐसे लोग, तुम सोचो, ट्विटर पे भी मैं किसी को ब्लॉक नहीं करता, क्योंकि देखो, these guys starve for attention. The more attention you give them ban, you ban them, they're satisfied. You criticize.
For example, right? Really slow.
DC is so shit is a criticism, bro. I think, despite I assume, since you're Das, you're a Bengali, Bengalis are
Top
highly
flagging from both
educated
sides
people.
is a
Where
worse
is your
moment.
education?
Yeah,
DC
look,
associate
like,
is
I
not a
guess it doesn't really
criticism,
surprise
okay?
me as much for Minimize because he
And
has always
I'm
had
sorry
individual
if
wow factor
someone has
since he
educated you
started
poorly,
I guess when he was kind of
according
in
to
the
this,
earlier days, and
but
he's really kind of coming to
honestly,
his own in that regard. But you're spot
you
on.
are
You know,
allowed
the
to
float on
criticize.
Yasuo
Everyone is
is
allowed to
top.
criticize. The
And I
whole
guess
chat
in
is
this moment,
criticizing.
Swirl did
Every
what he
round. I
needed
have
to
not
do.
said
He
a
got
word.
lot of OP.
DC
He got a lot
associate
of
is
first
not
kills.
a criticism,
And
my guy.
I'm just
You
thinking
have to
the
learn how
only
to
thing that he
criticize
needs
better.
this
Perhaps
player
take classes
need
for
to get the
criticism from
highlight,
people
need
who
to get
criticize
the
daily,
kills, you know, that are
whose
gonna
daily
put
job
you
is to
on Reddit or
criticize other
something like
people.
that, right? It's just more
Thumbnail.
about
So thank you,
getting those
Srishi.
opening kills and then dragging the team along with you in towards the site to be able to close those ones.
15
So
FKs and
I
this is
think
insane.
for
Yep.
Yijing, a little
Read
bit
my
less
chat
about that
layout. What do you think
individualism
would have
and more
happened if
about getting
SATL
the
was
team
here?
across the line together as a unit. But irrespective, they won the map. It wasn't clean. Neither team performed to their skills, and Haven
Again,
is arguably more chaotic than Pearl. So we'll have to see how
पहले
that.
तो इसको म्यूट करो थोड़ा भाई कोंकी कोमड़ो शांत थोड़ा शांति रखो भाई पहली बात ऐसे ड्यूएल जाती RNTX जाती NSP जाती ये सब इफ बट्स एंड मेबीज है जो गई है उसको सपोर्ट करो और उसके बारे में बात करो ऐसे इफ बट्स एंड मेबीज में नहीं काम कर सकते VLT रहती अभी सोचो हम ये भी डाल सकते हैं अगर पिछले साल की VLT रहती तो क्या होता ब्रो दिस इज जस्ट अगेन कोकिम थैंक यू नाइट ऑफ फॉर द F गिफ्ट 10 जूल्स के लिए आई डोंट नो व्हाट जूल्स डू बट थैंक यू फॉर द जूल्स एसएडब्ल्यू हार गए भूल जाओ हाँ ब्रो दे प्लेड वेल एसएडब्ल्यू प्लेड वेल पर्सनली तुम लोग चाहे हमें कितना भी क्रिटिसाइज कर लो RNT एसएडब्ल्यू NSP ऑल 3 टीम्स प्लेड वेल दिस प्लेऑफ्स any one of them जो भी जाता deserves to go there and once they've gone there once NSP has gone there they deserve every org support you know every org के fans का support what went wrong is just minute mistakes bro we played well minute mistakes and also on attack I just feel like we sometimes we are committing without getting a read or without getting proper info I would just like us to get an area and if we get info like based on the info we hit directly instead of going for splits because splits will also give them more options the thing with Yijing on Haven is they play very individual heavy on Haven you know they play very individual heavy so I think Haven is good for us personally it's going to be good for us we just have to trade well here honestly trading if we trade well while going into sites on our attack, I think it's okay. Hi Dharmesh, what's up? Do you think our mid rounding is good? Our mid rounding is decent. It's not bad. It's not bad. See, we see the whole map here while we are talking about things. They don't see the whole map. You guys have scrimmed against YJ sporadically, not a lot. Because this YJ didn't exist. Minimize was playing for motive. This YJ didn't exist until 1 month ago. Literally. क्या एनवी ने क्या लिखा Sorry bro, I never commented on the struggles in SP's gone through decisions. I'm telling you the whole peak for DC, not holding handle to the first come on guys grow up. Cool time. टीम इंडिया के क्या हाल है माधव अभी तो कुछ हाल नहीं है अभी तो ये लोग यहाँ पे खेल रहे हैं फिर आएंगे रेस्ट करेंगे आइडियली कुछ भी चालू होगा तो सितंबर लग जाएंगे चालू होने में बट इट्स ओके लाइक दे आर नॉट रेडी फॉर सीज ब्रो Oh, they saw them play Siege anyway. I think they were ready for Siege. It's not that they weren't ready for Siege. And I think they played well despite the Siege being there. Yeah, there were a couple of rounds where Siege clutched. But I think it's more down to the Siege's ability. Like the wall that Siege did during the B retake, absolutely brilliant, you know. So you have to give it to them as well. You have to give it to them. You have to give it to the other side as well. They were playing well. ब्रैकेट्स आ गए ईडब्ल्यूसी के तो ब्रैकेट्स पहले से थे ईएनसी के अभी कहाँ आएंगे ईएनसी नवंबर में ब्रदर सी ईएनसी नवंबर में अभी नहीं आएंगे इतना अच्छा तो खेल गया एग्जैक्टली माय पॉइंट गाइस it's yeah we made mistakes yeah we lost a few rounds we shouldn't have yeah I will comment on your education you are coming on my channel I have the right to comment on whatever I feel like. If you think you have the right to come into our chat and say whatever you want, I have the right to respond however I want. Stop playing the victim card, okay? Stop acting like the victim, okay? You're a viewer, you're a commenter, you go on Twitter, make hate threats, do whatever you want. Stop acting like the victim once people actually catch you out, you know? once people actually क्या बोलते हैं आजकल के जमाने में, once people clock you and the fact that you are nothing but a random hater, you start playing the victim card. Stop using victim cards. Okay, you do better. Do better. Own up to your shit. Okay, own up to your shit. Stop acting like the victim. Okay, victimhood is not a superpower, brother. Mr. Victim is not a superhero. Okay. Yes, I can clear minimize. Let's see. Let's see. Next year ऐसे रीजन है. Okay. हाँ भाई, ये मैंने बता दे. भाई मैप क्लोज नहीं कर पाए एनएसपी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वाईजे नहीं क्लोज कर पाई बिकॉज वाईजे वाज द वन लीडिंग. सेकेंड ऑफ ऑल मैं नहीं बैन कर रहा, बोलने तो जो बोलना भाई, हमारे यहाँ सब छूट है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. बट लेकिन इतना क्लोज हो रहे हैं, मॉरल डाउन हो जा नहीं होता. इनफैक्ट they know this is a map they play less. You have to understand. Wilty आ रही है क्या वापस? Haven't been following. Abhinav, we don't know. Hopefully, let's see. Anna depends on Anna. Golu plus yes I can. You see how I am showing restraint by not banning you, Sayan, because I think everyone is entitled to their opinion, no matter how shitty it is. You know. And exactly like that, I think you should also learn a thing or two about the fact that if you don't like what you're watching, or if you don't like to support them, you can just turn it off. You know, very simple. सर बिग फैन में एक बार आपके साथ खेलना है. चिन्नन गोयल भाई, मेरे साथ खेल के क्या करोगे भाई? पहले पोस्टर स्टोरी थिंग बैक टू वेयर इट ऑल स्टार्टेड. इज दैट अ हिंट फॉर वेल्टी कमबैक मे बी? आई डोंट नो बटाटा वड़ा. I think previous VLT would have thrived with shorter format. Definitely, that is like the previous VLT was made for this format. You know, personally. आपके अंडर किल. ओके भाई, ये मैच कॉम्पिटिशन में रेलेवेंस क्या है? मैं बेसिकली इसमें जो जीतेगा, आज का मैच जो जीतेगा वो जाएगा 5-5 से खेलेगा 5-5, और इनमें जो जीतेगा वो जाएगा एसएटीयू. वो जाएगा फैंसी यूनाइटेड के साथ खेलेगा. फैंसी यूनाइटेड और उनमें जो भी जीतेगा दे गो टू वीसीटी प्लेन्स, और वीसीटी प्लेन्स में जाके दे गेट $75,000. ब्रो मेरे को हमारे फ्लैशबैक्स आ रहे हैं कि एसएटीयूएल है ग्रैंड फाइनल में बैठी हुई. VCT plays Breach in Heaven. Let's see. Don't judge a book by its cover. I know they like playing Breach in Heaven. देखते हैं. कोई वोल्टाइक ग्राइंडर है क्या? R&D, SATUL, these two orgs are super good for supporting the scene, honestly. I think Heaven is anyone's map. I think Heaven is our map just because of how individual based Yijing plays on the map. I think we should have Heaven. Not to nickname, please ask him to unblock me on Twitter. Okay, night out. Send me $8 और जो जीतेगा VCT planes, VCT stage 2 planes में slot है. What's app dude? भाई वैसे से नहीं हारना, ऊपर से वो मिनिमम इंस्टॉल कर दिया ट्विटर में. अरे दैट ही इज जस्ट अ ट्रोल पर्सनालिटी. दैट इज हिज पर्सनालिटी. डोंट हेट हिम ब्रो. डोंट हेट हिम एट ऑल. एक्चुअली मर्सी वो उतना हेवन खेली भी नहीं है वाईजे. ऑनेस्टली मेरे को नहीं पता वाईजे हेवन में क्या खेलते हैं, बिकॉज आई हैव नॉट सीन देम ऑन हेवन पर्सनली. दिस इज बेस्ड ऑन हाउ दे प्लेड पहले. या दे हैवंट प्लेड हेवन इधर. फैंसी के अगेंस्ट दे डिडंट प्ले हेवन. पहले दे प्लेड बट इट वाज जेट, जो हमारा कॉम था बेसिकली, जो हमारा ईएनसी और आरएनडी का कॉम्प है, जेट वेले कॉम्प बेसिकली. नो नॉट वाइपर कॉम्प. दे डोंट प्ले वाइपर कॉम्प. जो हमारा वनीला डबल डुलिस्ट कॉम्प है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स रॉन्ग विद दैट पीपल ऑलवेज. यप काई, गुड जॉब. एब्सोल्युटली. YG didn't get that much competition. They are dominating none. I think they did get competition personally. I think Full House gave them competition early on, but they just adapted very quickly. This is Yijing's quality, you know. Inferiority final boss. FIFA खेल रहा हूँ मैं तो. Hi Ved. Godspeed भाई डेथमेकर का क्या सीन है टूर्नामेंट में दिखते नहीं आई थिंक ही प्लेड स्प्लिट 2 का ओपन कॉल्स with some team I don't remember which team but yeah he's not very much prevalent अभी उस टूर्नामेंट मतलब उस ओपन कॉल्स के अलावा I haven't seen him personally as well. DL on Heaven was a great stream so far by the way, thank you bro. And thus 827 and इसने पूरा यूजर आईडी लिख लिया. Sayu so underperforming. I mean he also got us a couple of rounds. Underperforming maybe aim wise, but even aim wise you say he's underperforming, but he got us that round with the 3K, you know, on 6-2. 6-2 या 7-2 somewhere. He got us that round with the 3K. 5 साल हो गया इतना क्लोज आता है ये फॉर्मेट हमें फेवर नहीं था प्लस जो चांस मिला वो भी कुछ नहीं. It was studious, I'll tell you. Last year we won इतने games. We topped the group stage. क्या फायदा हुआ उसका? एक बात बताओ. एक ऑर्ग ने भी किसी ऑर्ग ने उस टीम को रिटेन भी नहीं किया, ठीक है? अभी वापस से सब खेल रहे हैं. The thing we lack is continuity. If we have continuity, I'm telling you उतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. 5 साल हो गया. 5 साल में कंटिन्यूटी कितनी है? मेरे को ये बात बताओ. कौन सी टीम टिकी है? एक टीम को टिका के दिखाओ, चाहे और चेंज हो चाहे कुछ भी चेंज हो, एक टीम को भी टिका के दिखाओ, गारंटी यू रिजल्ट्स अपने आप मिलेंगे. या इट्स नॉट वन साइडेड. दैट शोज यू हाउ क्लोज वी आर. गिव देम मोर टाइम. Don't qualify or win the tournament, everyone is a loser. Yep. Like it doesn't matter, you know. Like people obviously last year we went to playoffs, but do you think the players, me or anyone think it's a victory? It's not, because ultimately the goal was to qualify for franchise. Nobody qualified for franchise. We are back to playing VCL. Like we're back to square one. It doesn't matter, you know. What is the one individual speciality of Venka, Damara, Techno and Envy? But वेलो सच बताना ये सारा मैन्यू में इतना I know it's the manager's fault, honestly. Not managers maybe, but maybe the players don't gel together or work together well. That's all. Because all of these players, not just Bruno, Bernardo Silva, Vitinha, they all looked very ordinary. The winner takes it all, yeah. The fact is, for one team to win, a lot of other teams lose. And it's sometimes it's not their fault, you know. Okay. We have deadlock. Yeah, we don't have breach comp. Are you guys happier now?
I am yapping. That's what we do. All right, I'm there.
And we have Jet Vele comp
Hella
from
explain the deadlock.
Yijing.
Previously,
Honestly, I love the Jet Vele comp. I'm not going to lie.
Cypher,
I think that is the comp for
right?
Haven. That is the
Four
comp.
of the agents stay the same. They've substituted the breach out for the deadlock in. That is
But
the
if you see
only,
bigger circles,
the only
Frenzy are
change,
taking
and
Surgeon Killer
even
now
as
we
far
can
as
those fights.
Slayers, everyone else is playing the exact same character. So that
Throw
is
to
a
girl.
1-for-1. On the side
Open Rising
of
आपकी आंखों में है,
Yijing,
mechanically
Cypher
insane,
is
mechanically
still
insane,
there,
Rinsat,
Jet is
bro.
still there, Wele is still there, Sova's there, and Omen is there. It is the same.
Bro,
No
हमारे
surprises on that
grassroots
one.
वाले तभी आएंगे ना
Now,
जब
if you
हमारा
want to talk
सीन
about
हमारे सीन में टूर्नामेंट्स होंगे.
48
Is it
cards
NSP
team
picked map? Yep, this is
in
NSP's
the
pick.
Ascension team.
Do you think with the new
Woods
20 where teams
and
have a strict
MIBR
regional player policy
is
will
the
large or create
composition
regional teams?
that,
Yep, definitely.
Yijing is running.
For instance,
Yep.
NRG
No
will
salary
not pick
being
a
part
team
of
in
the
ACA,
deadlock.
but
I'll give
like
you one
we will
guess,
see
Lucky as
some
to which
orgs come here.
team would have run
Blue
a
Whale versus the
deadlock.
double duelist. Yeah, Russ.
Fancy?
It's a
No,
good
Blood
comp. It's a
Oh,
good
okay.
change.
All right. Close
But
enough.
I personally
Same
feel
region.
I
Same age,
obviously
same income, same
this is just
super
very
region.
neutral.
But we're in.
The Jet
I think
Vele,
this
the
is
Jet
the
Vele
important
comp
thing, ladies and
clears
gentlemen.
every
Loser
other comp on
potentially-
Haven right now. I
potentially,
hate
if
it,
NSP go
but
down
that's
here,
just
they
what it
leave
is right now.
Jakarta empty-handed.
The pacing
Yijing
it
can
provides,
win,
the
they
tempo
continue
it
their lower
provides,
bracket run.
the
They'll be
switch up
playing up
also
against
with a
5-5-5
lot of fakes
tomorrow.
possible with the Vele
And finding out who
is
will
just
be
so
beasting
damn
their way
good,
through
you
that
know.
lower final to match up against
Like the
Fancy.
scaling,
All the
everything,
marbles are here,
like
and it's Haven, and we're
very
right
very good.
Yeah, no salary
See?
pick starting off this defensive side for a big old garage play. What can you do if you are the lucky
Dragon.
dragon? You can find two roaring into this pistol round.
Absolutely breathing fire inside
I'll
the
tell you,
garage. It's not the
that's
place
the
for it. It's
easiest
looking
thing.
like a
They'll
fire
do a
sale.
lot of C hits.
There's now Hell F
This is how they'll
repositioning
progress. They'll do
towards
a
them.
lot of
Spike
C hits.
obviously going down.
They'll
Kadiri
show
watching that line. It's gonna be
A
so
conditioning a
hard to
little
clear
bit.
out
They'll go
here.
B.
Connecting with 1
A,
and 2.
they'll only
Looking
go
like a
on
flawless
ecos.
right now, unless
When
Steve has something
when
to
the
say
opponent is
about
on
it.
ecos or on lower
Could
weapon
be.
buys, that is the
Dragon
only
with
time
3.
they'll go A, or when they have
Yijing
ults.
open up
That is
with
the
a
only
pistol
times they'll
in
go A.
Very dominant
They'll keep it
fashion.
very simple.
Yeah, I mean, you want to
Don't you think young players like Rinsat need game time? Benching them, who would I bring them in? You have to understand, we have responsibility towards R&T also. मैं किसको bench करके Rinsat को लाऊं?
Boom's not in
और
this
हम
competition
मतलब
either.
समझ रहे हो? It has to make sense.
Unfortunately, flopped hard.
We didn't bench him. In fact, we signed him as a sixth player. We didn't bench him. Bench तब होता जब वो playing 5 में होता और हम उसको bench करते. We in fact signed him to an org. He was not getting a salary, a support or anything. We signed him to an org.
Upgraded weaponry and a little tack timeout.
No,
Tech
this is
timeout,
the
it sounds like.
technical one. Oh man.
We believe in him.
Just play
That's
the
why we
map.
signed
Who's
him,
built
you
the
know?
drink?
We didn't bench
Oh,
him.
good. Never mind.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Looks like they're just going to run it down again. It would
Telling
appear.
you,
and
this
I
is
don't
what
blame
they'll
them.
do.
The right
They'll
decision.
keep
Only
going
they
C in the
can
first
from
3
VCT
rounds,
towards C.
4 rounds, they'll go C. Perhaps what they'll do is they'll show a little bit of conditioning towards A and a little bit rounds, and after that they'll start prodding A,
Both
then
sides
again
at the
going back
moment
B or
on
C.
back of the trap wire.
The only
Dragon
time they'll
needs to
go
be
A is
careful
when
what may lurk
they
around the
think
corner in the
Yeah.
lobby.
like
They were to
the
go
opponent is tagging C, B,
towards
or
A,
they're on an eco.
it would be a
Like,
little bit dicey.
I
They're
bet
gonna
they
break
won't
it,
go
so
A
it's
more
gonna
than
be
3
very
times
gathered now.
this
Because
whole
you
map.
hear the drone
you
from
know?
Mini, and you would usually break it on that audio cue to try and overwhelm them.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. Telling you, the
Just
whole
kinda
fact
wanna let the
is
kills
they're starting
unfold in a
attack.
round
I
like
think
this.
brilliant job
Nico.
by the YJ team to choose
Always one
attack
where it gets
with
a
this
little
comp.
dicey, right? When the
Like,
tracking doesn't follow the
especially
neon.
now that deadlock,
But it
they
will be
pulled the deadlock.
back
If they
to
shut them
back
down, like
flawless.
if their attack is just
But after
overwhelming,
that,
they've won the map
already
literally
starting
there.
to
You
get
know,
activated here.
they've won the
And
map
this is
literally
where
there.
we
If they
really
just
need to say,
manage
obviously,
to
again, you know,
win,
round
like
bonus,
let's say
first
even
gun round's gonna
7
come up
rounds,
shortly, things like
even
that.
7
It's
rounds
well and
on the
truly
attack and they
early
win.
days, but
Which team
the
is best
setup
eco
here, the
conversion in the
double
world?
Senti needs to work
Eco
out for
conversion as in
NSP this
you are
time.
asking when we are facing the eco or when they are on an eco.
Needed to probably
Statistically,
work
if the
out
last
for
time I
us,
saw was 6 or 7 months ago,
to a slight
and back
degree.
then,
But that's why they have a
anti-eco
reset.
wise,
If it doesn't,
I think Loud were
this
one
is
of the
time
best
for
teams.
them to
Prime
step
Loud
up
were
and
one
show
of
us
the
why they
best
went
teams
for it in the
statistically in
confidence
terms of
of deadlock
converting
instead of the
anti-ecos.
breach that is kind of be synonymous for this,
Only
this
thing nowadays is
squad,
easier to deal
right?
with
They
our
always
form.
do
We
love
don't have
breach,
good
no matter
rating
what
in it, we
rendition
get better
of
side.
roster Halef was on.
Well, they're going to attempt it now, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
but
gonna
the
walk
thing
straight
is,
into
they
the
have
Sonic
so
sensor
much
and the tripwire.
variance,
They've
you know,
broken
they
it
have so
all.
much variety.
So it's okay for now.
For
Sagan
example,
will take down
you
Flogo.
see,
Kadiri,
the Vele got,
unfortunately, just had to
the
watch his
Vele
teammate
can just
die.
bait out the
And
trap,
they've
bait
rotated
out everything and
literally
just go
everyone
back.
except
And
for VCT.
while that is happening, the
They've gotta
Jet
move
can
up towards
progress.
that second Sonic sensor on B. This is the dangerous thing.
They know he's there.
About that double senti. They've just let Kadiri there and he's gone down. So unfortunately, Yijing
Beautiful.
hasn't really been able to
See, I
do
told you,
much.
they'll-
They've just
they'll
kinda
never
walked
hit
straight
A
into it
like
here.
this.
Spike dropped. I mean, look, Swill and Dragon, two very capable players.
We just need
You
the
swing
plant, I
through.
guess, YJ.
Weaponry
We need to
now
keep the damage
recovered.
to a
Swill
minimum
might be
here.
able to get
We
another
don't want
here
to
if he
give away
plays his
any
cards
kills.
right, but he's
Oh, they
taken
didn't even
down.
get the plant. That's
Dragon is,
good.
yeah,
That's good for
very,
us.
very low here.
The
He shouldn't
next
be able to
round,
get anything.
again
And that is
C.
a great
No
recovery
way we
from
go against
NSP.
OCE
Just the
teams after
bonus
last
short,
performance
but a
against
commanding win from NSP at that.
going back is it? No, we are not going back, Sayak. Look
Look
at what is the dream lineup.
Your ability as a double dive duelist as well to get
I don't
on
know.
in if you're
We'll
going
talk
to
about
the
that later.
site. Puts a
Dream
little bit more
lineup and
emphasis
stuff.
on what Minimize
Personally,
might be
I
able to
think
do on the Sova, for example, and how much more
just play for
your
Garage or V
Cypher
here.
as well is
Don't
gonna
play
have to
for-
potentially find for Dragon. What his camera can do,
Because
what
you
his
can't
working
stop
can do.
them on C right now. With
Flogger
the
just happy to be in
total
the
you
middle of
have.
the pack and
The
listen to
best
what he's
bet is
saying.
playing Deadlock and Omen on
We'll
C,
see.
but then you
As that was just
then
that
you
bonus
risk,
rounds to come
like,
on through. Now is
then
the
you
first
risk
run round
literally
both of these
exposure from
sides.
every other side. Because what else will you do?
Bit of chipper
you know?
damage on towards Kadiri.
Very early B
Shot
wall.
dart.
That's a very, very early B wall. Personally, I like to see Cypher A, Deadlock Omen C,
Good time,
and
another
then
week
the
clear.
like
Meow drones spotting out
Sova and
Flogger.
Neon sometimes going
Generally
way,
wouldn't see
sometimes
an Omen
walking
being a
B,
lurker, so it does
sometimes
keep your
just
bit more and
coming out of
sacrifice
garage,
NSP to
all
hang
these
around
stuffs,
A
you know.
for a little bit, go for a
Cypher
retake
A,
as the squad.
and then
Meanwhile, you did have that barrier mesh
Deadlock
from B
Omen
fade
C,
away, so it was safeguarded
Deadlock
for quite a
1
while.
like Cypher one trap
Trap
towards
front C.
Garage,
Got every
which is
base
good.
covered
Like
here.
not the aggressive one, the behind one also
Making way
works.
through.
His cam and
Straight
everything
on
towards
the
A.
side.
One
Swell's
trip
gonna be able to
towards
pull
B.
that one through.
Deadlock
Now,
fully
really
set up
awkward at
towards C.
backside here. Kadiri
One
goes high and
sensor
dry and will be
possibly
cleared
towards
out of the
you know,
sky.
B.
And now DC
And I
looking
think
for
that
more as well,
works.
but traded. Floga gets Damara. DC's still up and about, and he's done some damage, but Minimize will break through. So many traps, nets, trips all around the site, making it so challenging.
Good job,
Minimize
good job,
and
Sagne.
Dragon will they be the ones to breathe fire?
Today will the season be over? Yeah,
slow
the
down
season
on
will
this
be over.
round.
Yeah, we
Looks like
need we
LF's
need
actually given the
more.
space
We need
to allow
more.
them to sort of try and
We
connect
need
back into this
6
one.
or 7
What's this
rounds here.
rotation?
Such a wild wrap. They could have gone towards long, but now they're thinking better of it. Going for a garage wrap instead. By the timing,
Oh.
Dragon could have snuck in.
He's got the info.
Okay,
He should have it.
nice.
Oh, baited in. Unfortunately, the give me a corpse does give info though. It was out in time, and now Minimize has to play this very awkward deep angle. It's going to be all
Let's
about
go.
the clutch as they clear, and it's not going to happen at all. So, I mean, look, NT. I guess at the end of the day, there it was a
Yeah,
good
why
option
did they
for
go back? I
Dragon
don't
to try
know.
and throw the neural theft
No,
down, but
LF was
NSP just too
LF
powerful,
played it
well
perfectly.
traded, and they'll pick up their second.
Sagnik played
That's
it
twice at the
perfectly.
moment we've seen NSP go for
They came
spam
back.
shots
It was
through boxes,
like
one
if the
over a short
Cypher
video,
wasn't
clear
greedy
again
enough
now,
for the ult,
then
and this is
they
something I
are
see
the
from almost
Minimize.
every
So
Cypher in the
kind of
Pacific Tier
feels
2
like
region.
for
As
the
soon as they
fellas
get their
at
ult
Yijing, you can't
during
hide
mid
behind
round,
boxes
whenever
anymore.
they
They're
get
going
their
for
ult,
the
not
spams.
when they have the ult immediately.
Might try
But if
and
they get their
keep
ult,
them
there is a
mindful of it.
sudden urge to immediately use their ult. Even Indian Cyphers do this a lot. Every Cypher does this a lot, like in Tier 2 Pacific. So long as cleared long, and then yeah. I feel like if they should, like, it was very risky. The decision to go back
tough clutch
could
to
have
play for
backfired a lot.
Minimize, but going down means that they are going to be onto the lower
That
weaponry.
urge to
Swell's picking up
immediately
the
find
hero
info,
van.
you have to understand there is also timing. You have to let your team, you know,
Moving forward quickly. Damara
position yourself
taken,
perfectly to
refract
take
out.
advantage of the
It's
info you
early
get
bit of
from the
control
Cypher
here.
ult, you know.
Kadiri's trying to pick up the speed here. Will he be able to clear anything?
Okay, say you
Yes.
one more.
LF
Say
goes
you one
down,
more.
but Sayu's still
We need
alive.
one more,
Needs
Sayu.
to be traded quickly as the paranoia starts
We
to move
need-
out.
oh.
They pulled the plug. They pulled
We
the
needed
pin, but
one
the
more,
spike's not
Sayu.
going with them. It's
Yeah, they
not
forgot
going to
it.
matter too much though. But they've got a little bit of a
It's
way to
Everton,
go.
Such a winnable scenario for NSP.
After
though,
losing
in
pistol
the
and
grand scheme
defense.
of things. Lightning
After
Fast
losing
will get
pistol
the
on
smoke back
defense,
online.
it's very
He
hard.
has
I
a
haven't
cage.
seen that stat personally.
There's no parry
Overall,
out.
eco
Early
rounds
play.
conversion,
Can't be caught in the open
personally,
floater like that.
Paper X is very good.
No damage
Okay.
dealt either. They're just going to
Then,
be marching
if you
in
see
from defender
the
side
early,
towards
like
together.
Genji used to be
Minimize
good.
on the
All
line.
these
Dragon
overtakes
that
is
hits
crazy.
the shot onto Lightning Fast here. DC in the clutch. 1 versus 3.
Come
Can't
on.
give it up. It's a 3 versus 1.
Come
in
on.
that regard, and he's doing it. He's pulling them apart. DC massacring on the side of C, but Minimize will deny, and it will not happen this time round. 3 kills? Nope. 3 rounds for
Retake.
Yijing.
No, it's impossible because with the Melee, the Jet is also coming in. So if you
favorite
go
Ryan
in
Mitch,
then,
but it's not
you
gonna
actually
be needed
find
here,
Jet
and,
in a
I mean,
comfortable
Minimize,
position. Normally, if the
rather,
Jet goes in
frames
alone,
them
he has to
out.
check a lot of angles. But just because the Melee is going
DC
in
really
with
tries
the
to
Jet,
slice and dice in
their
that one,
scaling is
doesn't
so
he?
much better.
Get an
So if
tag
you
as
flood,
well.
you're
All you can
actually
do is
falling into that trap.
breathe.
So you don't actually flood. You know,
Round though that Yijing
the
should
best
have
thing is
gotten.
to
So
prepare
that's
for
what they
kill
do, they
traps,
reclaim
basically.
the lead, they have a
the
better
what
body
DC
towards
is
this round,
doing right
really
now is the
holding some
perfect thing. You know,
cash behind him as well.
Prepare
he
for kill
runs
traps.
through the ultimate. Now that is an ult going in for
Beautiful.
Swirly, and they
Really
are
is.
well
Beautiful.
destroyed.
What is happening? Lightning Fast has picked up 3 so quick. And he's got the spike as well.
what a set play.
Dragon's barely had time to put his utility down. Now he's going to go for a waltz through C in its entirety. And there's a cam. There's a neural theft. It's not even going to matter. So, a long way to go. They're going to invest in some additional time and control. But it's basically just going to be a minute of strangeness here. And what's interesting is, I was only going to touch on it very, very quickly. Yijing, obviously quite up and about mentally, but NSP was starting to look really, really strained by this match.
There's still a lot of time. Don't discount
Headed
Dragon
hands
out
after
yet.
some
I
round
hope we win
losses.
this round, but
Where Yijing
We're still
really
expecting him
step
to
up and
come
take
from
advantage of, but
the opposite side.
time
Okay,
being,
a lot of
they've
time has
still got
passed.
a
We
big
smoked.
task of putting together some
but
of these rounds, which they're letting slip
I
out
think
of
he
their
can
fingers
still
a
recover
bit
the
too
spike
easily.
because with the time going, Dragon will not even look
DC
for
and
fights. He'll
Lightning
just
Fast
take the
have got
spike
this
and go.
round set to
And if he does
perfection.
that,
Dart
we are
coming
in a
down.
whole world of trouble.
Problem is though, he uses the cage to reclaim the spike. They
No, if he
spam
uses the
him,
cage, they
they
just
let him-
spam.
go for the site.
I think he has to take that fight with the Omen,
20
you know?
seconds. I mean, he's
They
gonna
keep changing their minds.
plant too.
Yeah, it's so
Ilford.
awkward. They've got it. He's been allowed to get the spike. He's got 15 seconds. He will be able to get around long just. He will be able to get this spike planted too. This is a bit of a blunder now from No Salary Peak.
It is a
Both gonna be
We don't
making
even
their
have
way
blind or anything. We just have to go together. And we have to expect
gonna be a
him to be
partnership.
backside. They will
Dragon
expect
is
him to be backside. They will
around
not
the
expect him
corner.
short.
He's cleared Suez. He's found the position. He might be in the perfect opportunity to try and cross them out. They're not going to be ready for this one at all. There's one. He's seen the second. I think he spotted the move. Lightning fast. He's done this before. He's going to be able to lock onto it. All Dragon needs to do is just connect the shot in the
Told
dark
you it's
cover.
not over, guys.
Dragon again, the clutch minister.
Told you
RDW
it's
died
not
so
over.
Dragon could fly.
He's done sensational in that one, hasn't he? There's options available for NSP in that regard. Do they
Take a timeout.
hold on
This is a
to
good
the spike
time
itself?
for a timeout.
Hell, do they even use
Yeah,
the
he could-
never
he should have
spent
never
TP
been able to
spot
take that
above
spike.
the lobby that you
I knew
rarely
they're going to
see as a
expect him
high-low
backside
ability.
or
Your other
towards,
players
you
sit on the
know,
corner,
Jira,
perhaps watch
like
a different angle. You
towards
just play in
Rose
there,
is what
you
we
sit
used
on
to
the
call it.
site,
Pehle,
you
abhi
have
to
to
these
go
guys
and
call
plant
it
at first. So many
graffiti,
options.
but like
And it just feels like
max
at the end
there.
of the day, it
They will
was
never
1-1
expect him to
because
be able to
Dragon
have the time to go here
repositioned and
and
hit
here.
his shots well.
That was a perfect angle. Dragon played it perfectly. We can't even. That wasn't a throw, you know.
The straw that broke the camel's back for right now. NSP down to the pistols.
What's up,
but
dude?
with a
I don't think so
helpful
because
serving
China, I think there are a lot of orgs
ultimates.
anyway already. And the Chinese system,
A Mirage
I don't think a lot of teams will go there
on yonder.
personally.
Still can't get over that round, right? Like the indecision in the 1v2. Now they've sort of given up the opportunity. Swell hasn't
Still not
connected
all
to the
lost.
opening shot here. There's
Let's
still a
say
fair bit of utility
even if we
down.
lose this round, it's
Left's been
5-2.
taken
We
very,
came
very
back
low,
from
Annihilation,
literally
Hunter's
6
Fury,
to the last map to
Overdrive,
OT.
all up.
So
It's
all is
still
not
a
lost,
very,
guys.
very winnable
You
round
know?
for NSP.
It's still a
as it
very
stands.
winnable
But
half
Helef
for
is in a
us.
horrible position.
We just have
here
to
down
convert the
Suez.
next round. The next round,
Usually a droned or
for sure, Vaide is going to
So we'll see if
rush
Dragon
C.
does it,
You
because
know,
if he does, rip that
look at the
move
ults they have.
there.
Look at everything they have. They are going to rush C
All
last
over the
in the next
info.
round. You know.
Overdrive down as well. Oh,
Oh,
that
we
is a
shouldn't have committed the
blunder.
ult.
They even
Can
break
you-
the Hunter's Fury of Sayu
Yeah.
and the overdrive
Yeah.
of NSP. That is a costly investment.
Yeah, we
for
shouldn't
no
have
salary
converted.
peak
We
in this
shouldn't
round.
have used
Those
this
are
ult.
not
That was not that
cheap
bad, but okay.
ults.
So
I think
much
we're
for so
losing a
little,
little bit of
right?
our
Like,
composure.
an eco round where you've got no kills,
I think we're losing a little bit of our composure. You know.
and unfortunately they've let this attitude creep
They
in.
use, yeah,
for
that,
Yi
I
Jin,
don't know why they use that
which is where
ult,
the
bro.
confidence will ride high.
Maybe a misclick. Maybe a misclick. That is the only way I can understand that ult. Maybe a misclick.
Relatively early days into round number 8, they've taken their first timeout.
Yeah, neon ult is
Yeah,
okay,
that
but like
just sounds to me like
also
they're
the
waiting
position or
for
the area where we
talked
use the
about
neon
an
ult was
ultimate
not
combo
ideal,
based
but
on the
it's still
what-ifs,
okay.
and they've just had to go for it.
Nah.
Like the
I think it's a
immediate
misclick.
overdrive
This is knockout.
Hunter's
Yeah, there is an
Fury
elimination
where
match.
The Hunter's Fury zaps
So
around.
both maps I got
Tries to
advantage.
off-put
Defensive
Yijing's
goal and
positions
attack on
of-
even. No,
of
we
their feet
chose
on the floor,
attack on Pearl, and I
dancing
think
around
it was
the
a good
bolts of
call
Hunter's
from
Fury,
Sagnik.
and the overdrive is
Here
supposed to
also,
tap
I
you
think
down very
like
rapidly
having
in
attack,
amongst
I
the
think
chaos.
NSP just plays
And it
better
didn't
with
feel
attack first half. Like
connected
if they start on
together
attack, they
for
just play
NSP
better.
there, unfortunately. So you kind of understand the investment, but you also
Definitely
like question it. right?
Dedicated IGL, but firepower cannot be lower at this point of time in this current
Bring their way
Valorant
back
meta. You cannot have
soon.
anyone with a low firepower, let alone an
Moving over
IGL. Because
to
at
the
this
attacker
point,
side with
Valorant
the
has been here
Vicente.
for 5-6 years. Yeah, and
Not
IGL
the
adds
greatest
a lot.
prospect.
But if an IGL isn't
Missing
fragging,
some
you can
key
just
pieces of
like
utility. Not
give
looking
someone
sharp,
else an
not looking
IGL,
motivated.
give someone else that role, and compensate. Like he'll maybe frag a
Really
little
starting to ramp
lesser
up now.
than usual for in the beginning, but he'll get accustomed to
You
it
see
pretty
this
fast.
deep lobby smoke,
But
you
no,
generally know that the fast
IGL
ones
also
go for
needs
a
to
little
have
bit
the
of the
same
control of it.
firepower. It's
See the
okay if he
trophies come
frags
on
less.
through as well
Frag
from
is not
Sayu.
equal to firepower, and firepower doesn't equal to
Generally
frag.
assume that those
He
two are
does.
gonna be over there
He
as
needs
the
to have the
default
potential to
for
frag out.
NSP.
That's the whole
And
thing.
look mid,
If you see
you
last
wanna
year,
Cypher C,
we
it's
had
the true
so
try
many
to
clutches
test
from
one.
Russ and
Elevated
Middle.
dart,
People say
trap to
these
be
guys
counter
didn't
to
kill
the-
a lot,
the
but they
jet
gave us so
under
many
way.
rounds. It's that potential that counts.
As,
Firepower doesn't mean
this round
fragging
is
30
almost
kills,
looking too
fragging
easy for
40 kills.
Yijing.
You know,
This was a buy round.
firepower means the ability
just
to
not
turn
really much
rounds
to
with your
say.
mechanical ability, and that I
This
think is
what
necessary in every player, even if he's an
Oceanic
IGL.
Valorant can look
See, I
like
told you, because see, it's very simple.
when
They're like
all
they're
the
playing
juices
very
are
simple.
flowing. Everyone's confident. Everyone's playing their role
Service
right.
Portland, which is why I'm not able to shoot heads of plays.
And unfortunately for Sayu, he just has to sit in it.
Let's
Really.
see. I mean,
I just
Quicksilver,
got a flashback
maybe,
on that
like,
site.
not
to
selling. I know
Order versus,
he's not been his
Boom.
usual dominating self. But we don't know.
My heart just
You know,
No,
we
sorry,
don't know a
Paper
lot
Race.
of
Go to
factors.
Paper Race.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
flashback.
He can
Yep,
perform a
mhm.
lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully he does in this map.
The times of old.
Dhruv, come on. Let's
When,
not bring this
Dubai
here. This is the only thing I can time out people for.
Yeah.
I'll be very honest. This is the only thing I can
That was
time out
mine.
people for. Never accuse
I think it was mine for
players. Never lower their integrity.
That
You
was
know,
LCQ,
never question
right?
their integrity.
Yeah.
They're playing without an orb.
And he
They
just
won
like-
without an orb. If they had to do all these
Lost
things,
Chronic G
don't you think VCLSA would have been
Paper
better
X.
rather than a bigger stage like this? You know?
Oasis or something?
A part of the dead region. Why are you
Far-
watching a dead
Far
region's
in the
game?
history. That was
Don't
what,
understand.
2022?
Yeah, I think they need snipers.
Yeah, 22.
They needed to get out snipers,
Damn.
not at sea, but like somewhere. But the problem
going.
is
Still
the
thinks
pace
that's
with
it.
which
Kadiri-
the
oh,
pace with
God.
which they play, like YGF plays,
Poor LF.
it's just
Don't
impossible
even
to
get a
even
chance to play
find
this
value with an
round.
ops. You know, a lot of value.
Obviously, again,
If they
just
had
a
a
little bit
chamber
of an
instead of
eco
Cypher,
save
maybe.
that Phantom
But
through this
if you,
round, but
with a like a
it's
Cypher
gonna clear their-
Sentinel,
got their
it's
eyes
very
across their
hard to
T's,
find
Swirl's
value
already
without
in
being
there.
caught out. You know, you don't have escape
Info,
plans.
refract
See, I
out.
told you.
They
C
don't
के
even
बाद
need to
B
break the
जाएंगे या
trip.
B भी आराम से.
That's the best part.
Yeah, this
Little
would
aim
be
diff,
a
huge
rest of the
games and
rounds.
stuff.
bit of a wild one if the trip actually.
I know, I won't say
you know,
games
did
is diff. I
something
just say
if a
tactical
defuse attempt
depth.
comes through from NSP.
Like YJ knows how to play their comp and they are playing according to their comp. And we're just
Damn,
failing
son.
to read what they have to do with their comp, you know.
Cinema.
He's looking at
just
his
failing to
hands. The
read
hands are magic.
what they can do with their comp. But
I think
again,
that's
kudos to
4
YJ also.
flawlesses
They're
this
keeping
map
it to
alone
bare
in
minimum. They
9
know what their
rounds.
strengths are. They know what the strengths of the comp is. And they're just playing according to it. Minimize is calling very well, honestly.
Someone.
He's a troll, man.
for him.
He's a troll. I think we
Oh,
used
goodness
our
me.
timeouts.
What a
We used both the
imbalance
timeouts. No.
in games, right?
How many timeouts did we use? Did we use any timeouts? Yeah,
series.
we used one timeout.
All
We used one timeout.
electric.
Should have won
This
yesterday.
series. First
Used
map
to play
looked
side on how to
pretty
play around the
scrappy,
comp.
bit of
Yeah.
gloves off. But
This
Currently-
white
And
gloves
see,
are on.
showing A conditioning
Yeah,
and
this
then
is,
going B again. This is what they'll do.
Handling delicately.
correct.
Halef doesn't get to play again, unfortunately.
Gate Valley
as
is
we
just
are
broken on
flying
you.
into
This is the
site as
best
Kadiri,
comp you
DC
can
at
have.
the shield, head spotted, head
You can
removed.
alternate between KJ
And this
and
gun
Cypher,
round
but
doesn't
this is the
really
best comp
feel
you can have.
valuable for its investment.
Oh,
Sarkari
Might
hater,
be a bit of
please
an
don't
overstep from
use
Floga
these
there.
words.
he does at least get into position. Sayu, it's still awkward for him to try and clear this. Kamara, unfortunately, has
Olu,
to
let's
go in
go.
solo.
Sayu,
Lightning Fast will be able
convert
to
the
get
skill.
trade, so there's
Let's
something-
go. Still
There's
doable.
something in this round.
Good blind.
Maria goes through.
Good
Kadiri
drone.
completely blind. Has to pop the owl drone, but the crossfire is pretty good inside mid.
Good.
Kadiri just narrowly missing that shot. Lightning Fast might actually be able to clutch out this round unless Kadiri's got something to say about it. No bullets. Is there time?
Yeah, there's time,
Yeah,
there's
there
time.
He's got it. Yeah,
There's
that's a blunder.
Bit of an overcook in that round.
Let's go.
For Yijing. A bit of a sleepy
boy.
moment as well.
Just keep
Outside
going
the
at it.
garage.
Personally, I would just tell them to play
These
for
are the
like
moments in time
head,
that
just what I said.
you
A here,
have
like
to capitalize
Cypher A,
upon.
just leave
You
A.
have
I'm
to
telling
make
you,
sure
they are not
that
going to
you
come
are
A. Even if they come A,
this
we can just
round
easily
and
retake
making it
here
worth
against this comp.
more
It's
than
very
just the
easy for
one.
us. Just leave A on
Actually,
Cypher,
like, it's
Util and
losing
Cypher,
those
and
rounds,
just let Cypher play Haven
avoiding
and stuff.
losing those rounds
Just
is
leave
so
Cypher
much
A,
more important than
play Sova
dominating
more
the others,
towards
right?
Garage
Because
C
if you're losing
and B.
rounds like that, you
Play
don't beat
Deadlock and Omen
these
as a
SPH
pair
teams,
here
especially
instead
Point
of
Pacific.
other people as
If
a
you make
pair,
it through this
and play
LCQ,
Neon
if
wherever
you get
Sova
to
is going
Pacific
or
play-ins,
wherever he can walk
you're
or
not
just
winning
take
those kind of
area.
rounds against
Get
some of these
Neon
teams that are winning
active.
masters.
Get Neon active.
And it's interesting as well because historically Yijing on this map have been better on the attacking side and
Who had
NSP
better
has
teammates
been
in
better
tier
on the
one?
defensive side. So they are both on their more favourable sides. And then there's a bit of a difference.
Again,
in this
see,
comp that
faking,
Halef's switching to
waiting
the
out
Deadlock as
util,
opposed to the usual
and they'll go A
approach.
this time, you know?
So you'd
They'll
think
very
could have been
easily go
more
A.
defensive structured.
They'll not go
They
C.
are already
They'll
losing
never
half
go
no
C.
matter
I'm
what.
telling you, they'll never go C.
And
They'll
they-
go A only.
And equalize a
This
little
is
bit
this is
closer
how
to
they're building the
5.
story.
Sayu
This is literally
with
them
half
building the
dispatch
story,
of the
you know?
counter Sova, so the A site is free territory. Yijing now.
Gonna pop the
Baited
Sonic
into
sense up.
them thinking that they'll go A, they showed A util, but they went B, they went B thrice.
If there was a fast
Thrice or twice? I think twice. Thrice may be an overreach. Twice I remember. Third may or may not have happened. And now they actually committed to it. They double pump.
Dragon, who is a long way. A barrier mesh is going to take some time to destroy down as Floga finds the Mara, but they're all sort of dropping around here.
Honestly,
so
like,
it doesn't even really matter. Dragon doesn't
Vijay
need to be available in this round. Floga still continuing to punch
because Vijay's
down.
attack, like,
He has
so
been
simple,
very, very impressive,
but
both this
effective.
map and
Like
the
this comp,
previous.
so simple and
We see a
it's
little
so
bit lesser
effective.
this time around, purely on the basis that, you know, everyone's sort of stepping up. Swell's taking the entry.
They can still do it again. One more round.
Hitting his shots. Like, it's just all the pieces of the puzzle have
Best
come
things he
together
knows
so
how to
far
like
for
that.
Yijing, and as
They
I
were
said, I can't help
teammates,
but
bro,
feel like
and
this
they are
should
good
potentially
friends.
even be, you know,
Because all the
9-2
time, yeah.
or a
I
10-1
that
run
was the
by
win
way that
condition
they've been
here.
playing.
Because these guys are very individualistic. We just needed to trade better, and that is what we are failing to do here.
Always a
But apart
chance.
from that, I feel tactically also a little bit, you know, a little bit. We are failing to understand what they are going to do, you know. I'm telling you,
Not really
this
being
round
set
what
up
they
in
did,
positions
we
to
had to
trade
do
now,
that,
have
but
they?
we have to
Damara will
keep
be able to
numbers
slide
towards
out,
C
find
and Garage,
Swell.
not
Maybe there's a
B.
opportunity back. Has
Keeping
been
numbers
open.
towards B in the beginning is
He's
not
gonna
what
start
we
to
need.
rotate his way away, so they are going to get in towards
But
long.
it's too late
Every
now.
single member off the site, just
But
relying
this
on
is what they
Dragon's
had
flank
to
as
do in
well.
the beginning. As soon as they saw the first 3-4 rounds, as soon as they saw the comp, this is what the conversation needed to be. You know, play Cypher mode towards A, play Deadlock Omen together to defend C, and Garage whatever you want to do, and then play Sova and Neon in rotation. Sometimes to A, play Sova Neon A and then leave, and keep Cypher towards B with the trap, or keep Cypher A only, just show info and then rotate both of them towards B.
No,
You know,
but if they can somehow kind of maneuver the map really well and use some of that util to
Solo,
catch the
Deadlock
Yijing
with the
members off
pancake.
guard,
Yeah,
either at barrier
I mean,
drop moments or mid-rounding in
the thing is,
specific corners
they
and,
haven't played
kind of
any
isolate
matches
nicely
with this
with
comp as well,
cages and
so
smokes.
that's the
There
difference.
is value in being
Going
able
down.
to do it,
Yeah,
but
we
it
are
is
done.
a very methodical style
Have hope,
comp
guys,
on the
have hope.
attack. It won't play
If they
very
like
well
players
into
with a good
massive
aim.
rushes.
अरे भाई NC November में
You
to
know,
be a good
lob
storyline
in
if we
the
can come
grab
back from
net
here. We can
and
definitely
guide
come
you
back from
with
here.
the Damara on the Neon and get a stun in another location. So
We can
still
definitely
got
come
the
back from
essence
here.
Of a bit of a trap play. You are, however, missing the
No,
flash
it's okay.
value that
See,
they used to have
the
with
thing is, they haven't
Breach
played
that
this comp
they actually
in an
use quite
officials.
well.
That's why the
So
jitters,
there's
you know,
gonna be
once
an
they start
adjustment.
losing, they don't know
Mind
what
you,
to
this is
do.
the first deadlock that they
And
played
it's
in
okay.
this map too. So they're learning as they go.
We still win? Yeah, we can still definitely win. Come on,
Might
DC.
not be much time to learn left, unfortunately. As I said,
Over optimistic
really,
is
really
bad, I
want
guess.
NSP to step up and just kick it back out the park. It would be so good for the storyline to have a return and see
Which
the
comp?
third map
Our comp or
secured.
their comp? It will be 13-8 YJ.
But right
I
now,
think
it's just
Kumbu
looking
wins
like
their
the
win
Oceanic
here.
side is
So I play this comp, I've
a
never
little
played.
bit too strong.
That is their conscious choice. पहले
not
तुम लोगों को
even,
ब्रीच से प्रॉब्लम थी.
you know, the
अभी
better team
ब्रीच
in the
हटा दिया तो
sense.
तुमको
It's
ये
just
प्रॉब्लम है. कहाँ
they're the
खेलते
ones
वो लोग
right now
ऑफिशियल?
with the
लास्ट
momentum,
ऑफिशियल
with the
उन्होंने खेला
confidence.
VCL ऐसे ग्रैंड फाइनल्स उसमें ब्रीच था. अभी ब्रीच हटा दिया.
Just hasn't been able
तुम
to
लोग
play
को ब्रीच से प्रॉब्लम
what
थी,
we
उसने
know
ब्रीच
they
हटा दिया.
can,
तुमको अब उससे भी प्रॉब्लम है.
like
कहाँ
they
खेलते
did
वो लोग
against
ऑफिशियल में?
555 yesterday.
पिछले मैच में हेवन हुआ
Hopefully
नहीं.
ended
Where
up
do we
being
play
able to
this?
speak to them quite nicely here
If he commits
and
to
get
breach,
them
he
back
gets
situated
ridiculed
for their
anyway.
attacking
He
side.
went with what he thought was a better
Five
choice.
towards
The
C
comp is
side.
not the problem.
Oh, Theory starting off the party with a double. Fights off more than he can chew.
Absolutely. One of the highlight reel. But look, 2 is not too bad before being traded. Floga all the way in as well. Unfortunately, again,
Come
it
on,
just does not
say
seem
you.
like anything's going to be happening here as Minimi should surely close it up with a body shot. Absolutely. That is a pistol for Yijing. 10 rounds secured.
Yeah, unfortunately,
and
that's
one
the
step
name of the
closer to
game.
the edge.
Double
I think
duelist
NSP
meta ही अभी
is
चल
about
रहा है
to break.
ज़्यादा.
And
Unless
this
on
is
some
the
maps,
moment in time
कुछ
why
maps
I
में
say
चलता
for
है.
this veto as well,
Personally,
I
like,
was a little bit worried for
yeah, it is what it
NSP
is.
giving over to a couple of the strong maps
He's making
of
happen,
Yijing,
I
even
don't
if
know.
domestically, right, there's a difference between South Asia, there's a difference
Dreamers,
between Oceania.
thank you for
This is
suggesting.
still a general comfort territory situated map for Yijing. And going
Thank you
into
for
this one
suggesting.
with a
And
comp
we
change
can do
for
no
NSP
such
as
trades.
well.
Yeah, we're
Not
trading.
playing, not having a
Our
rep
win
here
condition
either
was
yet,
trading
as
personally,
recently.
and
It's
it's sad that we
yeah, it
didn't
was always a question mark. Always
manage
a
to
worry.
do that well. But also, YJ has kept it very simple. Again,
Using the
you guys
pistol.
don't understand how hard it is to
More
keep it
difficult
simple. In tournaments, we want to do extra. We want to do
Tomorrow,
something
though,
extra.
okay.
In that moment,
A little
to
bit of a
keep things
resurgence
as
here.
simple as
This is the
YJ have
thing
kept
about
it
Yijing,
is
right?
commendable,
If they get a little bit too complacent, it might be a little
commendable.
too tough to get back in
Such
towards the rounds.
self-awareness that we
have
don't need to
rely on some of
complicate
these
things.
lesser weapons.
We are
Now,
good
Seiu's
in
actually
what
dropped
we have to
minimized
do.
too,
Even if
so
it's simple,
all of a
it's
sudden, this is
effective,
NSP
it's
getting
working,
their way
it
well and
works.
truly back into it. I don't even think Floga's going to be able to
Let's
find
go.
anything. He
Let's
gets one,
go.
sure, but he's going to
Good
be
job,
taken down by
Damara.
LF, and
Breach
that
got
could
enough. Yeah,
be
Breach stun got enough.
the
Russ.
upset round that gets these guys
What
back
no?
into the game.
Tanesh,
No
Breach
salary
stun
fee
got
clearly
nerfed from
not
the
done
last
just
time
yet, and it's
Russ
off the
played.
back of a nice entry in from
Breach
Damara.
stun got nerfed.
Yeah, you got to remember as well, this is how the first bit started of the evening with Fancy United getting the pistol and then dropping the next
Delayed
round
and slower.
5-5-5, right?
The Breach
Come
stun.
away with a lead at the half 5-5-5. So this is the scenario for NSP. If they
This is the going
5-5-5 it, so to speak, they might be
All
able
is
to
well
usher
for
themselves
Tangents. All is well.
a
All is
decent
well.
half here. Try to push it in towards maybe overtime if you consider 2 ult rounds big for Yijing to
Come
get
on.
them 11 and 12, if nothing
Yeah.
else.
Give them back. Give them whatever they did. Give them back 10 folds. Let's go.
Minimize. Does actually manage to find one despite being spotted very,
Let's
very
go.
early on. Floga
Let's
also.
go.
But it will be a little bit of cleanup on ILC. They only do have 2 alive in DC and Seu. We'll be able to pick up a Phantom.
The
to
last
at
time
least,
Russ played,
bring
कोई बात नहीं है.
something in towards the next round, but this is the bonus equivalent. that we've
Breach
got to deal with now.
stun nerf was in
It
our
looks like we've actually seen
split
NSP fully
basically.
invest into this next
in
round,
our
so they
season.
really want to make sure that they are going all out. And
Russ,
the full
honestly,
buy to come in for Yijing. An
very
Odin
good
for
leader.
minimize.
the
But
good
this
thing
is
with
where
Russ
they,
is he
again, cannot get
he
complacent
understands
here, Yijing. This is
literally
still
how
not a
to, you
completed
know,
series
manage a
by
team and how
any
to
which way.
keep
This is going to be
how
fast
to
and
call in
slow.
a LAN
Rotate
environment
you'd
like that.
assume,
I think
maybe getting caught out,
probably
but
professionally
get that
one of the
along
best
and he's just back
lead-
in towards the corner. They're
the
wow,
best leader
out
I've
by
ever
the
worked
grav
with.
net.
You
That's
know?
what I talk about. It's a big piece of utility that can do some great damage.
If anything, my health was not
Provide
good
the
enough.
for the team to get the
I couldn't
kills.
travel with the team in a few places. I couldn't be there with the team.
Slow down.
So if
wait for
anything,
the
I
outro
was the
after
one who
finding
did
the opening 2
injustice to
picks.
the whole
Very,
relationship.
very tempered aggression.
But yeah, Russ
Picks up a
was
third for
probably
his
the best
troubles as
leader.
well, and now
I've worked
unfortunately
with.
for Dragon and Minimize, they just have to go walkabout for a little bit. The barrier mesh is down.
Come on. 9-6.
There's going to be
It's
a
doable,
save
guys.
of the Odin. Long 30 seconds to stew in their indecision. You give them that round.
No, I think
They tried
Russ,
to make a play
that was
towards
Maiden's
A-Long,
job.
didn't work
Maiden's
their
job
way.
was to keep
Damara
calm under any chaos.
made it work for
Damara's
NSP,
job was to bring
but
the chaos.
you talk about the cursed 9-3 scoreline. You talk about Yijing winning a pistol to bring it to 10, and now all of a sudden this should have been 11, right? It should have easily been, and then maybe they fought for the bonus, but now it's going to be a 10 to 6
Arav,
scoreline. 4
you
rounds the difference.
Don't know.
NSP
You don't
with
know.
better weaponry.
Do you
This is
think
not gonna look
We
good
didn't
for
try to
Yijing
have
tomorrow.
multiple comms.
They're gonna
Do you
have to
think we
recognize
didn't
that because
think about
it, you know,
changing
is a
comms?
double sentinel comp doesn't mean
It's
that
okay.
it is a slow and methodical.
There are
comp.
things
There
you
is
you guys
essence
won't
of
understand, and it's
pace,
completely
right?
fine.
They can ramp it up
It's
quickly.
completely
With
fine.
Neon getting ahead of some of the utility of your own.
It's
with the
completely
grav net
fine.
that is gonna be throwing
You
a
guys
little
don't
bit
have to
onto the
understand
field and
everything.
Neon to
That's
pick them kills.
that's
It
the
is
one
a
thing that
strength
people have
of
to
NSP
accept.
come on through with this specific G.
Good timeout. Good timeout from YJ. Early timeout. I think it was needed. Bro, सितंबर से चालू होगा वेद. What would आपने तो back to back matches था, एक दिन भी नहीं था. Lower bracket prep. Yup. It's okay.
And there was a chat.
Coach from mid aggro.
brought in by Fade.
Oh, we can still win. We can still win, guys. We have Damara's ult at least this round. Very doable. Helef is 1 orb away from his ult. We convert this round. They are going to force around the 2 guns they've saved.
There was very
Saving
good
guns,
chat
sometimes
brought
even
in
if they're
by
saving
Fade.
guns,
Or
it's
to
better for us because then they're tempted to
Yep.
force or buy around the 2 guns saved. And that is beneficial for us because they don't build the economy. If they buy around this, they have inferior weapons anyway to us because they can't buy all the proper weapons. And then next round they'll again be on an eco.
So where do we end
Personally,
up here?
I want NSP to
We
just
all
commit to
control
this
trying
fast
to find the
playstyle right now
blades.
because this is working.
Well,
YJ
unfortunately,
can't
back
handle
on
their
the
pace.
board with
YJ
this,
can't
that's
handle
just an
Damara.
awkward
Let's
economic
keep at it.
battle now.
Let's keep giving Damara confidence.
We
Damara,
don't
with
have
a
that
confident
many rounds to
Damara,
lose
is like
before they really start
possibly
sweating.
the best player in Pacific right now. You know, like
Oh, he's not
A
going to be
confident Damara has no ceiling.
They're just going to try and march him out. They know exactly what he's looking for.
But I just hope
There are attempted
they
traps.
continue giving him more confidence, you know.
Dragon's Vandal
The
behind
setup is nice.
Cage.
Cypher setup is
Try and see what
actually
it can
pretty
do.
nice.
Vandal,
It's
bullets,
to counter the
looking for
Mara.
something.
It's actually to counter the Mara.
Well, the Annihilation
Oh,
doesn't
but we
connect.
took him.
Oh, it does. I thought it didn't.
Beautiful. If
Must
Cypher,
have just got the
bro,
bounce at a very, very awkward
bro,
bit of
we
timing there,
are
because
coming
now
back. We are coming
there's
back.
no opportunity
That kill was
back
so
in.
crucial because
Dragon
अगर वो trap फिर भी रहता,
wanting
there
to
was a chance
sort of
because heaven पे वो
secure
बंदे आ गए
weapons.
थे. We could have still,
Oh,
you
there
know,
was a chance
succumbed
there for
or
sure, but that
lost
was
one or two people.
perfection. I
But
feel
bro,
like NSP are really starting to
they
work
can't retake
themselves out
well.
now. They managed to block the orb control away from Kadiri. Swirl can't do anything here either.
They can't
Kadiri's
retake
picked up a
much.
weapon, but Hell F is going to
Bro, I'm
line
telling
them
you,
right up.
It's very,
And it's only minimized
it's very
to try and
doable.
save this Odin. And you know, again, there's a lot of time
I
to
don't know who's
talk whilst
better,
this spike will
personally.
tick down.
As an IGL, I think, see, it's all about being able to
The A
work
side of the
well
map is
together.
a
You know?
heavy investment side for NSP at the moment. And
I think
really,
everyone
how are you
has
gonna
their
try and
own
counter that
stuff.
if you're
It's
not
up to the
going for
coach to be
something
able
like
to
a
work
shock
with
dart
them.
early
You know,
from Minimize, right?
if
Tickle
this
them
much
up a
space
little
they can
bit
win. Yup.
first,
If there
get
doesn't
in
any
some
given
damage
special
that makes
rounds,
it a
so can
bit
we
easier,
call him
makes
best
it a bit
IGL
scared
ऐसे ever
to
had?
continue
And
on
now बोलो वापस आने यार ये
into that
only
A side of the
makes the
map.
team
Are
stick
you
together.
bolting down
Minimize तो
C
retake के पहले ही
instead,
C
trying
भाग
to
गया
get a
save
quick
के लिए.
wrap? Are you going down the guts of mid like we saw a couple of walks in from
Because
the
they were
omen of
contacting, na, so they didn't want to.
NSP on their
उस समय
defensive
guns
side?
out is better. I
Ross
think
was
they played
attempting
it
to do so here
perfectly.
and there.
DC changed the gun. It's okay.
Kadiri
This
with the
round is
operator,
crucial, guys. This
up the
is
C side of
this
the
will
map.
tell us if we can come back or
That
not.
seems to
Basically,
be
this round
the
will tell
A
us
side
if
rinse and repeat for
again
NSP.
Cypher setup is good, bro.
Milo set up a beat that's going to be kind of
Oh, the spam,
expected, not even played with.
not that much damage though.
Odin
Good
spam.
job. Oh, they're
Hunters
taking area.
Damara
They're
and
taking
DC.
area. But can we respond faster? Do we have cam? No, we have cam towards
It's
A.
just the same again. They're not able to counter this at all, are they? I mean, the only differential is the fact that we do see Swirl up mid. Kadiri taking
So why is
control.
rotating
Okay,
to
all right. They're
heaven?
comfortable now with the rotation to come around. And NSP have decided to slow it right down. They've
Yeah.
heard
They don't
drone
check the
info
way they-
gathered.
Droning,
Rotation fully around now.
droning flank to ensure that there's nobody
Oh,
close.
there's a
But you
stack.
still got to be a little bit sneaky about it.
This
Be
is
worried.
not good. Just Cypher
Ooh.
setup.
Mini dart.
And
Flogger goes
actually
down as well,
counter
just minimize
their whole
away.
execute
Flogger
progression.
Straight into the dark cover.
Yup.
It's going to be action
Oh,
on the side here. Lightning
Oh.
fast finding the opening. Dragon
Bro.
can't connect to anything, and all of a sudden, every single member of Yijing has
Oh,
gone
beautiful.
down.
I don't know
I
how
think
he
it's
got the
happening.
kills.
NSP
Damara
are looking to
killed him
get
while
their way
getting-
back into this. They are
while
marching up the
while
mountain.
Getting
They've
stuck in the
overtaken
trap, bro.
every single
It's good.
person.
Hi, Dada, big fan. Nice thumbnail. Thank you, What.
This is
There's
not
G comp,
looking
right?
good for Yijing. They
yeah,
have to close
kind of.
this
This is
fast,
not exactly
otherwise they are
G-com.
not
Wow.
winning this series.
They've
As
got
the
Russ
situation
speaking Hindi,
is
bro.
well for Yijing,
That's how
but
we
it
minimize the
doesn't
chairs,
look like
smile
they
head
were ready
gyros.
for
Just
yeah,
Damara
just
things. Yeah,
brutality
bro.
to hit the side as
Bro.
well, right? The dart has come in.
That's
time
the thing
and time
people
again
don't
that no
realize,
one
bro. A
broke.
confident
The info set comes
duelist,
through. I mean, minimizes
if
on a
like,
drone
if
instead
you
of
have a
getting
duelist like
backdoor
Damara,
dart of
just
his own to
giving
start
confidence can
Odin
sometimes
spam
be the
through.
answer to all your
Dragon
problems.
sliding his mouse across his mouse pad very slowly.
And
not
now
getting
the other
shot out.
guy who needs confidence
It
a little bit is
a
DC.
really
you know?
rough hold for the Yijing squad. And I mean, Kadiri might
We
even
can come back, bro. 10-8.
get this gun out to the next round.
Don't even save, bro. This is Strike 65 hello. What are they,
This is the
DC
thing,
guns?
isn't it?
Now
That-
DC, bring out
High highs and the
the
low lows.
outlaw, DC. Oh, but they didn't die. No one died. So
And,
how will they bring out the
it seems
outlaw?
to just be that constant
okay.
roller coaster for Oceanic Valorant of, you know, winning these really, really eclectic rounds, but then struggling to put together the basics. And as you sort of alluded to before, right, you know, Yijing typically a stronger team on the attacking side
Bro, if I'm
We've seen them
Yijing,
win
I'm actually
a pistol.
playing Jet Melee
on the defense.
towards C,
Mm.
putting a Cypher Trap towards Garage, putting a Cypher Trap
Losing
towards
to
B,
One
playing
singular
Sova,
stinger from
Omen,
Damara.
and
A-Shot
basically
is
even
certainly
Cypher
working
Cam
wonders for
towards
NSP,
A-Shot,
if
you
can
know,
consider
and
that.
playing
You've
Cypher
seen the
like
same setup 3
global,
times in a row,
wherever he wants
right?
to play.
Oh, I was going to say this could be a potential moment. Managed to bait some of the utility.
That is the
out.
only
Kadiri
way
has
yeah,
gotten a
YJ
hell of a lot of
counters us
info to
right
at
now
least
if they
freeze time a
play
bit further.
setups like those, you know.
Dragon is going to be walking straight into the claws
I
down
don't think
C
Cypher
long,
C can do anything.
but it's just
I think
a
just
bit of
put
a
Cypher
one-for-one
global right now.
information trade with Sayu.
ये
He
मैंने
needs
तो
to find
खराब करवा
a
दो
killer
कोई.
to himself in this current predicament.
Good
Feels
job,
like
good
it's a little
job.
bit late for the
So far,
replay for
NSP.
Yijing up through A. That trapwire will have to get destroyed.
Good to
as
show
the
B this round,
east side of the
because
map
next
will
round
now
अब वो
be
setup करने से
explored by
डरेंगे.
NSP.
But I'm telling you,
In a 5 versus 5
the
situation,
only
they'll
chance
start
they have
finding a lot
is
of weapons
for a
from
setup
NSP
like that,
anyhow.
where
Oh,
Cypher
so
is
heard all of
global,
the
you play
information as
Sova,
well.
Omen
Dragon
together, and you play
taken
Jet
down by
Vele
DC.
together. Jet
We're gonna
Vele
be
to
looking straight
complement
into that
each
Sonic
other,
sensor
you know.
too, Swirl.
You keep the line with
How
Jet
they're
and
going to
Vele.
approach this? It looks like they're going to
You
try and
sort
get
of
out
make a
towards
two-man
position,
battery.
but obviously with lesser weaponry, they're going to have to
That is
rely
how
on Kadiri,
YJ
but
can
he
do
can only
something
get
here.
one.
Or otherwise, I
Minimize
think we've got it
doesn't
in the
drop
bag, guys.
DC, but taken
We've got it
down
in the
by
bag in terms
LF.
of they
There's
can't handle the
one
pressure that we've created.
singular round, the
They're
difference.
succumbing to the pressure, bro.
We have
They're
seen
succumbing to the
6
pressure.
in a row from NSP. Not a
This buy round is
glimmer
absolutely
of hope
crucial.
in any
YJ
which
changes
way
their
for
setup, like how I
Yijing.
said, playing Jet Vele together and
And
Sova.
now you can start
No,
to
they're
hear
not.
NSP
Bro,
really firing
they,
up. This is what I
they're
mean.
so,
If
they
Yijing
they
can't
haven't
close
learned
this,
at all. Like,
I don't know
so
how
many
they're gonna
rounds
be
they've
looking
given
into
up
that
and
final
still
map
not,
of Lotus, which plays
they're still not
very
adapting.
similarly to Haven.
Or lane knife हाथ में minimize.
Yeah,
Just
for
one more
sure.
final enemy at round.
Yeah, it will break them a bit.
Go, go, go.
Back towards the A side.
So they're
with the same
again
sort of
walking
Cypher setup yet again.
the-
The mid walk to come on through though, and Swirl is gonna
Oh.
be problems with this.
Oh.
Mini misses
Why did
the
he come
timing.
back?
It's a high setup. Hang on a second.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
That's a dumb way to die.
You blink and you miss it. The waltz down mid. It's a triple look after from
यही जाता है
Yijing.
भाई.
Swirl's utility. I mean, I thought he was going to be the one to pay the ultimate price, but he slows them down. He hits the shots.
Yeah.
Spike down.
They know
Mini-
they've always been coming,
Yeah,
like, walking B.
Dumb way to die.
yeah.
That's okay. That's a big round. That's like really,
Hey,
really
छोड़
well
के
played
खेल
at the
रहे
end of the
थे,
day, and it's
बाद
the
में
motivation that
बोलते
they needed to get back into it, right?
They
They
actually
took a
don't
risk.
know.
They changed the
They
pace.
can
They had
guess
done
या तो C
nothing
push कर रहे हैं या
different
B push कर रहे हैं
for the
हर
last
round,
6
because A
rounds.
पे numbers नहीं है
And a
शुरुआत
gamble
में,
has
बाद में
paid off
numbers
in
आ रहे हैं.
dividends.
You still have to wrestle with a lot of buys from NSP, though, who are building up some ultimates of their own, too, mind you. Some decent damage done on a
Bro,
DC. Shock
DC.
darts laying in towards the front of B if there were any traps there, but they're back towards this A side as well. My eyes
Bro, Vele
right
ult
damage
इनके पास.
go to
This
swirl
is
and minimize
bad for
with
us.
their ultimates, by the way.
Their ultimates, bro. Bro.
Oh,
Gonna have to use them.
Mini can't really use Hunter's Fury from heaven.
Bro,
No.
no.
All I can sort of show some concern for is, yeah, sure, the convergent path has gone down. Swirl will be able to get out, but at least Dragon's found something. Hang on, maybe there's a connection here. Dragon's found 3. Massive on the flank, able to connect with
Come
more.
on,
but
Sayu,
Sayu's
come
still
on.
alive. Sayu's still alive. Exactly right, but Minimize will close. Oh, that was
We get a
so
timeout.
bold. If he peeked for that,
get a
it would have been
timeout.
Kadiri
Do we
in the
have a
clutch
timeout
with the
left?
operator. But Yijing, they have left us on the edge of their seats for way too long, as Dragon will be the hero that the team needs. It was Swirl the previous, Dragon in the next, and now they have set themselves up with multiple chances to close this series. But you can't just help but feel it should have been done so long ago.
Yeah, potentially.
Not done yet, guys. Not
Talk about
done
it,
yet.
though. If the 2 rounds were going to be off the back of some big ult rounds, well, one of them certainly just was.
Well,
Tight
goes
there.
down. Don't think it's actually connected with anyone either here, Komodo. So it's going to be Minimize finding that opening. Damara has found 2. And now the overdrive coming on through. 3 for Damara. This was going to be a round where they could turn the tides, but it will be the man on the neon to run it straight down. There is already a wild dragon in position. Up in heaven, though, Kadiri, long way to rotate around. I don't think he's been acknowledged on that seaside in any which way. He's just been playing the rotation game as NSP have just bashed A over and over again. Now they slow it right down.
Now the wall fades over at spawn. Now Dragon can
Okay,
get wrapped
good
on.
job.
Little
Now we
does
can
he
walk.
know, it's still coming
job, good
towards
job,
A
good
side
wait.
at the moment as Kadiri
He's
is
going to jump,
making
isn't he?
his sweet
He's going to
time
jump,
clear every
shoot. ये
corner.
पता भाई, ये
It's gonna
jump
be
करेगा,
so-
बैंड
So
चुप.
bold if he drops health.
Spike planted.
Wants to-
Enemy
Let's go.
Done.
Listen.
Oh, I mean, I don't even know what the right decision is there. Kadiri just has
No,
such
save,
a tall
save, bro.
task now,
Go,
and it
go,
seems like the
save.
little birdie's
Go,
whispered in his ear,
go,
save
go,
the op.
go.
Money's not fantastic. It is the wise decision, but just like we saw in those previous couple of rounds ago, a
No, that
change
was a
in
hidden nerf,
approach.
Tanish.
NSP
The breach
has
nerf
won
that we are talking
pretty
about,
much all
where
of their
the breach
rounds
turn is
with
slowed
the
and
same
delayed,
A play.
was a hidden nerf that was revealed on Twitter, and a Riot employee, I
Something's
think,
gotta give
confirmed
here.
it It was in the start of this year. I think Jan or Feb जो पहला आया था.
Holding on to the ultimate
Yeah.
weapon that was brought into this round, though, the operator.
I remember it was a hidden
Positioned
nerf.
at the right
There was
spot in the
something
next
else
one for
that was
Yijing.
nerfed,
Could
and
be
during
the
that
opener
we
for a good
we
piece
saw
to close
through a lot of
picture on the
customs.
puzzle.
ये वो a lot of coaches actually put,
Over
not
now
coaches, but a
for
lot of
Mini
people
yet
actually
again.
put on Twitter how breach stun was
The
slower
positions for them
and
weren't
like
the worst
delayed,
either,
and
right?
I think it was
Like
confirmed that
Tamara
it's a
getting
hidden,
in
like
and
it's
doing the
a
shots and accelerating.
it's a subtle
Trying
nerf,
to get that
you know.
advantage. They settle nicely.
It was
Some
not
good
in the
decision-making
patch
a lot
notes.
here
The
for
patch notes
NSP,
2025
recognizing
which you're
their
talking
strength
about
of
is
weakness
different.
Yijing. That operator now is going to be over to the ace.
Yeah,
of the
it was
map,
not
and
in
it
the
has to get
patch
on the
notes.
line, and it has to hit the shot. You
It
gotta
came
hit
in
before the
January
crowd
or
mate catches
late
you.
January or early Feb वाला patch में आया था.
They've
Come
changed
on.
it up. They put Kadiri over towards the position. He's missed his opening shot, but now he's gone in for the second. DC running through. Here it is. The Kadiri effect. He's managed to pick up two, and this could well very be the closure that they need. He has to reposition. He has to switch around. Dragon's also picked up one of his own. Neural Theft to go out to just gather the information, instill fear into the remaining two members of NSP. They've let this one get
If
too
they somehow
close
kill the
for
Sova,
comfort,
it's
and
doable.
there's still a chance.
Mini
Minimizing
recovery.
spawn, he finds the spike, and it may very well be too much. Sayu now has to do it all solo, and he's been spotted by the owl
Come
drone.
on, still
Information
doable.
gathered. Minimize has overheated a little bit there. He's collected the spike, but I think he might be okay. Sayu just needs to live on, just needs to connect to these shots. It needs to be a trade game, and it will be. There it is. Yijing have survived the lower
Send
bracket
star for 2
start, and
jewels.
they
Thank
will
you for
make
the
their
jewels,
way
guys.
through to the next game
Only breach
against
stun,
5-5-5.
still playable. Yeah, it's
And,
still playable.
yeah,
That's the
look,
only.
as we sort of
It's
alluded
very
to,
much
right?
playable
Like,
because
it
I got.
cuts off at the end of the day.
I mean, I've become famous as the Breach guy now
Really
because I
showed up
vouch for
yesterday.
Breach
They
so
put up a
much.
stellar
In fact, we
performance
played Breach in
up
the
against
split
5-5-5. And I guess
split
the
to
same
group
could be said
stage.
for Yijing
But then we had
against
to
Fancy.
go to the
Both
double
teams had
duelist
to
meta
find their
as
way
well
down
because
towards
that
this
was
lower
just better
bracket.
for
They
us
had
as
to
a
set
team.
each other up
But
for
I am going to
elimination.
maintain the fact that I think
All I
Breach
can
is
say
very good for
is
this
even
meta.
though we do
People
see
just don't know
Yijing
how to
win
use
this
it
one out,
right now.
It wasn't dominant enough for me to
10
be
press
convinced that
F
they're
for
going to
10
have
jewels.
exactly
Thank you
what
for
it
the
takes to
jewels,
take
guys.
down 5-5-5. There's moments, sure. There's chances, but
I mean, they played
a lot
well.
of
Honestly,
work to
can't
do over the
blame,
next 24
can't fault
hours if
them
they
for
want
playing.
to drag that
Like they
series
played
through and
Pearl,
make
a
their way
map
to
we
the grand
didn't
final to
play
versus
much.
Fancy.
Honestly, this
Yep,
veto was
Particularly to go do
in
his research
there
with
in
Fade as well.
YJ's favor a
Players
lot.
research
Pearl, not a
into
map
that 5-5 game.
they're
Thailand
like our team is
versus
comfortable
Australia.
in.
It is the
So
part in
we still
the
push them to
tournament that
overtime in
rips
spite of a
competitor
bad
shreds.
start on attack. I would
He's
say
going to predict. But
we
no,
could
there
have
can
done
only be
better
one winner
on
in this
a
tournament.
little
It
bit
has to
better
be
on
three
attack
losers, and unfortunately
with how
today,
we conditioned them
NSP are
and
not
how
the team that is
we
going
like
to have a
planned
shot
the
at getting
executes.
into
Like
the Pacific
not
Stage
planned, but
group
like we should
play-ins,
have
unfortunately.
just
They
taken
get
an
their best
area,
in the
and if
region
we
of
had
South
info or
Asia.
something, we
They
could
got
have
to those
executed
grand
more
finals for a
often.
full lower bracket
But like
run.
second
They
map
won
again,
it
the
in
comp
map
we haven't
5
played this comp
of
ever.
that
This was
game.
the first time we are debuting this comp.
It is just a
So
singular map that they
can't
take
fault
off
them.
the
Obviously,
5-5
they made
five
mistakes.
that they
They'll
have
realize
to
their
really
mistakes
take
on their
as a
own as well.
victory. I
But
guess you could say
we
it's
can't
learnings
fault
as
them
well,
for
right, with everything else that
getting
came,
this
but
close. Last, like
this is it.
yesterday,
This is the end of the year.
literally
This is
matter
World
of a
Challengers
couple
run
of
done and
rounds.
dusted
Here
now.
again,
Now
a
we
matter of a
can
couple of
essentially
rounds.
look
So
forward to
yeah,
what's next rather for 2027.
it sucks, but
Yeah,
it is
no,
what it
absolutely.
is.
You're spot on. Obviously, the year does start relatively
I said
early,
YJ is going to be a
with
difficult
the
opponent. I
landscape
know
completely
because
changing. You
YJ
know, we do have
is
to
just
bid
the kind of
farewell to the
opponent
South Asian
NSP
region for
would
that
dread.
regard.
You know.
It's
Like,
just going to be what global, I
YJ
suppose.
and
The
555 are
organizations
probably
raising
like
the flag
I'm
to
telling
see
you,
what,
if
you know, is
Sharper
gonna come
came
through for the rest of the competition in that
against
regard,
us
and
instead of
obviously
555,
seeing
we
them
could
go
have
to
we would have
Masters and
probably
things of that
won
nature.
that
So
matchup.
there's
You
always
know,
a chance,
easily
but at the end of the
compared
day,
to
we do have to
555
bid
again
farewell
because
to
these
these
guys are
players. They
mechanically
certainly showed
sharp
some
and they
really,
know
really
they are
solid
mechanically
things, but
sharp, so they take
unfortunately,
advantage of the fact that
consistency
they
is such
know
a
that the
fickle thing, and if you
opponents
can't step up to the
will
plate time and time again,
have
you will
that
fall
fear
away.
instilled. Like
So
once they instill
massive,
fear with a
shout out
few
to them,
rounds,
obviously, but
they
Yijing
take
was a
advantage of
better
the
team
fear
for
that
server
they've
today,
put in their
and
opponents.
you
You
can
know.
see it across both maps, right? You know, there was moments where pretty much every single player stepped up to the
The
plate. There was
ball.
multi kills that really got them across the line in a couple of those rounds, and at the
Yeah,
end of
out.
the day, like I think
The
the
one
only
yesterday the
confidence
send,
thing
but
that I could put
who
behind
else?
Yi
Yeah,
Jing
I
is the
mean
fact
we
that
can say that.
the
But also we did a good job in
ingredients
coming
seem to
back
be
as
there.
well.
They just
Even
need
the
to
second map
somehow
that we
find the
won, the
recipe
third
to,
like on Ascent
grow,
also, we
cook,
did a good job in
back each
coming
other up
back
a
from
little bit
deficits
better
as
and
well.
just
So
somehow work out a way to temper that
it's just too
momentum
much,
because,
you know.
if they live up to some
Yeah,
of those
NSP
rounds that they were able to
eliminated.
put together, there is a chance against 555.
Unfortunately.
We saw them take fancy to map 3, right? They almost closed the series in map 2, but did lose it a little bit towards the end there with a couple of those thrifty wins, gun round losses. But rest of the competition is up in the air. Fancy's in the grand final. We've got 5-5-5 versus
Even
Eugene
counter
tomorrow.
Village double live. I think this
And yeah, I
comp
think
would
both
have
of the
been enough to
series,
counter.
irrespective of
Because
who
next
loses that
VCL तो
grand
अब
final,
अगले
is
season
gonna be
होगा
bangers
नोएडा.
because that's the final slot for this region.
Deserve to be there.
for
How?
overseas
If
players.
they lost to
Yeah,
NSP, how do they
absolutely. And I
deserve to
guess
be there,
I
Rakesh?
should probably
Tell me,
highlight
how
his
do they
current
deserve to
numbers
be
as
there
well
if they
while we
lost
wait
to
for the interview to be
SATL? We
prepared.
don't deserve. We lost to
That
both
global
SATL and
final
them.
is the best
Similarly,
of five.
SATL
It's
lost to
not best of
NSP.
three
How do they
tomorrow.
deserve to be
They
there?
actually
If
have
they
to
deserve
put
to be
a
there,
little
they
bit
would have
more
beaten
into
NSP and they would
tomorrow's
have gone there.
series as well.
SATL played well.
Whether or not 5-5-5
It's
get
not
any
a matter
advantage,
of
I don't believe
who-
so, 'cause that's
like,
just for the grand final.
who
It will
deserve
be
to be
one
there.
point
The
apiece,
winner
and the
deserved to
5-5-5
be
winner
there.
gets the pick of which
They won.
grade they start on
They
first,
deserve to
beginning
be
of
there. They
game
deserve
3
to
perhaps.
represent our
We'll
region
have to wait
and
see
they
the
did it well.
confirmations on that
और
one
भी
first,
टूर्नामेंट
but
होते हैं
it
क्या
is
मालूम
a
है?
best
हाँ
of
होंगे.
5
किक ऑफ के लिए ओपन क्वालिफायर्स
5-5-5
कब से? अब आई
and
थिंक
Eugene,
जनवरी में होंगे.
which
I don't know
should
what
be
you're
a
saying,
belter.
but that day
Yeah,
the
no,
match
absolutely.
mattered.
As I said, it's just really going
Yeah,
to come
bro.
down to whether or not Yijing
We
have the
can't-
stamina.
we can't
whether
dwell
or
on the
not
past.
555 can get themselves the mental out of what they've had. But we're not going to talk about that for too much longer.
Who do we
because
have?
I do believe we have an interview. Oh, hang on. It's not just a second. No, we'll keep talking. I'm literally, as I said, it's just 555 going into that grand final. 5 maps required.
2034 we have
Sharp
scope
obviously
there.
taking
Nah, man,
down, right?
Valorant we
It's
have
so
lots
hard
of
to
we have lots of scope.
reset
We
and
should
go
be
back into that position
okay.
as well, especially when you're in lower
Disappointment is
bracket,
good. We should be disappointed. Kya stud so? What did you ask? I'm sorry, I didn't get your chat. What did you ask, stud so? Can you please repeat? Yeah, lost pistols. We should be disappointed for sure. But you should also be proud of the fact that proud of the journey. Look at what they've faced, look at where they've come. They almost beat 555. Arguably the best team in tier 2, according to a lot of people, a lot of coaches, a lot of experts. They almost beat them. And today, YJ, the veto probably not in their favor, you know. They went for the X Factor, they went with the Haven pick where they debuted a new comp. Would another map where they have more experience would have been better? Definitely. Maybe. We don't know. We won't know ever, you know. Yeah, get on the leaderboards to start so. See ya, boys. Bye, Ross. See you. Have
This
fun.
one, 'cause we always have a good chat with Mini.
Well, there's so much to sort of say, I guess, to this guy, right? Because, you know, like his whole thing has been multiple different regions this time round. Hang on, we're getting it reset. It's coming, you guys.
I
Don't
mean,
worry about
it's
it.
their choice.
This is the thing, like, still to this day,
He's
it blows
moving.
me away that we have, obviously, the capacity to
GG's
do
guys,
these kind
GG's.
of
Thank you
things
for
as well,
visiting,
so
guys. If you're
we'll
here,
just give
still
production a
here,
little bit of an extra
please
tap
subscribe to
today,
the
because
channel.
it will get
Nice
there.
stream. Yeah,
Yeah.
we streamed as a supporter, guys, not an analytical stream, but we did analyze like some aspects, like not analyze, but like said what we could do better in some aspects.
Yeah.
For a more analytical stream, we'll
Think I hear
do
it.
it after
The
EWC.
coordination with
Will-
multi-broadcast
I'll do a
partners.
stream of a complete sunset
Yeah,
breakdown
that's the best
personally,
part.
We are
okay?
getting there.
and I'll do
Broadcast room
whatever
level, one in
map or
Perth,
match
plays
you
in
want me to
Jakarta,
review
you know, like,
properly.
it
I'll do
always-
that.
It always works out in the end.
Let me know whenever you
Yep.
guys want that.
And I'm pretty
The
The
sure
sunset breakdown,
there's
I'll do it
a
within this week only.
Indo broadcast,
whenever I find
there's
time.
a,
I don't think the casting was biased. I think the casting was superb. Honestly, very good casting. Brilliant pair of casters.
Yeah,
I have
we've got
no.
the idea, guys,
I
obviously,
cannot
over
ever
in the studio
fault
in
them.
Jakarta.
The casting was
Pretty
superb.
sure, obviously,
Honestly,
we had the
casting was superb.
casting the split two finals
could have been better
as
every
well.
time. Even
Um,
players,
Paul
even
had
as
quite a bit
players,
there,
coaches,
plus
we
the
can
Indonesian
perform better. We can do our
broadcast,
job
obviously, the
better.
crowd.
Similarly, casters can do the job
Which is
better. But
also,
I think this is the
like, I
best
guess
casting
you'll
I've
never
seen
forget,
so far
what
at
we
our
got
level,
experienced
at
in
tier
Jakarta
2
for
level.
that
This is
one
the best
ascension, right,
casting
which,
we've
wasn't even
I've
meant to be
heard so
Jakarta
far.
originally. It
You
was
know,
meant to be in Japan, and then
I think
you know, that
brilliant
didn't
props.
happen, and,
Props to them for their
I guess
casting,
at the
man.
end of the day,
They've-
if that did happen,
They've given
we
us a
wouldn't have had
very
the
good,
storyline that we ended up
a very
with
good
in
cast.
Jakarta. So
basically.
not mad about it. In
A
any
very
way,
good
shape,
casting
or form.
session.
So yeah, pretty pleased.
So
with
I
how
don't think
all
it
that
was
sort of
biased. I
comes
don't think it
together.
was bad.
Look what
I think it was
has
proper. It was
bred
good.
now.
Think to and play.
Masters
It's not
League,
CS.
Yeah.
and
We're not
let
talking
them
about
still
CS. I'm
kick
talking
on
about
and
Valo
get
tier
the
2.
chance
I
they
think
can.
this is the best we've gotten.
100%. I think they're still what as I
CS
said, they're
obviously
the only, like,
plays
surviving team for EWC
support
at this
for our
point in
region,
time,
but
which is
Valo,
I guess a
I
bit
think these guys
surprising across
did
the
a
board,
fantastic
really,
job.
for some of those teams and players. But look, it is
What's
what it is,
DM
right?
doing
Such a,
nowadays? I don't know. It's the story
different
every year. No, it's
competition,
just
that
sad we
one,
need an Indian
with
team.
how it all sort of comes together.
How
with
is
different
this
regions
the
and
story
everything
every
like that.
year? previous
make things
times
tough.
we didn't even compete, we
when you're
didn't
not
win
playing in normal
anything,
leagues
we
and
didn't win a
seasons and
single
things like
game.
that, so-
Last year we won so many
Yeah.
games. This year we
I
won.
know. Still working on
This
it.
year we won,
but
like
we'll
we didn't
get there
win.
in a
We
memento.
won a map against
The
555
good
and we
thing
could have
is,
won against
easy
555.
questions for this
We
guy.
are
I think,
continuously
like,
improving
it's
our
always gonna
performances.
be
Maybe this
simple
performance
to
is not an
understand
improvement
what
on
he's
last
needing,
year's
so,
show, but it's still
yeah,
it's
if we
still
can't get
good.
the
It's
interview,
consistent.
I'll just sort of
We
go
are
through what I was
consistently
gonna say
showing we
anyway.
can
I'm
topple
sure I
the
can
best
probably
teams in tier 2. We
understand
can
the answers.
go
Okay.
toe to toe with them.
Interviews cancelled, can't get connection, fine. But look, what I was going to say to minimize, and look, you know, there's something to tell him. It's like, you go from split 1 winning
Link could play
with
VCS
motive,
and man.
you
I
then
am
lose
sorry,
in
but
split
I
2,
don't think
your team has
that
to
was the best
disband
cast.
because of
I think
a little
again,
dumpling, the
it's
little
just from a
Xiaolong
biased
Bao that
eye.
doesn't even end up getting through in split 2.
No
'cause
doubt.
they've, you know,
No doubt,
let him have it there, which has
like
changed
Blaze
everything
the
up.
goat
To then
for
make a
CS,
team
but for
in
Valo, I
Oceania,
think these
which was
guys
kinda
did a
dead,
much
but then
better
they managed to
job.
make it work with the grassroots
Let's not
competition.
let's
to
not
then
be
see him
biased
go
in
and
our
lead
judgment
that
just
team,
because
go to
someone is from
Jakarta,
our
lose the
region.
NC somehow, but then make their way back through. Like, Minimize
Okay.
has had a journey, and I think
I
that's
hope
basically what I
555
wanted
wins
to
it
ask
all,
him
man.
about. All that.
So we are close to breakthrough.
Anyway,
We are,
we'll get
we
into his
are,
mind
we
another
are.
time.
We
I'm
definitely
sure he's
are.
always got
We
lots to
so
say, but everyone
we are
watching
so
along
ready
at
for a
home,
breakthrough.
come
We are
back
so
tomorrow.
ready for a
It's gonna be,
breakthrough.
I believe 3 p.m.
We are so
GMT
ready.
7.
The region
Make
is
of that what
primed.
you will if you're Oceania.
time
The
today.
region is primed.
Same time
by
as today,
Black
exactly
Hole.
right, what, 6 p.m.
The
Melbourne
region is
time
absolutely
starting,
primed for a
exactly.
breakthrough.
So if you're around
I'm
there,
telling you,
make sure you're watching 555
hopefully
up against Yijing,
we get that.
Thailand
Hopefully
against Oceania.
we
We've seen
continue
battles of
to
this nature
perform
before,
like we
and then
have
obviously
performed.
Fancy will
Even
be
this
sitting up top.
performance
So,
might be
that's all we can ask for,
disappointing
guys, you
to
know.
a
It's
lot
gonna
of
be,
people,
done
including
from
me,
us, I suppose, from
but
this part of the qualifier,
we
but
performed
it's not
well.
about us
You
as
know,
casters.
we are
It's about
consistently
the
showing we
players.
can
It's about who is going to be
compete
stepping into
against the top
Pacific
teams in
and
tier 2.
getting
We
the
need more
opportunities
chances.
they've been fighting for all year.
I mean, last time also
And,
you saw a breakthrough. This
555,
year
as
also
we
you
know,
almost saw a
they've had
breakthrough.
the
So
opportunity.
hopefully, yeah, we'll see. It's just that we need more chances. We need more opportunities to play internationally, you know. I know, Sayak. That's why I'm saying we are disappointed. But results are important, but results are not the only thing that matters. Improvement matters. If you judge improvement just from the scale of results, then PRX didn't play well for 2 years, right? They didn't win anything for 2 years. They didn't play well for 2 years. You can't. Improvement can never be judged from the lens of results. You know, results can't be the lens you judge improvement from. You know. You guys do whatever you guys want to do. Support the players. Let's work hard for that. You're saying as if people are not going to work hard for it. Game plan. Like, what do you think? सॉरी रखोन भाई क्या कर सकते हैं हमने जीता पिछले साल भी मैचेस जीते थे इस साल भी वी केम क्लोज टू विनिंग सब तुम एक बात सोचो दिस इज अ टीम विदाउट एन ऑर्ग पिछले साल वी हैड ऑर्ग सपोर्ट वी हैड अन्ना सपोर्ट we did perform better. That's what people are saying, but people don't understand the circumstances. If no team sticks, how is it possible to just break teams, make teams every time, and then perform? रीजनल कोई रीजनल जीत के कुछ नहीं होता भाई तुम लोग अपने दिमाग में ही ख्याली पुलाव बना लेते हो प्लेयर्स के बारे में और हमारे बारे में तुमको लगता है कि अरे ये लोग रीजनल जीत के खुश है कोई रीजनल जीत के खुश नहीं होता कोई भी रीजनल जीत के खुश नहीं होता थोड़ी खुशी सबको होती है कि भाई हम जीते क्यों क्यों खुशी होती है बिकॉज अब हमको कंपीट करने मिलेगा इंटरनेशनली सिर्फ उसी चीज की खुशी होती है ठीक है और कोई चीज की खुशी नहीं होती है तुम लोग अपने दिमाग में मन गढ़ंत कहानियां बनाना अगर बंद करोगे तो तुम्हारे लिए भी अच्छा है सीन के लिए भी अच्छा है कौन खुश होता है भाई खुश होते हैं क्योंकि लोगों को बाहर जाने का मौका मिल रहा है कंपीट करने का मौका मिल रहा है इसके लिए खुश होते हैं यहाँ पे जीत रहे हैं इसलिए नहीं खुश होते अगर खुश होते भी है तो उसमें बुरा बात क्या है क्या तुमको जीत में खुशी नहीं होनी चाहिए लाइक व्हाट आर यू गाइस इवन सेइंग तुम अपने लाइफ में खुश नहीं रहते क्या कुछ जीतते हो तुम्हारे अच्छे मार्क्स आते हैं कभी कभी एक्सपेक्टेशन से थोड़े ज्यादा मार्क्स आ जाते हैं या एक्सपेक्टेशन के हिसाब से भी मार्क्स आते हैं तो तुम खुश होते हो ना या तो बोलते हो अरे यहाँ पे क्या है असली तो जेईई का प्रेप होगा क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई हाउ आर यू गाइस सो हिपोक्रिटिकल हाउ आर यू गाइस सो हिपोक्रिटिकल दे आर ह्यूमंस They need more tournaments. They are showing you how well they can play. They need more opportunities. We had 2 matches here. We had two chances here. And the first chance, we almost converted the first chance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a good opportunity. वही बोल रहा हूँ, वो प्लेयर्स की गलती है क्या कि हर साल VCT के पहले टीम बनती है? और वो ऑर्ग्स की भी गलती नहीं है. It's the fault of the system. The ecosystem doesn't allow orgs to retain players and retain teams. We need more continuity. We need more consistency. That is only possible if the ecosystem prevails, if the ecosystem enables. And right now, with third-party tournaments getting approved, there is a chance for us to get that, continuity. And if orgs retain their players, retain their teams, everything is possible, It's not orgs' fault as well. Orgs कब तक अपना पैसा झोंकेंगी? It's not players' fault as well. Players क्या चीज के लिए खेलेंगे? There's nothing to play. 6 महीने से प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए साथ में खेलें क्या? Like, you guys have to understand तुम लोग जो बोल रहे हो वो सही है, बट तुम लोग उसका कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं समझ रहे हो, कुछ नहीं समझ रहे हो. There are teams जिनको लाखों सपोर्ट मिलते हैं. You have franchise teams जो 3-3, 4-4 साल में हम, जैसे DFM है, 3-4 साल में वो प्लेऑफ्स भी नहीं पहुंचे, कुछ भी नहीं पहुंचे. तो क्या वो फेलियर्स है? वो अभी भी फ्रेंचाइज में है ना, उसकी टीम सपोर्ट कर रही है. उसका रीजन, जापानीज रीजन अभी भी अपने प्लेयर्स को सपोर्ट करते हैं, क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं, बट सपोर्ट करते हैं. ये नहीं बोलते भाई कभी तो जीतो, ये करो. भाई हारने के लिए नहीं खेलता. तुम लोग को कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं पता, तुम लोग कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं समझते हो. तुम लोग सही बात बोलते हो, पर एनीथिंग विदाउट कॉन्टेक्स्ट इज जस्ट मूट. उसका कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है. इट्स अ यूजलेस पॉइंट. If you are making a point just because that point exists, without the context of that point, it's just moot. It has no value in actual life. I am not cherry picking. मैं बोल रहा हूँ तुम लोग भी तो उल्टा ही करते हो ना. तुम लोग you cherry pick bad of players and good of other players from other regions. Now that I am doing it, I am doing the opposite. तुम लोग को लग रहा है ना कि ये गलत है, तो तुम लोग भी तो वही करते हो ना. तुम लोग कुछ अच्छा पिक करते हो, चेरी पिक करते हो? नहीं करते हो. I am me. You have care who you are. I don't care. I don't care, bro. It's on players to perform, and the players are performing. They're showing that they can perform. They can achieve results. They're one step behind. They need more continuity. अगर तुम लोग को ये बात नहीं समझ में आती, तो तुम लोग को नहीं समझ में आएगी. तुमको लगता है हर इनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली थी. ये बात, इनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली नहीं थी. इन्होंने कमाई है वो अपॉर्चुनिटी. खैरात में नहीं मिली इनको अपॉर्चुनिटी, इन्होंने कमाई है वो अपॉर्चुनिटी. अगर तुम्हें नहीं पसंद ये प्लेयर्स, या तुम्हें लगता है ये प्लेयर्स नहीं कर रहे, तुम ऐसे प्लेयर्स ढूंढो, लाओ, खड़ा करो. नहीं तो या तो इनको सपोर्ट करो या मत करो. नहीं, that is also not the way, Ishuda. You have to be critical of the players, but just saying अरे इनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है, ये लोग कभी कुछ जीतते क्यों नहीं है, that is not criticism. Criticism should be constructive. ये बोलना अरे ये तो shit है, अरे ये तो वो है, that is not criticism. That is literally lack of brain cells. Exactly, Ashray, don't you think the level of the players here are not that high? No, I think the level of players here are high. I think we lack exposure, because once we get that exposure, these players will understand that it's okay to make mistakes. If you see, we get so much affected by our mistakes. The opponent make even more mistakes if you see, but they didn't let it affect them. They played naturally. वही हमको भी सीखना है. Once we realize that, once we understand that, we will be much better off, Bro, Noida, I cannot reason with people who actually are just going to hear one part of the sentence and not the other part, You guys, वही तो बात है. The thing is, अगर तुम एक सेंटेंस के एक छोटे से पार्ट को लेके पकड़ के बैठ जाओगे तो पकड़ के बैठ जाओ भाई, मेरे को नहीं फर्क पड़ता. ठीक है, They're capable. They're going to raise the one continuity. No, you didn't listen everything. मैंने उसके पहले 5 मिनट समझाया है. मैंने बोला DFM का, अगर मैंने बोला अगर तुम लोग नेगेटिव देख रहे हो, तुम लोग को पॉजिटिव भी देखना चाहिए. तुम एक छोटे से पार्ट को नहीं बोल सकते. Bro, I'm telling you, all we need is more continuity. The scene is going to get better because we are going to get more tournaments, more opportunities next year. This year off season, maybe hopefully we get more opportunities, we get more continuity. You will see players perform better. That's all. You will see players perform better. Thank you, thank you. Or on the way. We will see better results. We saw better results last year, na? How are you guys forgetting last year? We saw better results last year because we had continuity. We maintained the lineup. We had continuity. We went to the bootcamp. We had so much support from Anna. We had so much support from VLT. Even like everyone, we have so much support. Even for ENC, we had so much support. Everyone was supporting. I know. मैं जानता हूँ तू सनील है भाई नीचे. We have players who are ready for franchise. We have players who can compete at that level. We just need more opportunities to prove. Why G ended his academy team? I do not know, brother. Personally, I do not know. Telling you the conclusion, we need players who can stick together. We don't need players. Players are already ready to stick together for more than a year. We need a system that enables orgs to retain players for more than a year. Right now, if you see, season खत्म, एक और क्यों रखेगी प्लेयर्स को सैलरी पे? उनके पास ना टूर्नामेंट्स है ना कुछ है. स्ट्रीमिंग मोड मैं बस अभी बंद कर दूंगा 5 मिनट में. उनके पास ना टूर्नामेंट्स है ना कुछ है. वी नीड इकोसिस्टम. एग्जैक्टली, मैं ये तब से यही बोल रहा हूँ. वी नीड एन इकोसिस्टम. The whole point I was trying to make with DFM is they have an ecosystem. Japanese people, Korean people, Chinese people. If you see, look at China, the region has a budding ecosystem. That is why they've improved so much. We don't have an ecosystem. We don't have any ecosystem. We need an ecosystem. We need an ecosystem, and I'm telling you, it's going to get better. We are going to get more opportunities, more third-party tournaments. Players are hungry to prove more than ever. Players will perform. Support them. All I can urge you guys to do is support them. See the beauty of supporting people when they're not winning, and it'll make the wins even sweeter. Telling you, nothing is sweeter than seeing someone you support win after a long time. Our region will also win. We just need that support. If you guys keep supporting, our region will also win. These players are capable of winning, and they'll show you they are, Our step 1 is done. We finally have players. Earlier, you could say we don't have a lot of players who can play at the top level. Now, step 1 is done. We have a lot of players who can play at a good level. A good level of Valorant. We have a lot of players now. At least decent amount of players. We just need continuity. If we get more tournaments, more exposure, these guys will prove everything you want them to prove. All they need is your support and more support from an ecosystem. Bro, most of them are experienced. I understand. Golu played well. Tamara played well. Helef also, in this series you see, he played well. Our country, maybe people played the long game. It's okay, guys. Venga and Techno? What Venga and Techno? They're going to play. India mein only Anna played the long game. No, there are odds. RNT is supporting the scene. SADL is supporting the scene. Anna has always supported the scene. We have orgs. The org also needs some incentive to keep the players, right? The orgs can't keep bleeding the money. The orgs can't keep losing money every year, every season, They need some returns. Once they see a more budding ecosystem, they will also invest more. They will invest more continuously rather than having these breaks in between. You have to understand, orgs also need continuity. Because that he loves Valorant. He loves Valorant and he wants India to do well. I hope he comes back. But again, the scene needs to be better for him to come back. Next कहाँ देख सकते हैं? AKS. First of all, you'll see glimpses of our Indian team from September, where we will go wherever we will go for a boot camp or anything. You will see glimpses of that, and then in Riyadh in November. उसके पहले, if there are some tournaments or something, you'll see them there. नहीं तो नहीं. Yeah, he loves the Indian PC scene, and he himself was a professional. Like he's a former CS player. He was a professional CS player, so he knows. No, Nirmal. For now, no. For now, the lineup will remain the same. Maybe in some maps you might see. We don't know yet. We don't know anything. How to get better in networking? Yeah, networking. Just play ranked, talk to people, reach out to them. Anything. Because we used to play CS1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Third party tournaments. Yep, game plan. That's the thing. That's what I've been saying. We need more tournaments. We need more tournaments. We need more tournaments. That's all I've been saying. You guys, अब क्या हो रहा? कुछ नहीं. अभी बस I'll go. You guys can go and subscribe to Hoax. You guys subscribe to him as much as possible. It's over the best. Yep. See you guys. Have a fun time. I'll see you guys again with either EWC Watch Party or the Sunset Breakdown within this week. When, I do not know, but इस week में कोई upcoming tournament Bharat Gaming Masters आ रहा है. Best team in India right now, NSP, because they qualified. Yeah. See you. Guys, have fun. Go subscribe to Hoax. Bye bye.